best artist in the world, and I leave other MCs below. If you ain't heard of me, hello. Keep up, stop moving slow. Boy, wanna know what boy better know means for you to find out and for me to know. If you know my face, salute. Parlez-vous français, salut. Je m'appelle JME. Let me show you around this jungle like Baloo. When you next see my face, salute. If not, here's some air for you. If it kicks off, then jump in first. Don't care if it hurts, man. Put in that work. It's not easy. Gotta put in that work. Trust me. And I put in that work. You gotta put in that work. Hard work. Cause I put in work.
You can get anything.
You gotta put in that work.
Just put in that work.
Man, I put in work.
And work hard.
You gotta put in that work.
Get the goal.
Cause I put in work.
Trust me.
You gotta put in that work.
Nothing's easy.
Man, I put in work.
You wanted that
You
back.
gotta put in that work.
Hard work.
Got a black ski mask, but I don't ski, but I snowboard. Dash an MC off piece. If one of you try violate me, you get a punch in the face with my front door key. Punch in the neck with my back door key. Boxing them out with my X6 key. Boxing the eye with a fob I used to log into my HSBC. Talk about banks, kill 'em with peas. Run up in your gal's house with 2 of my G's. Get the money out, put the money in his mouth, then suffocate man with about 2 G's. Suffocate man with about 4 G's. Suffocate man, then I might just breathe. I'll bury man 2 foot shallow. Ain't got time to dig 6 feet deep. These MCs and rappers wanna chat about their syllables and their multis and their similes and all that shit. Then I come through with my ABC. Girls and man are like Jamie's deep. Bare pictures when they see me on street. Old school rude boy like Crazy T. All you man don't want it with me. I'm a bad rude boy MC. Say my name, JME. Nostradamus couldn't see me. Expelliarmus couldn't stop me. How can a man with a uni degree be busting up mic and chatting his grease? Cause the music originated and will always remain in the streets. What about? Man don't care about all that. They're blotting out. Man don't care about all that. Who's not allowed? Man don't care about all that. Knock him out. Man don't care about all that.
What about? Man don't care about all that. Just drop him out. Man don't care about all that. I just crop him out. Man don't care about all that. He's forgotten about. Cause man don't care about all that. Cause I'm the most immediate. He's just an old school idiot. We doing local things, but we be them local geezers. Just look at my list of friends as he holds them up with tweezers. Yeah, man used to move that white, yeah, we be them old school dealers. She's lighting up some senses, he's lighting up amnesias. I'm about to get it started, I'm about to get amnesia. Man might have to move up Velma, might have to touch Louise's. Cause at the top it's just us here, man, had to quote Lil Reese's. Batman, done it hardest. Just let me confirm it, loafers. Just have to be Hermers, burners. When bapping hit burners. I'm back with big burners, that's my spot. I'm back with that permit. Pull that pistol back and then burn it. Friday shit, I'm back and big worm it. Excuse me, what pardon? I had to just ask him. I am man, the man could just stalk him. Man's like, ooh, I'm back with that margin. And then even back in that garden where the blood clot, I'm back the Don Gargan. Started off light, I think, and then dark and Hollow Man G and me and I'm talking. Killing with D, killing MC, digestives, cinnamon tea. Ain't no feeling his shoes, cause they still on his feet. Man's down south hustling with no gold grill in his teeth.
What about? Man don't care about all that. They're blotting out. Man don't care about all that. Who's not allowed? Man don't care about all that. Knock him out. Man don't care about all that.
What about? Man don't care about all that. Just drop him out. Man don't care about all that. I just crop him out. Man don't care about all that. He's forgotten about. Cause man don't care about all that.
start top lip slapping. Think me and Skepta were born rapping. Born in the ends, move food in the ends. And that's the new meaning of spawn trapping. She sells seashells on the seashore. No, he sells weed scales on a P4. Yeah, he sells details, swiping galore. Deets, aka credit card fraud. You can't test me in the music game, I got bare XP. Doing this thing for real. In school, while you was typing up your CV, I was downloading on Windows NT. Bare sample packs of Fruity Loops free. Ask Mr. Koval about me. I was walking around with my jacket that said my controller on the back. Best MC in the game, fact. Didn't care about charts or about plaques. Didn't give a shit about YouTube stats. Didn't give a fuck about first week sales. Now you wanna come and chat all this crap. Fam, all I wanted to do was pick up the mic and spray. And today I still do that, so chat to me about fucking up shows. Bringing 100 supporters to the videos. Spitting brand new bars, nobody knows. Still everybody in the room up on their toes. Room smoked out, even though I don't smoke. Forget my bars and freestyle, I don't choke. Been doing this for over 10 years, so anybody that was there from the start that only cares now, fuck you, rude boy. Ring my phone, I'll duck you, rude boy. Chatting about, I ain't seen you for time. Yeah, I don't wanna buck you, rude boy. You never used to check me back in the day. You didn't used to rate me back in the day. You never used to bread me back in the day. So how the fuck am I the one who's changed? Pissed me off, hard from the start and I ain't gone soft. Your new fans come like tans, they only want a bread man skin after man got hot. Grime in my heart just like Logan, more serious than my slogan. Anybody wanna go against me, I will leave you seeking asylum like Snowden. Trust me, even if you don't see me, I'm working so I don't get rusty. Cause I'm born to do it like CD. These guys try cuss me and they ain't even sold one CD. The only time they'll succeed is if they build a zoo and it's CD. Cause they don't know about fucking up shows, bringing 100 supporters to the videos. Spitting brand new bars, nobody knows. Still everybody in the room up on their toes. Room smoked out, even though I don't smoke. Forget my bars and freestyle, I don't choke. Been doing this for over 10 years, so any one of you cocaine snorting label executives that thinks you can take my integrity for a couple bags, think twice. Make grime and I get paid, I'm nice. In a rave, get a lemonade and ice. I thought by now it was apparent that these guys cannot develop our talent. I thought by now it was bait that these guys just tried the Sidemen's fate. When I made Serious way back in 2006, I can't forget Sam told me it was a hit. I had to have bare meetings with pricks, labels, A&R's, radio, playlist managers looking at me like a dick. They weren't rating me, but the guys they were rating now ain't shit. But I'm still about, in fact I'm more than about right now. Sold out tour, smashing it out. About 20 features, smashing them out. See me in a 6-cylinder, 3 litre, 2 turbos, ragsing it out. So don't tell me that grime shouldn't be the music that man's putting out. If you don't know about fucking up shows, bringing 100 supporters to the videos. Spitting brand new bars, nobody knows. Still everybody in the room up on their toes. Room smoked out, even though I don't smoke. Forget my bars and freestyle, I don't choke. Been doing this for over 10 years, so shut your mouth. Allow it.
Hard work pays off. If you want something, work towards it. Work hard. The harder you work, the faster you get where you want to get.
The only time you've got a TT is if you drink Thai food and Tetley. My flow so sick it will uppercut Kimbos like Jackie Chan and Jet Li. You people are gonna respect me. Bet I'll make you respect me. This flow's deadly. It will resurrect Bruce Lee to be the famous Deadly. The only day that I don't put in.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Serious Rainbow Six Siege Tournament. My name is Bryce, and I'll be bringing you the action, but I am not alone in doing so. Joining me on the desk, two angry gamers who are actually a little bit more chilled out today.
Yeah, we're not too angry. I mean, it's just a name, but we're good. We're happy.
We got our anger out last night.
Yeah, we were playing Siege last night. All the anger's gone. Now I'm going to watch people play Siege. It's going to be a lot more enjoyable.
Will the anger come back up then if you're watching them?
It might.
Like,
Just
you can do this
to
better.
The surface. Yeah.
Do this better.
I want to see some rage.
Yeah.
I want to see some.
Okay, all right.
Tense action.
Well, as we jump into this tournament, we have 4 teams ready to go head-to-head to see who wins this. A mixed bag of teams as well. Let's take a little look at how this bracket is going to play out and see who plays who. So, first of all, we are going to have U4X Esports going against Mythical. Then, we're going to have the Sidemen going against Headtop. Now, The winner of these two will go to the final. The losers will go into a third and fourth playoff, which we'll be seeing as well. But guys, teams are up there. They're on the screen. Who have you got in your pocket? Who are you rooting for?
Well, I mean, the fact that one of them has esports in the title.
And they qualified to be here as well.
Yes, they did.
They qualified, you know, I feel like they're going to do well. Are they? I don't know. Will they, guys? Will they?
I asked you.
Will they?
This is how this works. I ask you the questions. You give me your predictions.
And I'm flipping it round.
I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see Headtop and Sidemen do really, really well and surprise us all. Because we're all going, oh, esports, they're going to do great. But I think these guys play together quite a lot.
And Mythical as well.
Yeah.
Lots of,
So what you've actually said, though, you give me all four.
They're all good.
All four teams are going to do well.
no. I'm saying right now, U4X will win.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
You're going U4X. You're going to agree with him?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to go. Well, it's JME's tournament, so JME's team Headtop. Let's go.
Okay, I see it. You know, making sure, you know, it's his tournament. I'm backing you.
You're going to win.
You're definitely going to win. All right, well, I think we should probably explain why this is a mixed bag and the differences and maybe why we predicted it. So, U4X did actually qualify to be at this tournament. So they had to fight off a lot of other teams, which is probably, Tommy, why you've already said, you know what, I'm kind of backing them.
Yeah. I mean, if they've been playing a lot of Rainbow Six professionally on the esports scene, then they're definitely going to have the tactics and map knowledge and obviously the personal skill to perform some epic gameplay stunts of magic today. Rainbow Six magic.
Rainbow Six,
Rainbow Six magic. It's always about Rainbow Six magic, so that's why I'm backing them. I mean, it's got to be. It's an easy back though, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
easy
I think so.
It's an easy back.
I know nothing about Mythical, so I think the mystery of that team.
Well, they're called Mythical.
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah. So maybe they're going to surprise us all.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on there. Who's on Mythical's team, Bryce?
Well, I don't know. You guys are the experts. I don't know either. I'm here to ask you the questions. If you want, we can swap places. We can do this a completely different way.
No. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, I don't know. I like you said, it's hard to say because sometimes these other teams that come up that are just friends and YouTubers and all that kind of stuff.
It all really
they
depends.
play games loads. They're going to have that knowledge as well.
Well, let's speak about that then. I mean, the YouTuber team, or more accurately, the Sidemen, are in the house. KSI is in that squad as well. Mini Minter, he's in there at the same time.
There you go.
Now, these guys play a lot of games.
Yeah.
And they play a lot of games together as well. So maybe that teamwork, that strategy is already there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. So they
I
play
think
it all
individual experience on Rainbow Six and how well they can work together as a team is more important than just general game experience. Because Rainbow Six, the maps are very, very intricate. So the more you know about a map, the better you're going to do at it. You know little windows you can look through and get a vantage point down some stairs, or if I blow this wall open, it opens up this whole room and stuff like that. So I think tactics over perhaps skill in some ways.
Well, you would say that, though, wouldn't you?
I would. Yeah.
So you're the more skillful one out of this relationship. Your tactics.
he thinks so, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I would say that, Bro. I would say that, Bryce. Adam has a very special way of playing games. That's all I'm going to go into today. You can look it up if you're interested.
Bongfig.
This config. It's a very strange config. I think it's F10 to fire your gun, isn't it?
Not quite.
Something like that. It's something.
Yeah.
It's something mad. Well, PC players usually, but obviously they're playing on Xbox today. So I'll be interested to see the differences between that as well. So.
All right, well, let's move on to the next team then. Let's talk about Headtop. Now, this is JME's squad.
Yeah.
It's his tournament. It's his squad. Is he going to do well, or will he crumble under this pressure of playing video games?
It's a very hard job to play video. Let me tell you, it is very hard. I wake up in the morning and I sometimes think, can I get through this day?
I don't think
Playing
anybody
video
is believing.
games?
Nobody in this entire audience.
Hey, no, it can be. There's a lot to do.
The stress,
man.
especially in a ranked game, you don't want to
Performing to
de-rank.
10,000 people, easy.
That's
easy. We
I'll
could
do that any day of the
problem.
week.
Video games, hard.
Give me a microphone, I'll spit some rhymes out to 10,000 people. All right? Isn't that what they say? Spit rhymes.
I think it's not the issue of you spitting. It's the people that are paying to see you do that.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to pay to see you do that.
How do you know, man? I could have a secret career. No, I mean, we'll see how the pressure gets them. I mean, maybe it depends how that serious they're going to take it at this serious Rainbow Six tournament. I don't think they will take it that serious. I think they're going to be more relaxed, and maybe that'll play into their favour.
I was on Jeremy's YouTube yesterday, and he's got a Rainbow Six Siege video on there, and let me tell you, he's quite handy.
He's keen.
Handy.
You say he was keen, a keen bean at the game.
Do you think he's drilled his team? Do you think he's like, right, guys, bit of
Well, it's his tournament. He's not going to want to be knocked out straight away, is he?
maybe an Independence Day speak. We will not go quietly into the night. That wasn't in the new one, by the way. I just the old one I remember.
Yeah, the old one. No, yeah.
I've seen the new one.
Stick to the old one. Yeah, I mean, hopefully he'll do well. That's what we want him to see. We want to see him do well, don't we? That's what we want to see.
All right, well, for those at home who may have not seen this game or are a little bit new to Rainbow Six Siege, can you give me the 101, the tips, the tactics, the tricks that we are expecting to see all these teams come down and maybe utilize?
Well, Rainbow Six, it is at its base a 5v5 shooter.
Yeah.
But what you mentioned earlier, what makes it different is the intricacy of the maps. So the maps, most of the walls are destructible.
Yeah,
the
pretty much all of
environments,
them,
the
yeah.
ceilings,
Ceilings,
you can,
the
you can
floors.
rappel up the walls, breach the windows. You can set up strats with your teammates, set like breaching charges on walls, windows, and go 3, 2, 1, blow them all at the same
you've
time.
got, like,
all that kind
operator gadgets where you can see through walls, or you can disable electronic devices. You can jam other like breaching charges and devices and stuff like this. There's so many layers of tactics that go into it that sometimes can just completely trump being able to shoot. Because if you've blinded the guy, ran in and immobilized him, he hasn't got a chance to shoot you.
So
it doesn't matter how good his aim is.
Is this utilization then?
Yeah,
You
it's all
have to
about-
make sure you utilize it correctly. So it's
Yeah.
not just your gun skill, it's not just the tactics, but also using what's available to kind of...
Yeah.
And
it's,
also your team composition
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
what I was saying, yeah. So which operators you take into the match is going to be very important. So they've all got different abilities. Some work well with each other, some not so much. And, there's some operators that are always picked. You always see them getting picked because they're so useful.
Rook is almost
very,
indispensable.
Very good,
Well, this is something we can talk about then. What do you think these teams should be taking? What do you think is a good setup for these? Have you two got any favorites?
Favorite
yeah,
operators? Yeah, go on.
So I love Rook as defense because you can put down an armor bag, give all your team armor, which just makes them all much more survivable. Gives you an instant
Team player,
advantage.
I like that.
Yeah, he never tells you when he's put the armor down. So you got this armor.
He's hidden it. There's a cupboard.
Puts it down, and I'm like, Adam, have you put the armor down? Yeah, it was like 2 minutes ago. I'm like, well, you have to say.
He's written a little treasure map. There are clues as to where it is in the building. Won't tell you
Exactly.
directly.
And on attack, I like Thermite because Thermite can get
yeah.
through the reinforced walls.
Okay.
And also with Thatcher, if you work with Thermite, he's got grenades that disable jammers.
Yeah.
So that's a very nice combo.
Yeah, that's a kind of a standard. I would say if they want to do well, you have to take a Thermite into the game, and on defense, you definitely want to take a Rook. They're two like staple operators, I would say.
That's why I play them.
Yes, pretty much.
Do you play the same?
No, I go for this sort of sneaky, peeky, run around, hide on a map.
Peaky. I like that already.
So this is operators that are really good at roaming. So maybe they're not staying in the room to defend. Maybe they're somewhere different on the map. So the attackers are coming in thinking, okay, we've got to attack this room, and you're sneaking around upstairs in the loft or in the basement, wherever, waiting for them to come in, get a nice flank on them and take them out. Smoke is really good for this. He's got gas bombs and C4 and a really powerful
Rapid
little
fire,
SMG. And then you've got people like Capcan as well on defense who can set up little laser wire traps on windows. Very annoying, very annoying.
Okay, so we've talked a little bit about the operators for this. Let's start with defense.
Yes, defense.
Key things for each of these teams to do on the defense. What do they have? Well, their preparation first. Let's start with that.
The prep phase.
Well, we're playing bombs, so there's 2 bomb sites, right?
Yeah.
So what's important is to not lock yourself down into one bomb site and then leave the other one completely just open, because they'll use the drones and they'll go, oh, A's got nobody on it and no reinforcements, let's go and plant on there. So I think you've got to make sure you've got a nice route between A and B so that you can easily defend both the bomb sites and then obviously reinforce
Do
them.
you split your team at all?
I would say you probably do need to split a little bit and have one person roaming around.
Maybe
trying
2
to
on
pick
each
off
bomb
people.
site, one guy running around. Well, not running.
Roaming. Well,
but
you can
being
run. You can run.
Well, you can make a lot of noise if you run.
But it's all about locking those bomb sites down.
Yeah.
So using your reinforced walls, making sure that there's not as many ways into that bomb site as possible. So just reduce. You want to filter them into
funnel
one
them.
area. Filter them into one zone.
Choke points.
Kill zone, we'll call it. That's what you want to do, basically. That's how Rainbow Six. It's what it's all about. It's all about trying to make a choke point for the attacking team. On defense, you really want to make sure they've got as few options as possible.
And it makes it easier for you as a defender if you know right now I've got all the walls behind me completely reinforced and the
So I can
door ahead
camp
of me is the
against
only
it.
way they can get in. So you've got safety behind your back. But then as an attacker, you want to try and open up as much area around the bomb site as possible so you can then get crossfire and the defender's kind of like, he doesn't know where to look.
Spin around.
Yeah.
That's me. That's blind firing.
Yeah.
All right, we spoke a little bit about the attack. Let's kind of cover that now. Let's talk about the attack as this goes through. So you've already covered they need to kind of open these bomb sites up. They need to make sure they can get a good crossfire in.
Yeah.
The defenders are going to be entrenched. Got to dig them out?
You're going to dig them out. You've got to dig them out.
Yeah.
The good way, you've got stun grenades, things like this. You can throw in, quickly disorient someone, get a pick on them. You've got people with long-range rifles, like, for example, Glaz,
Yeah,
got a
Glaz.
sniper rifle,
Yeah.
or even Blackbeard has got quite a long-range
very good at
single-click
peeking
rifle.
through windows because he's got a shield he can put on the end of his gun, so he doesn't get shot in the head. He can just peek his head around
So
the
you're
corner.
actually
and-
immune
yeah.
to damage from the front foot. Not all the damage,
No.
but it takes his shield will get destroyed eventually. But it's very good. So make sure you use those shields on attack. That's the best way, I think.
All right, well, this game is about ready to get
we're
underway. I'm going to hand it over to my wonderful casting friends. But guys,
do this.
please take it away.
Excellent. Right, let's get into the game then.
So it's Mythical versus U4X Esports.
This is going to be a good match. I can already feel it.
Yeah.
And let's get the old my little character sheet out here.
So we've got Mythical have gone for Thermite, Twitch, Ash, IQ, and Thatcher.
yeah, so
which
that's
is,
that's a standard attacking sort of setup. Like we mentioned, Thermite and Thatcher are they're best bros really.
Yeah.
They're I would
Bosom buddies.
Would I go so far as to say chums?
I would say chums.
Yeah, they're chums. So they're good. They're a good combo for disabling walls and then blowing them up basically.
Let's look at their reinforcing.
Well, no, this is so we're going to the defense team here. They found the blitz.
Ah,
This is
no,
just the,
okay,
this
this
is
is
the
the,
setup phase. So basically, they're sending the drones in to try and find out where the objectives are. So at the moment, you've got U4X defending, doing the classic, just reinforcing the walls.
So there's a Valkyrie here. They're in the garage.
Yeah, now the garage is... there's the Rook armor there we spoke about earlier.
Yeah.
Valkyrie's got the little cameras you can throw around and really
Black-eye
annoy
cameras. She
people.
can throw them up in unknown locations. So that means you've got a camera that here we go.
There we go,
And
there's-
the enemy
as
doesn't
if
know
by
that
magic.
camera's going to be there. Obviously, they can be placed anywhere in the map.
Yeah,
which is
10
great.
seconds until they've got to breach in the attackers. But the garage area on this is a pretty hard attack point. Like, it's pretty hard
That's
to
an
get in.
anti-grenade machine.
Yeah, and Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Jaeger's got. He's a cool lad.
And there's a Pulse here, who is disgusting.
Pulse is filthy. I would describe him as
Very, very powerful
absolute
hero,
filth.
operator even, who's got a machine that can see through walls.
Yeah,
so
the
often I
future.
think he's probably going to be roaming, but we'll see.
Now already look, you can see the attackers are setting up outside the garage door because you can Thatcher and Thermite your way straight through there, make a
And
massive hole.
instantly Thatcher is actually burning that
There you
wall
go,
open.
Thermite. Thermite's burning it open. Thatcher's
not
disabled
that-
it. So now they've already got a way looking onto the bomb site from the outside. Really good thing you can do here. There's the back steps door as well. This is a really good breach point as well. So we've got Thatcher here.
So like
looking
we
for a
said,
way in.
they're going to be trying to find a way to kind of get in.
Well, you want to split up your team as much as possible
Yeah.
when it comes to getting all the different breach points. You can see they're at the garage there, Phenom and Ash there at the front there. And we've got Winegum, Whiskers and WizKid all holding the inside garage, just making sure they've covered. You can see Winegum looking out that garage door, and you've got
And
Whiskers
WizKid's using Pulse here so that he can see
people coming
through the wall, and
back
he knows
steps.
whether they're going to come on the back stairs.
So this is a bit of a stalemate. Ash is making a little way in with the drone there, the Twitch drone, which can electrocute you, which is not very.
So it's probably going to spot Winegum here. And Winegum's
actually
actually on his
Let's
black-eye
get into
cameras.
someone's view. Let's get into someone's view. Ash is going in now. Let's get into Ash. There we go. Oh, dead. So WizKid just instantly. Winegum actually picked up the kill. And then he's gonna pick up the kill on
instant
Ash as well. So Winegum was hiding in the corner there, like a little mouth, just hiding. And then WizKid as well.
Instantly, WizKid's taken down
Taking on Phenom on the stairs, and he's going to look through his Valkyrie cameras as well, see if he can see anyone else. Blue team drop the diffuser as well. Twitch, let's switch up to Twitch. Let's see if we can get onto Twitch here. This is we're looking at man like Jan. On Twitch. So he is with his teammate Thatcher. Just been taken
instantly
out.
killed.
With a bit of siege. In fact, it was his teammate, Mercy Eye, is taking him out in some kind of, I don't know, gangland killing? I don't know what's happened here.
I'm not quite sure.
Mercy Eye, that's maybe a miscommunication. Going to get taken down as well.
Dettle's cleaned him up.
Ooh, that's a pun. Oh, bit of spinning and shooting as well.
I thought that was the kill cam then. I was about to say.
Yeah, that would just be siege. That's fine. There you go. He picks him up a kill from the from the
lovely,
rear there.
lovely
Not
kill
sure
there.
what happened on the team kill there. I think we're looking at someone laughing about it on the camera there. It's no laughing matter team kills. No laughing matter at all. No. But that's going to be 1-0 to U4X. Very easy defense there. They didn't have any problems stopping them from getting in. But now they're on the attack.
Similar,
so they're picking up
similar kind of defensive team here.
Blackbeard. Interesting pick, Capital, one of the new operators added to the game in the last DLC. So he's got a crossbow that fires fire and smoke, alternatively, whenever you like. And it can be useful. He's got a big old para machine gun as well. So let's check out what the defenders are going to do here. They're defending the garage as well, getting Valkyrie
More
up,
black eye cameras going up.
So they've got
now we've got
Valkyrie
a castle here that wasn't picked last round.
There's someone called Ash who's playing Valkyrie. That's confusing. Because one of the operators on the attack is called Ash. So we have got Castle. Now Castle, we haven't really mentioned him. He isn't that much played anymore.
No.
From what I've seen anyway.
His barricades can only be destroyed with explosives.
Breach charge or Ash's grenade.
Or I think 12 melee hits, which gives you quite a lot of...
Sledge will give it a good sledging. Anyway, they're going to do the standard sort of Rainbow Six affair here, just reinforcing the room, making sure there's as many walls are non-breachable as possible, or at least can only be breached by thermite.
Now here, there's a mute machine go down on this table here, which is going to stop people from breaching in from the ceiling.
So mute can stop people from using gadgets, and then you've got Bandit there putting the electric on the wall as well. Now, is the garage door fully reinforced? Capital already repelling up. So what? Okay, so U4X here. This is a cheeky little position here. This is a very cheeky little position through the slotted window there into the main
catch
lobby.
any roamers.
Yeah, so he wants to. It's a very easy position to just catch someone out there if they're not finished setting up. If they're roaming around, you will. You know, he's obviously learned that. Oh, and here we go, foot shooting. So he's going to be looking through the little vent here, throwing stun grenades in.
Now, what it is that Bandit has electrified the wall, so they can't get through because they don't have Thatcher.
That is
I think it's going to electrocute him. Did they get rid of it?
Will it electric him? Will it give him electric?
Oh, no, they must have killed Bandit's device.
Because it's on the other side, it's okay. So he's going to thermite through the garage door here into the main bomb site area. Going to pick off the Jaeger device as well. Let's stick with Winegum for a bit and see how he does here. Winegum looking for a pick, killing a Valkyrie cam as well. We've got who's in there? Who's that there? Throne. Peptic Throne.
Peptic Throne and...
it's going to be pretty hard to breach in here at the moment. They need someone to work. There is someone working the back steps.
Let's get a bird's eye view going
Whiskers actually worked the back steps there, coming down, kicking someone off.
Instantly,
and then
a lovely grenade into Peptic Throne from Detol.
A huge grenade there. You can see Detol coming down through the back steps, already going onto the bomb site, picking up the guy behind the van. That is man like Jan. Ash on bomb site A. It's going to get rushed here, taken down straight away. Detol again, and disinfecting the enemy team. He just ran straight in and just rolled over him here. He was completely caught out of position. He was getting shot from every angle, quite frankly. Very easy, comfortable attack there from U4X. I told you these guys, I knew it. I knew this was going to happen.
Well,
no, it's good. That's good. Let's see. We've got attacking now. They've picked up Blackbeard and Fuse. Interesting. So they've switched up the teams a bit. Still
Frost
sticking with
on Detol. So a shotgun there and some lovely traps on the floor.
Frost, Rook, Pulse, Jaeger, Valkyrie. Pretty standard defense team. And you got on the attack Thatcher, Thermite as well. The duo, the deadly duo. Yeah. But they also got, like I said, they've also got Fuse who can actually put his. Well, I'm going to say balls. He's going to put his grenade balls in. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah, so
that's what he does.
He can detonate. Now, this isn't so good on a hostage kind of mode, but obviously we're playing bombs, so there's no hostage that's going to get in harm's way. It's just meant to kill.
Yeah, so you want to put as many grenade balls in that room as possible and make them play a little game called Hot Potato Grenade. But it's kind of hard, though, because Fuse, I don't know, I found he's fallen out of favour a bit as well now, because he is kind of hard to get a good position on. Now, you'll see that they are defending upstairs now, because you can't defend the same place. If you successfully defend a bomb site or an objective area, you won't be able to choose that one to defend again. You have to rotate, which is an excellent change to the game they made quite a while back now. It really mixes up the gameplay and makes it so you can't stay and just dominate one position. Let's stick with Phenom here. Fuse. So let's stick with Fuse for a bit and see how he's going to breach in here. You can see Winegum on the bomb site and just holding the windows. Now, they're going to repel up here. See, that balcony there, I wouldn't be going on there. I wouldn't be going on that balcony. Will Fuse go to the balcony? I think he's looking at it. He's eyeing it up. I don't know.
I think he's going to obviously want to just try and put balls into the room, and then shortly after, I guess they'll try and breach.
I think he wants to get to that balcony, but he's not quite figured out how to get there. Whisker's picking up a kill on one man like Yang. Man like Yan. He's gone. So there we go. Let's see what Ash.
So droning in from Thermite.
Yeah, this is a very useful thing to do on Siege. You've always got after the drone phase, you've also got an extra drone you can then use to scout out enemy positions. You should really always be doing that. Yeah. There's no reason not to do it, because it means
communicate with your team ahead of time, and you can say,
he's been taken out there. Yeah. But I mean, what it means is that you're not going blind round a corner. You know that there's someone around that corner now. Yeah. So they're just sort of milling about on the roof right now. Yeah. looking for a way to breach.
Well, the pressure's on. They don't want to lose another round here. They want to be very meticulous and try and...
Yeah, Ash for the drone again. So they want to get that drone in and just scout out a few positions, find out where they're sitting. Winegum, you can see right
on the black eye cameras.
On the black eye cameras. And we've got WizKid.
Which is so useful. Like,
oh, they're useful, all right. And we've got someone upside down repelling there, getting a bit, I think a little bit tagged there. You can see, I think it's Ash on the other side, on the attacking team, trying to do the old upside down repel and get into the... So now we've got Peptic Throne spotting people with the drone, so they know. And Castle here, WizKid. Castle, so powerful right now. So he knows there's a guy right on the roof right now.
Pulse can see through the wall, but because it's one of these walls that cannot be destroyed, he can't really shoot him through. But if that was just a normal barricade, he'd have popped him straight through the wall.
Again, you can see, he knows where they are.
He's gone, like an elusive beast.
You know what? They've not actually destroyed the outside cameras as well, so he's actually using those outside cameras to spot them. There's just repelling on the wall.
Yeah,
there.
this camera here.
There we go. So he knows they're there, and he's come out onto the
entry.
balcony and just Winegum picking up 2 kills, because now that is all because WizKid spotted them on repelling outside the wall there, and he's just, that's it. Done. We missed it. You missed it. It was a fast round. I think what happened there is they got, here we go, you can see the final kill cam. So there, they were coming up the stairs, and he's got a lovely spray down there. A bit of Rainbow Six magic, picking up 2 kills to finish the round. 3-0 to U4X now. Not looking great.
No.
for our team.
Come on, Team Mythical.
Team Mythical Gaming. Okay, let's see if they're going to switch it up a bit. No, same teams
Castle,
again.
Rook,
Thermite, Ash.
Capcan, Mute, and Bandit.
U4X going for the same team setup here.
Okay.
And we've got...
well, don't change it if it's not...
No, exactly.
Yeah,
but, you know, the defense have changed a bit. They've got Capcan and Bandit. I mean, Capcan...
Now, Rook, they didn't have last round, and personally, that's a big... I wouldn't have done that. I'd have gone with it.
Mistakey wakey, would you say?
I think Rook, you just have to have him every round.
Right, let's get down. Get down. So now they're defending Garage again. Now the reason they can defend Garage again is because they failed.
We're now in the overtime round, so we
No. It's first of all.
Oh no.
So the reason they can defend it again is because they failed to defend it. So if you fail to defend the point, you're allowed to defend it again until you win. In which case you have to change then. So now you've got the armor down. Pick up the armor, man. You just ran straight past it. Okay. Be at your own peril. So we've got Mute
using these mute jammers to kind of really help lock down the site. So that again, the attacking team have got no. Well, they've got grenades. That's the only way. Capital's grenades.
Yeah, let's stick with. I want to stick with Blackbeard on here. Whiskers. Whiskers seems to be picking up a lot of kills on this team. So let's just see how Whiskers plays this round a bit. We'll switch around, of course, but I just want to see Whiskers there taking out that outside camera straight away. So these guys, they know. This is the thing with Siege. The cameras never change position except for Valkyries, of course. Yeah. But the static cameras, obviously, they're static, so they're not going to change. So they're always taken out at the start of the round. Okay, so he's going to drop down to the garage area. Again, Blackbeard with that shield. So this is a really good area for Blackbeard behind this car.
So the car's going to defend his body, the shield's going to defend his head. He's basically...
so you can break the shield, and especially if you've got a shotgun, that will absolutely...
But you don't want to really sit there and face him trying to break his shield, do you?
I wouldn't advise it. I mean, you know, he's called Blackbeard for a reason. Not that that has any bearing on the shield whatsoever. But, you know, we can already see...
So Thermite now setting up. Although, I believe this should be jammed. Oh, no.
No, it's not jammed. I don't think they put a bandit wall on there.
No, there was a mute device. But perhaps
he's going to maybe pick up a kill onto Phenom behind the van there. Going to get back into cover. Ash popping out. Might be picking up the kill.
On Ash. Headshot
from Winegum with Thermite. He is low, though. Phenom.
Oh, Whiskers down.
On Whiskers. He was behind the car, so he punched through that shield and kill him. They've still got the defuse kit down there. WizKid coming from behind, trying to pick up a kill.
Thrown.
You can see him there. He's just waiting for him to peek out. There. Oh, careful.
Almost baiting him with the bullets.
Pretty low here as well. Maybe we should switch to Phenom. Let's see if we can switch to Phenom. No, here we go. WizKid. WizKid's above. Oh, Detol. Again, just
cleaning
sweeping through. Mr. Muscle. Absolutely. So again, he's just come straight down the stairs, seen someone prone on the floor. Then you've got the Phenom behind the van there. He just keeps doing that. He just keeps running in and cleaning up. And that is that, I believe. It's four. No, we're now on match point. It's first to 5, of course. First to 5. It's a sort of special rule. Ranks usually first to 4, of course. So they've got another chance. They've got another chance here. Will they do it, Adam?
I think it's going to be a tall order to ask for 5 consecutive rounds in a row.
I bet that the Mythical pulls something out here. This is what's going to happen.
Okay.
It's going to be 4-1. This is what's going to happen. So U4A are defending the garage again because now, it's reset now. It's gone round again.
Yeah.
So the
So
cycle.
yeah, now because we're at match point,
It's gone. You reset. You can choose whatever you want to want, and arguably the garage is the best defense point on this map.
Yeah.
Not that you would have seen that from Mythical's defending, but I think it genuinely is considered.
So Bandit here hasn't put down any of his devices. I think it's because he's run upstairs to reinforce the.
You know what? No one's doing it. No one's going round the back spiral staircase in the middle of the map and going to push behind A.
But
no one ever does that. I don't know why.
U4X have had that defended. They've had Blackbeard hanging down from the. Oh no, it was Capitao.
Well, they're both attackers, so. But I mean, U4X, I'm not sure how they're defending it. They're defending the top point, so you can't breach in through the roof. But that back spiral staircase is a really good place to push. So you just ran past it there. It's a really good place to push usually. And now, as you can see, Detol. Let's stick with him because he seems to know what he's doing. Going to this back stairwell already, you can see them setting up outside.
And here.
No, they're setting up outside the garage door right now, Mythical, trying to see if they can maybe get away.
I haven't seen him put down any Bandit devices.
He's got 3. No, he's still got 3 shockwire devices in his inventory. There we go.
Oh, he's waiting. Here we go. No, he might be able to block it. Is that too late?
No, it's too late. He's been down by the thermite charge. So what he tried to do there is wait for the thermite charge to plant and then use his shock device as it's like fizzing to block it. They haven't actually picked up the kill on him though. He's injured and down, and he's going to be able to get to
Winegun's going to pick him up here.
This is really bad for Mythical. They could have had a kill there if they just saw that he was down, but he is going to go back up. At least he'll be on half HP, which is something. But I really feel like Mythical could have picked up that kill there.
The only reason you do that is because obviously every time they've been putting down these bandit traps, the other team they've got Thatcher and they're just going to get rid of them straight away with the grenade. But if you wait for the thermite charge to go off and then put it down, you can instantly jam it, and that uses the thermite charge.
That's all there, facing Blackbeard on the stairs, and there's 2.
Oh, there's 3 up there.
He's actually downed him and taken the kill as
kill.
well. So there is 2 more up there.
Toilet duck.
Bandit there, instant toilet duck kill. He's only got about 10% health left though. He's really low now.
He is.
So you know what he's doing? He's going to go for a flank. So this is what we were talking about roaming. Wizkid picking up a kill on Mercy as well there. Going for that flank. He's definitely going to find someone in the back here.
Here we go.
Straight into his back.
Lovely kill, and that's the diffuser.
Well. So now it really is U4X's game here, and he's looking outside. Easy pickup kill. So Bandit's
Detol the man.
NPC. He's actually jumped outside, and he's killed himself, but they still won.
Yeah.
Detol committing some kind of seppuku there, perhaps in honor of the enemy team's efforts. I'm not sure. And Wizkid picking up the final kill at the garage door, getting downed himself as well. You know what? Mythical didn't do that bad on that round, but end of the day, it was a flawless victory for U4X. Very well done.
Well played.
Very well played indeed.
All right, guys, that was a little bit one-sided, wasn't it?
Just a
touch.
A little bit.
touch one-sided. Just a little bit one-sided. We were a bit worried.
Yeah. U4X coming out of the gate with every bit of the professionalism we actually thought. And you can see that. I think Detol was 9-1 at the end of that one. Kind of a superb performance.
Very good player. He has some excellent flanks. Very good map knowledge. You could see.
This is why he's called Detol now.
Yeah, exactly.
Cleaning up the scum.
Just wipe out the scum.
I feel that's a name that we could use that for the rest of the day, and we'll be good with it.
I'm going to stick with Detol here for a long time. my man of the match. But no, yeah, it was really good. He did very well. In fact, the whole U4X team are obviously very well practiced.
Yeah, got
clearly
some
you can
good
see
strategies, lovely team composition, and kind of working off each other's strengths.
I wouldn't say that Mythical, they did, I mean, it was 5-0, but they did show some promise with a few things they were doing here and there. They looked like by the end of the game, they were just maybe starting to get into their stride, but it was just too late by that point. They had been dominated. And then that last little bit of that last round, that was just a massacre.
Yeah. Oh, it really was. I was sitting there going, wow, they're just cutting loose here as well.
I really thought they'd have a chance at the last
maybe the
bit.
pressure. You know, Mythical might not be used to this kind of environment, and sometimes the pressure can get to you. It can
the
make
pressure
you.
cooker.
It's certainly, I mean, in those booths, it's like a whole nother world. There's like a lot of strain on you here. Let's talk about Mythical then. Let's talk about what they maybe did wrong. How do they improve? Because they have still got a match to go, even though they lost. Yeah. The 3rd, 4th playoff will be taking place later on. Do we think that their U4X are just that much better, or were Mythical falling into easy mistakes?
I think it's the case of falling into easy traps, easy honeypot of honeypot. It's very easy to concentrate on one way into the bomb sites, and you get stuck in this idea where you're like, well, we're definitely going in this way, and this is the way we're going.
Tunnel vision,
and then what happens is U4X just use that to their advantage. They went to the top floor, looked out that window outside the garage, and just. You know, you can easily predict where people are going to go if they're stuck on
especially
this
if you've played these maps over and over and over and over. You yourself have attacked from certain ways, so and then you've been killed. So you're like, oh, where did he kill me from? You learn it, and then suddenly that becomes another weapon in your armory.
In your arsenal.
And speaking of weapons, I saw there in that last round the shock went down. Timing a little bit off? Was that maybe overconfidence?
I think it's a bit cheeky. I personally just prefer mute because it's more reliable, and you also get, I think, one more charge than blitz.
Yeah, I mean, but what you're right there. It was mistimed. It's a very cheeky little thing you can do to stop that thermite charge as it's happening. But he just mistimed it by literally.
He was lucky though.
Quarter of a second. He's very lucky to get away though. He got down, but got away.
I was very surprised that there wasn't somebody stood by the car to instantly kill him.
If Mythical had picked up a kill on him, maybe that last round would have gone differently.
Well, maybe it has. But before we get too much into breaking down everything that they actually did right, we are going to throw down to a member of the team. It's to be Wizai with Winegum.
Thank you, Bryce. I'm joined here with Winegum from U4X Esports. Wow, what a game for you that was, but certainly not for Team Mythical. Was that an expected win?
We did come expecting to win 5-0, maybe not, but we are expecting to win.
And have you heard of Team Mythical before, like playing online and whatnot?
Not on Xbox Siege, PS4, on Call of Duty, yeah, just not on Siege.
And in your opinion, who was the player on your team that made the best play?
I'd say myself. No.
And what was that?
No, I wouldn't really. I'd say probably, I don't know, Dettel banged 2 or 3 pieces out, so it'd have to go to him for them plays.
And I've had some hands-on with the game, and I've used those little cameras that you can throw up on the wall. Is that something that you use a lot? Is it like a regular thing? Every game, maybe?
Every game, I will have 4 cameras around the map. Not so much to look at the objective, just to look at how they get into the objective. Because on that first round, I spent a minute just tagging them to annoy them as such. And as soon as they came in, we knew where they were.
Well, I was going to ask you if there was any surprises, but you just completely whitewashed them. So I think we'll just skip to the last one. And, there's some of your teammates in the crowd here. Do you have any trash talking for them for your next game?
Don't know. I'd like to see someone take a round off us. But apart from that, nothing really.
Well, for the teammate or the opponents that are in the crowd, take a round off them, and your boy Winegum here will be proud. But Bryce, thanks. Back up to you.
Thank you very much. There was he's thrown out the gauntlet. He says, Sidemen, Headtop, can you even take a round?
He's a lovely Liverpool lad, that guy. Absolutely. He's, I don't know many Liverpool words. But no, I mean...
they're the same as English words, I found.
They've got special ones, like fairy. Right, so I don't know. He's saying that no one's going to take a round off them. I mean, that's
bold talk.
It's bold.
Probably also correct.
We'll see. We will see.
No, someone's got to dethrone.
There's going to be they've got to fall at some point.
Yeah, they've got to.
Hubris.
Yeah,
comes before the fall.
It can be.
All right, well, let's jump to another part of the interview then. He said he's using his cameras. He said he almost kind of delayed them by tagging them consistently. Is this something you expect maybe other teams to pick up on? And maybe now he said it, do you think they're going to go, right, well, can we counter that? Can we throw him off in any way?
We did mention it as we were casting there. They weren't really focusing on taking out the cameras, the Valkyrie cameras and the external
and the outdoor cameras as well.
So what they were able to do, exactly like you said, was just keep tagging them. They're sitting there. It says on their screen, you've been spotted. Which immediately makes you start swiveling your head around and get a bit nervous. And that can throw you off a bit. And all they need to do is work on getting those cameras down, and then for the other teams in the tournament, maybe they will see now that they really need to take care of U4X's, vision, the vision of the map, and the all-seeing eye of Valkyrie.
Yeah, I think if you just take it very, very slowly, work around the edge of the map, take out the outdoor cameras first, and then as you go in, just be very, very careful. There are common spots where a Valkyrie camera will be thrown, and if somebody's actually using it, a little blue light will come up on it, so it makes it a little bit easier to spot.
Okay, well, we spoke a little bit about Mythical before we went to the interview, and now we're speaking about U4X on the attack. What else did they do well going into this game? What were you kind of impressed by U4X?
Just their general knowledge of maps and positioning, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to say and look that, they're sitting there and killing people, but the maps are very, very complicated. So if you're learning all those positions and you're learning all those crossfire lanes and all that kind of stuff, they've obviously drilled it a lot, and that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, like knowing to run, because there was one point Dettel was downstairs on 10 HP, and he ran through the back stairs all the way up, ran the thing, killed somebody, then instantly looked out a window, knowing exactly where it looked over. Knowing those kind of things about the map. It doesn't. I still don't know. Tons of locations.
Honestly,
we've played hundreds of hours.
So many different little locations and areas that you can get into and little nooks and crannies of the map, then you really have to be mindful of that. And that's what I was impressed by U4X, just the knowledge of where they need to go and the routes through the map, basically.
All right. Well, U4X look like the team to beat. But that are not the team we're going to be watching next. Coming up right after this quick break, we're going to see the Sidemen go against Headtop.
Grime and think you're gonna achieve something. Don't work, I tried it way before all of you. Bye.
Blood, I'll leave you gutless. Come to your ends, send with a cutlass one time. I'm going on reckless. Come to your ends, jack your brethren twice, bruv. Leave you gutless. Come to your ends, send for the cutlass one time. I'm going on reckless. Come to your ends, jack your necklace. Your shots and earrings too. Serious, I'm preparing to. I'll be there in two. Serious, I'm wearing to. Stop staring too. Serious, I'm not caring to. I will beat you up. You're daring, but you're not bad. I don't care what you're wearing. You're not serious, cause you got your name and your Nike head on. Blood, I'll beat you up. You're not serious, cause you shot 2 keys of punk. Blood, I'll beat you up. You're not serious. I don't care if you've got a you. Blood, I'll beat you up. You're not serious, cause you got an academic tracksuit. Blood, I'll beat you up. You're not serious, cause you got low profile tires. Blood, I'll beat you up. You're not serious, cause your name's on couple flyers. Blood, I'll beat you up. You're not serious. I don't care if you got your own drum. Blood, I'll beat you up. You're not serious. That's Jeremy. Are you dumb? Blood, I'll beat you up. Yeah. Joker. Boy, I better know what. Don't know by now, then you won't know, cause you should already know. If you don't know by now, then you won't know, cause you now you know. I'm marking facts. Hold tight all the man them in the place right now that wanna just skank. Hold tight the guys that think I got big overnight like Tom Hanks. If you don't like Jeremy, you can eternally underground play. Your whole booking fee probably won't fill up my petrol tank. To book me nowadays costs more than all the champagne that you've drank. In your life, I get withdrawal symptoms from Barking's back. I'm marking. Pour me some apple juice, cause man don't drink no champagne. You'll see me rolling with a little short man like Jack D. Big up the goons who bought 96 Sparkies for 79p. But I'm a Grime for the LOV to the A. If I'm on set with OGs or boy better known, then it's on top. The only reason them man are not skanking is cause they're in shock. My flow's more dangerous than a bot with a bow top. I'm marking. If you don't know what grime is, then you must be 86. I sell music without a pop feature or naked chicks. I break the rules. I'll wake up asleep, woke up with a flat kick. Everybody knows that I came from the bottom, but I'm not shit. Sure, you've got a shank, I hear that, but I don't care about beef. Everybody knows that I won't run for it like Hanks, cause I'm not cheap. Frisco come true and take man out like wisdom teeth. I'm marking. Get brave and run up your mouth, get boxed like Tempter's hair. Chat shit about Temper T and get boxed like Tempter's hair. KO, I'll pay for the body to get clear. Don't know he's got the shotgun there and I got the shotgun there. I spend bags and bills and I take my account and bags of bills. You little waste man spending bags and bills on bags and pills. Years of war free, I'll pick up the grenades and frags and kills. I'm marking. They say you only use 10% of your brain. Well, I use 6. If I was to use 10%, man will start levitating shit. So if you don't like my music, I will send you into orbit. Tony Blair will be £50 overdrawn before I quit. Even when I work with an acoustic artist, I can never be whack. Everybody totally loves mine and Ed Sheeran's track. Maybe because ginger is an anagram of black. I'm murking facts. Hold tight all the man them in the place right now that wanna just skank. Hold tight all the man them in the place right now that wanna just skank. Hold tight all the ladies in the place right now with that swag leopard tiger dead £2 dress swag. I used to have 10 youths knocking my door asking me to roll out and lick cars. Now I got 25 youths knocking my door still asking me to spit bars. At least they're not knocking and running, plotting and gunning, shotting and running. If my crew knocked man's door back in the day, it will be to hot him and running. 20 past 4 in the morning and I'm still up, I ate too late. My belly got filled up, all the man them look tired. Fam, I don't blaze, but I can bill up. So if I get bored, I'm like, bill it. At studio, I'm like, kill it. Then I duck from the room and I jump in the booth and I dump on the tune. Rude boy, hush. Don't ask me why I'm in a rush. Don't ask me why I'm not tweeting. I'm in Brett Cross, man, I'm shopping in Lush. If you know me, phone me. I'ma go eat on my lonelies. I'm in Nando's with a veggie wrap, or I'm sitting in Leon, munching a Gobi. Whichever one's nearer. Vegan, now I see clearer. No meat, no cheese, no milk, no eggs. Don't believe me, ask Sarah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Serious Rainbow Six Siege tournament. We've had our first game and it was a little bit one-sided, but now it's time for game number 2. We have Headtop going against the Sidemen. A little bit of a clash of personalities here, guys.
Oh, it's a huge
What do we
clash.
think?
It makes me all
got
tingle.
chills.
It's a huge class of personalities. There's loads of big, brash,
names.
big names, big people. Look at them. I can see them already dancing down there.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Cheeky.
Who will dance to victory, though, Bryce? Who do you think's going to dance to victory? I'm flipping it around again.
You doing it again? You really want to? I'll cast with him. I'll be an angry gamer. I'm changing it. You'll be the host. I'll be an angry gamer. We'll change this entire thing around.
No, who knows?
But honestly, I'm going to have to go with the Sidemen.
Yeah, the Sidemen.
I know I should be siding with JME. It's his tournament. But the Sidemen, their gamers at heart, I'm going to have to go with them.
I tend to agree. I think I'm gonna go in with you on this one and go Sidemen.
Don't bite the hand that feeds.
Exactly.
JMH's team are going to win.
Is that relevant?
I like it. I like it. Well, speaking of
it's his
JME,
tournament.
let's actually throw it down to him. It's going to be Wizeye and JME on the floor.
Thank you, Brycey and 200 Gamers. I'm here with the man, the founder of Serious Gaming and this Rainbow Six tournament. I heard you're a bit nice on the sticks on this game, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. I just saw the last game. Nerves are moving a bit. They're a very good team. U4X, very good team. But we are also very good. We are called Headtop, and that's what we came to do.
Oh, I'm going to jump straight into the name.
Yeah.
It's one of my questions. Why the name Headtop?
Why are they screaming, bro? What? Go on.
Why the name Headtop?
Why the name Headtop? Because we have a group. We've been, like I said, this isn't something we're just doing for the sake of doing it. Like, we play computer games as much as we make music, as much as we do anything else. And we've got
a clan?
Group. Kind of, but it's real, yeah, like a real life clan. Yep. So we've got a group on our phones, and it's called Headtop. So when we thought of a name for the team we had to rep, we thought, no, there's no other name. Headtop, man. Headtop Merchants.
Well, the casters seem to think that Sidemen are going to take it away.
Yeah, I know. Do you know why? Because they're probably one of the only people that play computer games more than us. But hopefully they haven't had enough practice on this game, because they've had quite a bit of notice.
Well, you're hitting all the beats today, man. Practice.
Yeah.
How much preparation have you put in?
This game. Yeah. I play this game day in, day out. I don't have to practice. This is what I do, 100%.
And obviously we're here at your tournament, Serious Tournament.
Yeah.
Is this something that you'd like to do again?
Yeah, serious is not only going to be gaming tournaments, it's going to be everything we do. Hopefully, you might see some serious snowboarding
Nice.
events and stuff, whatever. But serious, obviously, this game has to be the first. This is what we're doing right now.
Yep.
Has to be the first. And yeah, there's going to be much more of this as long as we got support from Big Up Gfinity, Ultimate Hype as well, Hype Management. As long as we got the right support, the right links, we're there.
Well, guys, on social media and watching online, look out for it. People in the audience, look out for it. Bryce, back up to you.
But
Thank you very much. All right. Well, JME, he says, we prepare. This is not just something he practices. This is something he does.
Yeah.
Eats, sleeps, and breathes it.
Can I say BAP as well?
You go for it. Just start doing it.
I'm going to start doing it as well. That's going to be my thing as well. I'm going to steal in that. No, yeah, he's very, very confident. It sounds, from the little history story there, that, they are just a group of gamers as well as musicians and all that, They've got a little
So would you like to recount
got a little WhatsApp
your-
group going.
Yeah?
Want to play some games with me? Yes, please. All that kind of stuff.
I'm sure that's the language used.
It's a really bad JME impression. Of all the impressions you could have done of JME, I think that has to be the worst one.
Hey, he's a respectful guy. I can see that. He's got a lot of love
I'm
for
feeling
games.
more confident
event.
in my prediction.
Yes.
I'm more confident in your prediction as
Yeah.
well. I
Are
think
you going to recount? You going to join Team Jamie?
I
for
never
this?
change my
No?
mind.
No.
Okay.
I'm always right,
I'll never
right up until
change
the
my
moment.
mind.
I'm always right up until the moment I'm wrong.
Okay.
And even though I
Okay.
could have been right, so I'm still right.
There we go.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about that. He said, this is something he's really practiced. He's actually really practiced this game day in and day out. Whereas we kind of alluded to it before. We think, the YouTube team of the Sidemen, they do play a lot of games. They do play a lot of games together. But now I want to change sides maybe a little bit and say, you know what, JME, he seems very confident here. And because this means so much to him, because this is his tournament, do you think that he's really kind of made sure his team are on top form?
Do you mean has he rigged it?
No, that's not what I said at all.
Just slide some.
There's
some
a
50s
little bit
over
of a
to-
difference between being prepared and drilling your team and rigging the tournament.
No, it's I can see that he's really into games, and I do
he's
think he's
focused.
kind of on his home turf in a way. Like this is his thing. This is the thing he's made.
Now,
So-
so KSI, the Sidemen, they play games all the time, right?
Uh-huh.
But do they
much
play
they
Rainbow
play?
Six Siege
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
time? It makes a huge difference how much you know the
Yeah,
maps and the
if they're all
operators.
playing, IO, whatever the one where you're a little snake going around on the screen eating nuts, if they all play that, it's not going to be relevant.
That's
is it?
very similar.
Yeah, it's such a similar game, very tactical. But we'll see how they do. Whether they actually do play this game that much together. I don't know. Do they?
Well, you're asking the wrong man. I can assume that they play games
No,
together a lot.
they're
but
going to have practiced.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
gonna
sure they'll have
practiced.
played Siege.
A lot of celebration going on in the booth right now.
I know,
Yeah,
it's like
we haven't played the game yet,
I know, they're
guys.
celebrating just being here and enjoying life.
Yeah.
It's lovely to see everywhere.
Well, it certainly seems
Was that John
motivated.
Cena? You can't see me.
Certainly seems motivated to get this one underway. And I'm kind of curious to know that kind of jovial atmosphere as you go in. I think it's something that we see frequently in esports. It's we call it delusional confidence.
I like watching
Because
it
you
being
just- you're confident.
smashed off their face when they get like absolutely trounced.
Do you think we're going to see that smile disappear? It'll be like,
Well,
oh,
we'll
forget-
see,
There'll be
we'll
no more
see.
dancing. There'll be no singing.
I don't think
There'll
we're
be
gonna
crying.
I think this is going to get pretty serious pretty fast.
No, I don't know. I disagree. I think there's going to be more dancing and more singing and
You think?
more elation.
What, round per round?
Yes, round
Full
per round.
cheerleader. There's a full
I wanna
orchestral.
see-
I think these guys are all high energy.
I want to
high.
see banter between the teams
Oh, there's
mid-game.
There's going to be banter.
Now,
It's gonna
speaking of
be
high energy,
banter-geddon.
I'm going to bring this to tactics. Watch this. So speaking of high energy, do you think they'll be a little bit reckless out of the gate?
Reckless. That's the thing. I reckon there's going to be some overconfidence.
Oddly, being mad and running around like a kind of headless chicken can actually work to your advantage sometimes in Siege.
Yeah, it
because
can.
you actually get a little bit of peeker's advantage.
Well, what it is people don't expect you to do that. They're
Yeah.
just like, everyone's going really slow, tactical. And if someone's going, yo, let's do this, running in and just running around, like we saw it on the last game.
Deathtoll.
He
Yeah.
was running in, gunning people down, and then they were just sat down going, oh, I'm dead. Because it's kind of like they're getting caught out. They're caught with their pants down, basically. That's it. So it can work out, that kind of... It's not going to work out every time, though.
No.
Not going to work out every time.
Do you think maybe we'll see a little bit of a change? And if say, the Sidemen, they go in aggressive to begin with, slaughtered. Do you think they'll really slow down? Like that second round, they'll be like, okay, let's peak for a little bit and try to figure out what we can do.
I think that's what most people do when they play these type of games. I think that I do it on Siege. Like, if you're really confident, you're having a good, you're like, let's get in here, dead, get in there again, dead. You're going to go, right, let's actually slow down then, come on then. I mean, it is a game of picking your fights and picking, when to be fast, when to be slow. Mostly it is kind of a slower paced game, but it can have these moments where it's lots of running and gunning.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Head shooting and all that kind of good stuff.
All that kind of good stuff. All right, well, we are going to get into this game very shortly, and I am going to reference the last game we saw as well. So taking what we learned from that first game, how good U4X were, and just how kind of their teamwork based and their strategies were just way above Mythical's.
Yeah.
For both these teams going into, is there anything you recommend they copy exactly?
Well, I don't think they're going to be able to copy exactly U4X's stuff because they're so like regimented in what they've been doing.
I'm interested to see have JME's team got similar like kind of tactics they know for certain maps. You know, on this site on here, we always set up in this way. We always pick these operators because that does make a big difference.
I think what I would say is that if they're going to pick anything from U4X's play was probably Winegum and his Valkyrie using those cameras to just spot the whole enemy team and all their movements. If you know where they are, that's it. You know where they're going. You know where they are. You can just call it out to your teammates. I'm going to say friends there. Your friendly siege operators, and just say, yeah, he's coming down the stairs. Yeah, he's coming that way. And obviously, they will have specific call-outs for areas on the map. I'm sure of it.
All right.
So
okay, I'm going to ask you now, and I am going to ask you to divulge some secrets. Is there any sort of like cheesy play, some sort of clever tactic that maybe will work once? Like taking an entire wall out.
I got a good one. Right. So we did this a few times before. Right. You can do this if you want to be really, full cheeky mode. If you're on defense, obviously you're meant to be defending, staying inside, defending. What you can do is if you can either risk which way they're going to spawn and stack up against, for example, that garage door, blow it up with a grenade, and then all run out towards the attackers. Actually go out outside into the attackers. It has worked a few times because you run out. You will get detected if you're outside straight away, and it will come up on the attacker's screens going, they're all outside, and you'll say, oh. But you can run out. You get a couple of seconds of grace to run forward. It has worked a few times, so people are like, what? And then they just instantly get gunned down as a big group. It's a ridiculous tactic, and I wouldn't recommend doing it, but more than once.
It sounds
but it's fun. It's really fun.
At the very, very start of the round, as an attacker, you feel kind of safe. They're in there, I'm out here, we're going to take our time, look around.
Walk through it, and
so you're like, just kind of go, okay, I'm going to go there. And then, you've been shot, So it
has worked.
And likewise, if you're attacking, another kind of crazy tactic is to all use shields. Have all of the operators you can that have shields, and then also pick up a few recruits and switch to the shield.
And you can do like a Roman...
Just like a Roman Tetsudo moving forward.
Tetsudo! But what if the two meet? What if the
Tetsudo versus Tetsudo? Then it's going to be epic, and that's what I want to see. Yeah. You've got to get your knives out.
All right, let's talk about favourite breach points on this map. The attackers, there are several ways into this one. Which way do you go first of all? I'd go
through the hallway, middle of the hallway. There's a spiral staircase leading behind A.
Yeah.
I think that's underused. That's where I'd go. That's a good one.
Well, let's see whether they do that. This game is about to get underway. So I'm going to hand it back over to our wonderful casting duo.
Yay.
Guys, please take this one away.
Thank you very much.
I will take it away. Let's do it. Let's get my cheat sheet of names out here. And here we go. So we're going into the game. And on the blue team, it is JME's team, of course.
No. JME's team is, of course, they've all leveled up past level 5, I believe.
Oh, I see. So they're defending right now.
Yeah.
So we've got the Sidemen attacking straight off the bat.
And they've all gone recruit. Interesting.
All right, so the Sidemen. So you're going to have people like KSI is slot number 7. I mean, because they're all...
They legitimately are all recruit.
This is a problem. I know you've got breaching charges there. We've got grenades.
Yeah.
I mean, they can still do it. I'm not sure why they haven't chosen operators. To be brutally honest.
So look, we've got a shield here.
This is KSI here. Rainbow Six 7. Let's have a look at KSI. See how he does. He's kind of like he's a big personality. He's got lots of things to say. And
cheeky chappy.
Cheeky chappy that's definitely a description. So I mean,
he's walked straight into a mute trap. So obviously somebody has picked an operator here. Boy better know that's JME.
Your boy better know.
Yeah.
You better know who it is. And he's diligently watching that bathroom wall, reinforcing Astro George with Jaeger.
Setting up.
Jaeger's got the little anti-grenade devices. Lovely. So
Instant
actually,
window
straight
peek
away,
here.
he's going to go for the window peek. Now this is very. You can easily catch someone out running away out of here. So I would be interested to see if he's going to get anyone.
Interesting that they've gone for these bomb sites first, rather than
the upper bomb site.
Yeah, rather than the garage, which, as we saw in the last game,
look at these traps going down. They know what they're doing. They've got traps. They've got frost
we've got
traps.
a Capcan on the team as well, and a Frost. This is Trap City.
This is Trap City, y'all. Sorry, I'm going to stop trying to be a gangster. It's when the recruit team. Let's see. I mean, maybe this is what this is obviously something. Maybe they're doing this for the bants, if you pardon the word.
They seem to be camping outside.
Now they are shooting each other, which is genuinely considered a bad tactic.
But let's see how it pays off.
It's a bold tactic. Let's see how it pans out. They are just milling about outside of the spawn, just trying to...
Okay, so KSI's got a shield.
Yeah, they've got a shield there. I think what they're trying to do...
spotted a camera.
You know what they're doing? They're psyching them out right now.
Yeah.
They're like, they're sitting... Yeah, you know, shoot that police car. Do it. You know, they're going to get in eventually. Let's just say that. But there is a guy in the main lobby there.
Okay.
There's a guy in the main lobby. I'm not sure who it is, but he's just cheeky. KSI going forward with the shield. I mean, it's very cautious play here.
I don't think they actually took that
Is it
camera out
cautious?
above them.
I'm not sure, but they're going to go through the main entrance here. They have only got 1 minute 30 left on the clock because there was, it has to be said, a lot of mucking about outside. Rappelling up now. KSI is going to go up to the top deck here. So this room is where bomb site A is located. There is traps already through there as well. And we've got Rainbow Six, his teammate there. He's going for the rappel as well. We've got Tobe Jizzle there, rappelling in, doing the old upside down rappel. And on the roof,
okay, so they're going to go for an aerial assault. Obviously, they know where the bomb site is. It's on the top floor.
Miniminter and Benzinger on the roof there. KSI following them in. Did they know where the bomb is?
Jamie's just taking a bit of damage there.
Boy, better know. He's just, you know what? He's just relaxing at the moment. To be honest, he's just chilling out. No one's really pushed into any of the areas, like any of the breach areas.
Who's
for the
this
bomb
here
sites.
that's entered onto the top floor? Let's have a look.
Now that's a friendly. That's a defender.
Oh.
So KSI now going down the main spiral staircase into the middle again.
He's going to have to go all the way down to the bottom before
and then run and climb back up, going into the shrubbery there. Lovely. 30 seconds left on the clock, so really they need to get moving now. They really need to get down pretty much right now, in fact. So yeah, let's have a look at the tactical view. Is anyone actually near the bomb site? So go up, there we go. So we've got a few people defending. Oh, Jamie picking up a kill onto numero 8, which of course is Tobe Jizzle. And that's a lovely kill. 14 seconds remaining, 5v4 now as well, although some of the recruits on the Sidemen team have been ticked up. Team kill. It's a team kill. Zerka has taken out a friend, Lee Bazinga.
Astro Jaw's got a knife there on
KSI there. And there's the teabag. I think I saw a bit of a teabag.
Yeah, I think we're going to get to see this.
Now,
Interesting round camera. Because it wasn't
some very interesting play going on here. Now, would it be considered high-level play?
I don't think you could call it that.
So we're going to switch it around.
I think mucking about is what you
larking
described
about.
It as.
Now, it would appear that there's choosing recruits again.
Is it because they don't have their
this
own
is what they want to do.
This
is what they want to do. Let them do it, okay? So we've got. I
do think the recruits can be.
They've still got loads
certain
of
operators.
They've still got loads of stuff. They've still got lots of stuff you can use. So now we've got, of course, the Headtop. He didn't really explain why it's called head. What does that mean? Is that some sort? Does it mean take your head off?
It's just there.
I think it means like shoot your head off.
Maybe.
Now we've got the. I want to go deep. I want to go to the recruit team here and see what they. And already KSI has killed a teammate. That's not like a news report. KSI has killed a man in cold blood today. Zerka, and it looks like, in fact, his revenge has been exacted upon Zerka by Bazinga. And it seems as if there is dissension in the ranks amongst the Sidemen. I mean, are they taking it seriously?
Well, they're now trying to kill a drone, and
maybe they're so confident that they think they can do it 3v5.
Maybe, or maybe they want to give JME 3 rounds, and then they're going to take it all away.
Yeah, they're going to switch it back, like engage tactic hyperdrive, if you
let's see
will.
What. Let's analyze this. We've got
let's try and analyze this
on Sledge. We've got JME on Thermite.
He's got the old
my favourite operator.
That's a nice
drone
position.
That's a lovely position. I didn't know that. Thank you, JME. That's a new.
Well,
you better
know. So he's dropping Thermite now. Going to go in and try and clear through the garage, probably.
Capital here. Astro George going through the side entrance.
Yeah, let's stick. Oh, nice purple gun as well. Lovely, stylish. Going down to that side steps. Let's just stick with him a second because he's about to catch out a few people in the back here on the A site. He doesn't know they're there at the moment, but he's walking. Maybe sighted someone there. Oh, shotgun to the knees. Oh, no one wants that. Luckily, it wasn't an SMG or a rifle though. Otherwise, he probably would. He'd probably be dead, to be honest. But he's still going to work those back steps. And we've got Shredder. The Shredder.
Shred music.
Like from...
he's just picked up 2 kills.
He's picked up 2 kills, but then Miniminter coming back and killing him. Let's have a look. It's just mad. Boy, better know. Jeremy
planting the bomb now.
Okay, so he's planting the bomb in front of the van, and there is a lot of dancing going on in the booth. I see, but and now he's shooting through the walls just to get a bit of a cheeky peek. You can see Miniminter.
B's been planted. Was it A or B?
No, it's A's been planted.
A's been planted.
A's been planted in front of the van, so that means they can cover it from outside through that garage wall, which is really annoying.
This is knowledge of the map, knowing where to place down.
It's really weird how they've breached that. It's like a one solid line.
I think I think that's just the standard breaches, not the thermite breach.
Okay. Gamer King Kev picking up the last kill on Miniminter there, who has to be said was doing nothing to try and retake the bomb site. Well, okay, no, he made his way there, to be honest. Let's give him credit where it's due. Now, on this next round, who's going to get team killed first? That's what I want to know. Will KSI
or will they turn
slaughter
on
in
him
cold
before
blood?
he gets
Will they be able to kill KSI before KSI turns on his teammates? And
I think he really is. Maybe Jamie's paid him off.
I told you. No, just to confirm, it's not rigged. This is all happening as it happens.
Yeah. So Doc, I've been seeing Doc be played quite a bit.
Now
more.
Doc's getting a patch soon where he can heal himself.
Interesting.
Tasty. So we've got the defense now. They're going for the garage this time as well because they did it upstairs first, so they get to do garage now as well.
So we're going to see some hot reinforcements here.
Yeah, we've got traps going down, Mute, we've got Frost, we've got a little Mute going down. That's going to stop the drones from
coming in.
That is easily shootable through the event there, though.
Yeah, but I think he's put that down mainly to stop the drones from actually entering the room.
Little Frost trap there, lovely. Those
here
Frost
comes
traps,
another one.
I get caught up by them all the time.
Now this is a good tactic. So
I think he's going to try and put the shield down.
If you put the shield down, people have to vault over it, and they will land on the frost trap.
Yeah, if they're not, you can shoot.
Yeah.
You can look down and shoot pretty quick, but I've been caught out. But I get caught out by the frost traps all the time, and I don't really understand it. No one else seems to, so it's quite annoying. But yeah, there we go.
Can roaming upstairs. The Sidemen harassing him with
drones
robots.
trying to bite his ankles or something. You can do that with Twitch. The Twitch drone will bite your ankles. Right, here we go. Here is the recruit team now. Good news, no one's been team killed as of yet.
No, KSI's
dead. He's gone. They're not taking any chances here, and it was, in fact, I can see, Benzinga has taken out KSI, who appears to be working for the enemy team, if anything, as some kind of spy.
I personally support their decision to do that.
Yeah, I think you can have a nicer time now. You can actually play the game.
So it's 4v5.
With KSI dead, do you think the Sidemen have a chance now?
Well, he can still physically harass them in the booth.
Yes, he can actually physically harass them, and certainly that looks like something that he's definitely willing to do. So they're on the roof right now, which is, by the way, no, you don't want to go further up. You want to be going down because they need to go back down to the garage.
I don't think they found the bomb site yet.
Well, it's definitely not up there. It's not up there.
Are they going to jump off the roof?
I know. So now what they want to do is okay. It's okay. Yeah, he's not dead. He's
he can be revived by his teammate.
It's a tactical fall. Onto the
who is
ground
that expertly
it's
pirouetted down to the point?
It's Tobe Jizzle. It's expertly... and actually, I think his teammate's done it as well. If we can see... Yes, there seems to be definitely a gathering of men on the roof. Again, more news reports here. A gathering of men on the roof at the...
All with broken legs.
All with broken legs. We don't quite know what's going on here. Well, they're definitely not... Now, what's happened here is I'm pretty sure they think that because the bomb site was there last time...
They think it's there again.
Now, again. It has to be said, this is a little bit like watching the Chuckle Brothers do Siege. There's definitely a Benny Hill-esque feeling to it as well.
In fact,
and there's a grenade thrown in, and he's killed himself. Yeah, he's killed himself with a grenade. I mean, it's almost like they're not taking this seriously.
No, you'd think...
now that's a kill on to Miniminter there. Gamer King Kev, sick of it, going out hunting. And you know what, though? Miniminter's taken out JME as well.
Wow.
He's taken... Look at him, and they're going mad in the booth. They're going mad.
KSI is
one kill. KSI is killing a man. He is throttling someone. Good kill. Good kill. Gamer King Kev now trying to hunt down the rest of the recruit team. And they are up there. It's just mad there in the corner. He's going to get his drone out. It's just mad looking round. I think he knows there's someone up there. Shredder taking up a kill on to Zerka as well, downstairs in the garage. So it's just the one recruit left upstairs. Let's go find. There we go. Let's go for it. This is Miniminter, who actually isn't that bad. There's Frost. He's going for the knife. Commendable, but it didn't work.
I think he should have ADS there.
I think maybe he should have tried to use his gun, yes. Yeah. But then, to be honest...
He did spray fire, but I think if you aim down the sights... Look at this, Shredder...
Not too bad with the aim there. He's got him, he's dead. So that is, I believe, 3-0.
The calm faces on the... calmness on the faces of Headtop.
Very calm. I mean,
Not even a broken sweat.
at this
look.
point, though, I would probably consider doing like the tactics I mentioned before. Do something mad. Come on.
Yeah.
Run out, guys.
You've got
run
the
out,
game, guys.
Run out and meet them. Run out and face them in combat. Don't let them mess around. I mean,
Sledge, Blackbeard,
bets
Fuse.
on if KSI
they're all going to go recruit.
Wait, this is what I want to see. Bit of banter between these. All going recruit. No need for operators here. This is this is the training zone. This is training grounds. Everyone going recruit. Lovely. Look at those salutes. Amazing. Amazing salutes all in a row there. Still look calm though, don't they? Still look very calm.
They do.
So now they're guarding the garage as well, I think.
No, it's very, very difficult for me to know which one.
That's fine.
I think this is still KSI. Okay, here's KSI.
Well, this is KSI, who isn't dead already. He hasn't team killed anyone, nor has he been team killed. Oh, and as if by magic, he's seen it. He's like, no, I want that bomb.
Please.
Yeah, I reckon he doesn't know how to detonate it. Oh, he's going to shoot it though. I'm not sure what he's doing there, but they're defending the garage here. You've got all the drones coming in from the Sidemen.
Headtop sending their drones in.
They're wasting a lot of ammunition to defeat these drones. Now
they're trying to kill the bomb.
Maybe they just want to blow up the whole building, just get rid of it. You know what I mean? There's the drone. Come on, KSI, you can pick up that drone kill. Come on, boy. Yes.
Oh.
Lovely,
after the round was finished and it went dead.
All right, so we've got the Sidemen guarding the garage.
How Headtop
Let's go JME. Let's go find JME. Here he is. Here he is. Let's have a look at JME to see how he's doing on this game. So he's playing the recruit. He's got the L85A2, the SMG11, which, by the way, is one of the best guns in the game, the SMG11. Smoke grenades and a frag grenade. So they still have quite a lot of utility, the recruits.
Yeah.
As much as it makes it easy to make fun of them, like, if you haven't unlocked operators on this game, it isn't the end of the world. Like, still play. Lots of gunfire going off. I'm not sure if it's actually contact gunfire or merely, you know, sort of
celebratory
get back gunfire.
I've got a shooter.
I've got a gun. I'll use it. Boy better know here. Jamie coming to the wall, and there's breach.
I believe that was a breach
from the other side.
From the other side.
So that's fine. That's confusing for them.
Jamie escaping. He's getting out of there fast.
Let's switch over. Let's switch to Shredder. Yeah, Shredder, and we've got a little
Shredder's
shield.
taking some damage here.
Only a little bit though. He's taking a bit. So he's going to try and come in, and we've got a kill there from the Sidemen. 2 kills. 2 kills for the Sidemen now. Wow.
Which one was it?
Wow. It's
this guy here.
It's 2 of them. Bazinga and Tobias are picking up 2 kills there out of that front gate. And you can see him. This is Benzinga here. You can see him there hiding behind the wall, the little car. And he's got a lovely peek on him there. A couple of taps. Oh, watch your teammate's head. And then he picks up the kill. Mini Minter actually went around and...
One more outside.
It's tight on the left.
I think JME's still outside.
Yeah, and he's just round tight to the left there. You can see him. We've got...
Now he's upside down.
Upside down, getting taken out. Unfortunate. And now the last guy outside. You know what? They're definitely going to win this round. It's 5v1. Shredder picking up a kill, though.
Shredder's not going to let that go down.
Well, Shredder, can he clutch it? Give me a big clutch, Shreddy.
Just a simple 3v1.
Oh, Shreddies, that should be his new thing. Wait, that's another kill on Shredder.
Headshot.
3v1. One person's really low health as well. Come on, big clutch here.
If this was...
Whoa, he's taking a bit of damage, He's got stun grenades as well. He could use those stun grenades to maybe disorient them. But he is now on about, not very much health. That's my official amount.
3v1. And it looks like KSI's going to flank here out the window.
Could we go and see his view? Could we... here we go.
Here we go. He's trying to work out how to get...
And he's barricading again. No.
Melee! Pushing the left stick.
It looks like he... basically, he's doing repairs to the home.
Okay.
I think he feels bad about, taking over this consulate. And Shredder's taking up another kill onto Benzinga there. And let's just see, KSI's upstairs at the moment, so he doesn't have to worry about him at the moment. It is 2v1, and he's picked up the diffuser now, 20 seconds remaining. You know what? Shredder is actually... He really wants this round. There he is on the side to the left. He sees him.
Oh, I think his health was just a little bit too low.
Zerka picking up the kill on Shredder. They get the round, and they go wild.
The Sidemen are ecstatic.
Going absolutely crazy in that booth there. It is now 3-1. They've picked up a round unbelievably.
I don't think that's going to happen again.
Look,
I think...
Hang on, didn't you say this would happen? You said that there would be 3-0 and then they'd get some rounds and bring it back. You said that they would go down and then maybe they'd stop messing about. But now everyone's... Well, now...
Oh, they're going to recruit again.
No, he was going Caviera there, one of the new operators who can go very sneaky and shoot you with her pistol and then interrogate you. Now, she's got very interesting interrogation method.
No, they're going to drop the hammer here.
Basically,
they're not going to allow it.
Her interrogation method is twofold. One, she puts a knife to your head, and then she stabs you in the head.
Yeah.
And that's their interrogation method, and it's very effective.
It is, because you find out exactly where all of the enemy
in
members
1
of the
second.
team are in real time for the next 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's a very good move. It's hard to pull off, though. Right, so we've got them setting up on the
So now
top wall
they're
here.
opening up a hole between A and B here.
That's exactly what we mentioned in the pre-matches talk. So if you've got bomb sites with a wall, a breakable wall, you can open up a little route between them so you can reinforce your
and it
teams.
becomes one large bomb site.
Yeah,
Much easier to
basically.
defend.
Well, it depends on if you really, you block the correct ways in.
I think definitely having a route through that's unimpeded for your team.
100% good to do that, because if you block one bomb site off and then they somehow get in there, you've essentially locked yourself off from there.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of sucks.
Okay, so it looks like
Jamie
I think
dropping the
Jamie's
shield.
put the shield down here, and
a little bit of a mute trap.
I think Frost's going to come along.
A bit of a frost trap on top of that.
And put a trap on.
Compound that.
Maybe soon. Soon TM.
Soon TM. 3 minutes. Okay, here we go. Attackers coming in now. Attackers coming in. Little cheeky peek outside to see into the spawn. Now this is something that a lot of people do on Siege. If you learn where
I
the spawns
personally don't think it should be allowed.
It's kind of annoying. I can see why it's very annoying. But basically, this is what happens on Siege. If you know where the spawns are, now they're going straight to the roof again, which is actually the correct way.
This
really.
time, it just happens by
chance they know.
chance.
By chance they know that if they go to the roof, they can rappel down, look through those windows, and maybe get a few picks. So we've got a bit of Zerka, and this is KSI dropping a nade in there. Just a wayward nade, just to see if anyone's down there.
Bit of fishing.
Yeah, a bit of nade fishing. Not going to pick up any kills there though. You've got the old Headtop team just sticking on the point here. They're going back up to. Let's say what do they want to do? They want to rappel down onto the balcony again. Now let's see if he's mastered the art of not falling to his death.
Yeah,
we
looks
go.
like he might have done it.
There's the rappelling.
Here
there
we
we go. Okay, so now that is the A site. Now that you can, what you need
precarious,
to. Oh, they're going back up. They're back up. They're
Yeah.
back up. They're gone. No, it's too scary. I'm not doing that. No way. No bloody way. You do it. I'm not doing it. You do it. Okay. Well, they've decided against that tactic, but that's fine. So let's see if we can see any of the defenders now. What they're up to. Boy better know in the bathroom there. JME. Oh, a kill onto the middle there, into the middle zone of the map. Pulse on Astro George trying to seek out some more people. They're not actually around there though at the moment. They're kind of in the middle of the map.
So Gamer King Kev took some damage there. He's on his cameras.
Blue team have found the bomb. You've got Jamie in the bathroom just chilling. Shredder. Let's switch over, Bonk. Switch over. The action's elsewhere. Here we go. Shredder. He's already picked up a kill onto someone. Someone else has killed someone. No, you got RB9, which of course is Mini Minter, has picked up a kill. Shredder going down now. Shredder going down to a shot in the back of the head from Bazinga
like
into bomb A. But it's just mad. They're actually guarding the bomb site from the side room there. And RB8, which of course is Tobe Jizzle, just making sure to cover that doorway as
So
he
we've
goes
got
into A.
KSI and Tobe Jizzle.
Yeah, now Tobe Jizzle's got the bomb still, so it is possible they can plant. Nice smoke
Some
to cover.
smokes in there.
This is tactics. Now, Gamer King Kev is on that stairwell. If you switch over to Gamer King Kev, perhaps he's playing...
Here he is.
Here he is. He's on that stairwell. He knows
As
they're
they
there.
come in,
he knows
he's
they're there.
he's going to unload.
So let's just watch what he does here. So he's watching this window.
And here we go.
One down.
That's
He's
KSI
taken
down.
out. KSI's dead. Long live KSI.
I think
and
they
then there's
waited.
another kill as well. He didn't see.
They waited too long. That smoke, like after
Dissipated.
it dissipates.
Although it doesn't matter. I mean, Gamer King, he would have seen them come in, to be honest. You can see roughly people's outlines in the smoke. He knows they were going to come in, especially if they heard the diffusing, the bomb planting noise. There wasn't really much chance there. Good crossfire from him, and on the other side, the other dude was covering it.
So because it wasn't 4-0, we're going for the... No,
it's first to
best
five.
of five.
It's first to five. So they've got to go one more round, and they're doing it. And like you said, they're not doing this recruit thing anymore. They're going straight for the kill on the attack here.
Well, I think that now the Sidemen have actually kind of bucked up their ideas a little bit and have stopped mucking about.
So they're
to
not mucking
a degree.
about as much.
Yeah.
But
and now it's actually looking like it could be relatively...
Well, I reckon if they just knuckled down and did their work for once, they might be able to pick up another round here. But here we go. So we've got the drone round here going in, and they are set up on the middle floor this time, I believe.
Yes. So the same bomb site that Jamie and his crew were defending just then.
Yeah. So it's the top floor, isn't it? Yeah. So it's just the same room again that we just saw on there. Getting a little drone. Jamie getting a drone on top of the bomb. A little camera there. I mean, if they don't kill it, it's actually useful. It just becomes a camera. Just becomes a camera that you can use to just spot out defenders.
Gamer King Kev getting in the cupboard.
Getting deep in the closet.
And his bot's been taken
Let's
out.
not read too much into that. But you know, he's getting those drones. If you can hide the drones on little efficient positions on the map, it's actually pretty good. So Astro George on Buck, who's got a big old underbarrel shotgun.
Yeah, the skeleton key, I believe it's called. And it's used for instantly smashing open doors and windows.
Or people's heads.
Yes, you can pop them like melons.
Would you say like a guava?
Yes, I would.
Good. And he's got stun grenades as well, so he's useful. I mean, Bucks, he's more of just an attack. He hasn't really got any utility.
Gaming
He's
King
simply
Kev, just taking out the cameras, the outdoor cameras there.
That's good. Sledge as well, good for breaching in. He's only got even though his hammer is a hammer, it actually has limited breaches. It's got it's 25 to be fair. So it's more
I've never run out.
So he's already looking at the window. They know he's there, and he's going to throw a cheeky grenade into the corner there. Might actually pick a kill up if he's lucky. No, didn't quite bounce where he wants. So seeing someone there, it's just man picking up a kill.
It's hot danger.
There's another nade, cooking it a bit as well to make sure it detonates a bit sooner.
Oh, and he picks up the kill. Lovely.
On to Bazinga. He's down, and he's really working this window. He's working this window, looking in, just trying to get a few more picks. There is.
I think he could breach.
I reckon he could go in now. And we've got Astro George pushing the back with Buck. Let's see if we can go down to Astro George here, pushing into the back end. That's what she said. And we just moving in now, trying to get to behind B. Throwing a flash grenade in. There isn't actually anyone in there at the moment.
Where are the Sidemen?
A lot of them are dead. A lot of them are dead. We've got KSI.
Diligently.
We've got your boy KSI diligently camping that door, just waiting for someone to come through.
And he's the last one alive.
Like a delightful spider waiting for a fly to sit into his... And now he's going to kill himself. No.
He's not waiting.
I don't know what's going on.
Defenders eliminated.
It was commendable.
Yeah.
Commendable.
It would have been a lovely...
ending to the proceedings. But there we go.
So well done to Headtop. A hard game for them.
Very hard, yeah. Tough game. Tough crowd.
All right. Well, it was interesting, I think, is the way to sum up that game for me.
Yeah.
A lot of antics going on that one. I mean, that last take, that very last thing we saw, throwing explosive at your feet and then shooting it so it doesn't explode.
There was
baiting the enemy team out. I think that was clever. So I'm going to claim that as clever.
Okay.
Certainly a lot of shenanigans is the word I would also
I like that.
to banter around
tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery, yeah.
Mischief, horseplay.
Mischief, horseplay, all of that. All of that mixed in, and they were messing about at the start a bit, team killing each other, KSI's team, having a bit of fun. But then actually, funnily enough, when they actually started to play the game, they weren't actually doing that badly.
Yeah. And I think that is the FPS. They obviously play console, they play Call of Duty, other games that have got FPS skills, and they can transfer to a degree. But then Jamie's team lost that one round, and they went, no, that's it.
So they sort of join in, and they were all playing as the recruit rather than the operators. The recruits, they don't have their own abilities; they've just got a mix and mash of different things. But they did decide, no, actually, let's just win. And just get it over with. And they did well. Shredder, particularly good, very good at picking up those kills. Good aim, good knowledge of the map. I saw JME did well as well. Gaming King Kev, really good crossfire on some of the bomb sites as well. So yeah, did well. They did well.
Well, all right. Let's talk a little bit about the Sidemen first of all. Now, yes, the first 2 rounds,
3
rounds,
2.5,
wasn't exactly
favourable.
No.
Didn't go.
I think
wasn't a clinical execution of the objective.
There was a spanner in the works.
There was certainly.
And his name was KSI. Let's not beat around the bush. And then the third round, they killed him before he had a chance to kill them, and they did quite well.
Quite well for them.
I think I saw the infamous lean forward there, where this is okay, and you're like, serious time. Forward we go.
Then they're just like, no, actually, let's. No, yeah, I mean, the first few rounds are clearly having a bit of fun. That's fine. But like I said, as they got down into it, they did a nice thing where they were trying to smoke the bomb site and get in there and plant, but unfortunately it was just too well covered. I mean, they were by the end actually doing okay. They were doing better than I expected. But yeah.
All right. Well, before we go too further into this match, we are going to jump it down to the stage. It's going to be Wizite with everyone.
What? Aye. I'm joined on stage by both Sidemen and Headtop. Someone's stolen the check, but I'm going to come to you first because the cast has referred to your performance as like the Chuckle Brothers playing Siege. How does that make you feel, dude?
Well, I would rate their performance pretty bad because they are calling our teammates Benzinger and not Bezinger.
Chuckle Brothers are successful still.
Exactly. To me, to you.
And then you guys obviously took it more serious, no pun intended.
No, it's not. No, it wasn't. No, man, Listen, there was so many hiccups, but we just played on. My sensitivity was on, slug. And I kept pressing A, but you meant to press X. Obviously, I play it every day, but I don't have to change my sensitivity. And then, obviously, we do this home Xbox thing where you get your seasons pass off, you know what I'm saying? You big up the man that know. So, some of us ain't got the players, you know what I'm saying? So, it was mad, but I know. So, also, can I just say that he's good at the game, bruv. Bazinga is good at the game. He keeps trying to act like he ain't played it before. Bruv. Headtop me.
So can we call that victory a BAM?
No, it's not BAM. That's not BAP or BAM. No, that's
if we win the tournament, is it a BAM?
Yeah. If we win the tournament, it's BAP.
And then, and it's something to ask you all. Halfway through the game, I saw one of the viewers online saying, why are they all playing with the recruit character? Is that like to even things out?
We got bumped. So apparently...
What, not bammed, we got bumped.
Yeah, we got bumped. So these guys got all their professional like operators and stuff. We're there with recruits. No, all locked. They're all locked up.
They're lying. It's impossible to have every character locked. It's impossible. Can you have every character locked? No. We have recruit. Listen, they're lying. Listen, this is a serious event. This is a serious event.
It's a serious event.
Rematch.
You want a rematch?
No, please.
Maybe an online, maybe a friendly online one. Can we expect to see, like, the viewers can expect to see videos on you guys' YouTube channels on playing Rainbow Six Siege? Just I'll let Jamie ask this one.
They have, and I watched them already, so that they don't let them lie to you. They have.
And are they good?
Yeah.
We played against Easy Bots on Terrorist Hunt.
I've never played the game in my life.
I haven't played the game in my life. I thought it was FIFA, to be honest.
to be fair, I saw you trying to throw a C4 and blow it up. Like, well, you're supposed to try and stay alive and kill the other team, not yourself, dude.
I tried to kill myself and I failed at that. It was terrible.
Well, that's it from both Headtop and Sidemen. Congratulations, Headtop. Bryce, back up to you, dude.
Oh, thank you very much, Wizite, who apparently is in the middle of a carnival right now. One of the more interesting interviews I've ever done in my career. All right, guys, let's kind of somehow talk about that.
Analyse
first
what
of
went
all,
down.
I apologise to Buzzinger. There's an extra N added on my sheet here, so that's definitely not my fault. And but yeah, Buzzinger. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll get it right next time. Now, in fact.
Yeah.
But yeah,
because he won't be coming back.
Actually, he will.
He will.
Really?
He will.
He will
It's
be
our
coming
next
back.
game. Our next game is
I
actually going to be...
thought it was instant
Playoffs.
knockout.
Playoffs.
No.
Oh.
Third, fourth place.
Okay, got it.
It is going to be the Sidemen versus Mythical, but we'll get to that in a minute. Back to this and the craziest interview we've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, Wizite was just trapped in a furore of comments there. Different things going off.
They kind of surrounded. It was a little bit of a bully circle at one point.
It's a bit like the Raptors in the long grass in Jurassic Park. Clever girl. Yeah, I mean,
there was a little bit of an admittance of some of them might not have played the game very much, if at all.
Or in fact, at all.
Couldn't tell. Couldn't tell that at all.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of banter going on, but they actually, considering then that some of them haven't played the game as much or have only had a limited practice with it, they didn't actually do that bad, I would say, the Sidemen.
Okay, so you two are the experts.
Yeah.
For today. Yeah.
Headtop was saying, Sidemen was saying they didn't have any characters unlocked. Wait, are you guys saying that's a lie?
No, you can't.
You should start with
when you do the tutorial. No, you do the tutorial. You get enough money to unlock 3 or 4 characters. So you do start with enough money to unlock the characters. Whether they've actually done that, I don't know. They could all be locked out, but I think
it could be their own fault.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even need to clarify that. That's what happened. That's 100% what happened. All right, before we get too much more into that one, let's take a look at the bracket and how it's played out so far to see where the rest of these teams are going to sit. So, U4X versus Mythical. 1-0, so they're actually in the final now. And then on the other side, we saw Headtop take down the Sidemen. So our grand final here at the Serious Rainbow Six tournament is going to be U4X versus Headtop. But first, we've got Sidemen going against Mythical. Guys, very quickly. This game, we didn't see a lot of Mythical. Saw a lot of messing around from Sidemen.
I'm interested to see what's going to happen because Mythical obviously got quite badly put down by...
But they certainly have at least got some decent knowledge of the game.
Yeah.
Basically, I think it's all going to come down to is how many times KSI team kills his friends.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
that's the expert prediction. We'll have to find out. But coming up next, it is going to be Sidemen versus Mythical. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you right after this.
to up the levels again. A new MC's born every weekend. If you're an MC, don't try and befriend me, cause I will not holler back like when. You'll get no airtime like space. Frankly, there's not enough space. There's already too many stars like space. I'm not having a bar like space. So shut your mouth, give me space, give me room. If you don't, then you'll be facing your doom. Lyrics are deep. Anyone that's dissed my mum, yeah, suck your dead great grand for your dad's batty crease, rude boy. It's time to up the levels again. A new MC's born every weekend. If you're an MC, don't try and befriend me, cause I will not holler back like when. You'll get no airtime like space. Frankly, there's not enough space. There's already too many stars like space. I'm not having a bar like space. So shut your mouth, give me space, give me room. If you don't, then you'll be facing your doom. Lyrics are deeper than the bass from the tune, with hidden messages like the face on the moon. My lyrics will cheap up your rhymes. You just chat about beef all the time. Your content is weaker than mine. Your dry lyrics need some E45. Bare MCs just lie too much. If not, then they say like too much. Easy peasy, similes used frequently really gets on my nerves. High like sky, big like Ben, air like pie. That's what you do all the time in your rhymes. Not like mine. When I come around, it's metaphor time. I'm so deep. When I come around, your ears pop. When I spit lyrics, your ears stop picking up the ambient sounds around, cause I'm on top. You're so weak. When I come around, you best not spit no lyrics. Go have a drink. Swag MCs, spitting with me, dying the lick. It's not a good career choice. My lyrics will diminish your voice. If this was your lyric, you'll say something like me being crap in your Rolls Royce. Not JME, that's too predictable. Blood, what would I rhyme with voice? I'll say something deep like, when I go festivals, I don't pay the ticket price. My name's on the list, VIP wristband, AAA card, hanging from my neck. You're not a musician, put you in a room with a computer, you'll just surf the net. Not me, I'll open Fruit Loops, Cubase, Pro Tools, Logic, Reason, Ableton Live, I don't give a shit. Switch on the computer, make a hit. See JME, he's in charge. I ain't never been stealing cars, I'm meeting stars. My tunes will make your mouth water, just like sweetie jars. I'm repeating bars, cause that's me. Individual, I didn't cheat in class. You lot are thicker than whiskey in glass. Like Kano, I got beats and bars. My album will soon be out, you can cop that straight off the shelf like greeting cards. Want 1s, 2s and 3s in the charts. When you're in HMV breezing past, my lyrics are serious, leaving scars. Like Skepta, you hear me in cars. I'm not a cheat, but I'm breezing past like a cheater. You're a cow eating grass. You won't see me in a big car chase. I'm on a grind on a paper chase. Before all my skate park days, before Mythical mob made an 8-bar phrase. Listen like Trimble while Jamie's hitting the right cymbal. Rhythm is cold like a winter day. Listen to the bass get syncopates. Trust, can't get rid of me since I learned how to export the MIDI sequence. Skepta and Jamie are rough. Them lot got a loud bass drum and a tough rim shot. Any waste man with a PC can't step to Skepta or J and me. I don't care what you thought. Can't beat them at 140 BPM. Yo, blood, don't get rude. Boy, warning you know that I don't normally slew me. That'll be the end of you. All this bad boy talk is nothing. Gotta stay face like you wanna say something. Don't get rude, but I said, don't get rude. I will start up a cutting. Yo, brethren, fix your face, facts. You can't spray, Jamie blood. What did you say? Say that again, that's the end of your day. All this rare tear is air. You think you'll scare me if you swear? Don't get rude, but I said, don't get rude. I will break your ear. Serious, yeah? Up in the levels, yeah? Producing the beats, writing the lyrics. One take, JME, serious. Hold tight all the waste MCs, all the people wasting their time. You're not a musician, stop what you're doing, shut your mouth.
Hard work pays off. If you want something, work towards it. Work hard. The harder you work, the faster you get where you want to get.
The only time you've got a TT is if you drink Taifu and Tetley. My flow so sick it will uppercut Kimbos like Jackie Chan and Jet Li. You people are gonna respect me. Bet I'll make you respect me. This flow's deadly. It will resurrect Bruce Lee to be the famous Deadly. The only day that I don't put in no work is the 30th of February. Do not fuck with my money. It can be 10 bags or 10p. I used to live off my overdraft, but now my account is never empty. All my supporters wreck me and half of them ain't even met me. Putting in work. It's not easy. Gotta put in that
Trust me.
You gotta put in that work.
Whatever you want.
Man, I'm putting in work.
Anything.
You gotta put in that work. Cause I'm putting in work.
Work
You
hard.
gotta put in that work.
It's not easy.
Man, I'm putting in work.
Trust
You
me.
gotta put in that work.
Hard work.
I wear snowboarding boots to festivals. You can't tell me about style. You're drinking your lager out on the field, but your name ain't Carl. All the shit you do, I've done, but I ain't touched alcohol in a while. I used to blaze, I turned 21, then I dropped the monk out just like Jamal.
What?
I moved on and I dropped Smokey out just like Jamal. I'm the 8th wonder of the world, so come see me, not the Taj Mahal. You want that beamer, you want that Merc. Money, cars, clothes, those are the perks. But to get there, you gotta put in that work. It's not easy. Gotta put in that work. Trust me. And I'm putting in work. You gotta put in that work. Hard work. Cause I'm putting in work.
Anything you
You
want.
gotta put in that work.
Absolutely
And I'm
anything.
putting in work.
You gotta put in that
You
work.
gotta put in that work.
Work
Cause
hard.
I'm putting in work.
Trust me.
You gotta put in that work.
Not
Man, I'm
easy.
putting in work.
Believe
You
me.
gotta put in that work.
Hard work.
To those who don't know me, hello. You think you control me? And no, I'm one of the best artists in the world, and I leave other MCs below. If you ain't heard of me, hello. Keep up, stop moving slow. Boy, wanna know what boy better know means for you to find out and for me to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the serious Rainbow Six Siege tournament. We've already had 2 games, but this is going to be the 3rd, 4th playoff. And these 2 teams didn't do too well in their first game. So, guys, let's jump straight into it. Mythical versus the Sidemen. What do we think?
Oh, Mythical, they've got a good chance, very good chance here at picking up an easy win, to be fair. But then, you know, the Sidemen, maybe they're going to start playing together. Maybe they're going to hit the stride.
I think some of the Sidemen have got some good console FPS skills, which we saw in glimpses. Yeah. But we haven't really seen Mythical's kind of potential because I think U4 just kind of smashed them.
Yeah.
It didn't really give them much time to
breathing room.
Yeah. And I think they felt the pressure. Maybe this time they'll feel a bit more relaxed and we'll see them play better than in the first game.
I'd like to see some wacky, crazy
Wacky,
tactics.
crazy. You don't think that's maybe the Sidemen's forte at this point?
No, but that's what I mean. Counter it with like the tactic I said about running outside. Just throw
Fire
some
with fire.
curveball at them.
But I feel like you might need to be coordinated for that, and the Sidemen don't look like they are.
Oh, well, you know.
Looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving.
I'm trying to be polite here and saying they're a little bit...
No, look, maybe they'll... I honestly think by the last couple of rounds of the last game, they weren't doing actually that badly. They weren't... They, like you said, they do play games. They play shooters. They on console. They know what they're doing when it comes to that side of it.
Tweeting, by the look of it.
They love to tweet. They love
Maybe they've gone on Twitter. Maybe it's like, what do we do?
Yeah, that's it. Get help from your communities. That's the best thing about having a community.
Yeah,
You can always call on them to back you up. So maybe that's what they're doing. But yeah, Mythical, I'm sure they're going to have a good game here. And it'll be interesting to see, like you said, what they're actually like when not going against a powerhouse like U4X.
Well, maybe that's the difference we're going to see coming into this game. Maybe the Sidemen go hard. Maybe they really start to concentrate and we see their late form. But maybe this is Mythical that go, you know what? We didn't have a great game, but that was U4X, and we've already said we think U4X is maybe a cut above the rest of these teams.
Yeah.
Maybe they now get a chance to go, all right, watch this. But it also kind of gives us that, where a Mythical kind of sit between everyone. Were they good enough to take on JME's team?
Yeah.
You know, could they have taken on Headtop? This is what I'm kind of looking for here. Or is it, you know, maybe they're actually not as good as we're hoping they are?
Well, hopefully that's not the case because I think they're good. I think they're decent enough. They can definitely take a win here from the cheeky Sidemen. I like their hats though. That's one thing I'll say about the Sidemen. Just throw that in there. Like very good hats.
That's the in-depth analysis of their tactics. Well, I think they might win this, but look at their hats. I mean,
Exactly.
wow.
I mean, they've got snazzy hats. Even like JME's wearing one, right?
Yeah.
It's, you know, they're all
So
sporting it.
what about the one that I feel like we haven't talked about KSI's attire?
Oh, I just thought that was... The thing is, with him, I just think it's normal by this time.
Yeah.
I've never shot...
I couldn't tell if it was a onesie. I didn't get a good look if that was a separate combo.
He could walk in wearing a banana suit and I'd just be like, KSI's here.
Yeah.
That's it.
And he'd pull it off as well.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah,
It
that's
would pull
fine.
it off.
And what
That's
a banana
fine.
suit.
Yeah, marvelous.
With the hat still.
Yes.
Oh,
of
yeah,
course.
of
With the hat, with the cap. Of
course,
course.
of
You gotta
course.
have the cap. Of course.
All right. Well, this game is starting to get ready to go then. And let's compare what we know about these teams, because we have seen them play.
Yeah.
Mythical, obviously, was a bit of a shutdown from U4X. The Sidemen, chaos, no teamwork. What do we think these two teams can take away as positives from their last two games that they can bring into this game and maybe give them the edge?
I think Mythical, in their mind's eye, know the Sidemen have no operators. So that's instantly something that I would be feeling confident about if I was in their shoes.
Yeah, so unfortunately, due to the way that's worked out, they haven't managed to get access to their own accounts to get those operators online, so to speak. So that's kind of a problem for them. But it's not, it's
not-
I would say not a problem. It's a challenge, Bryce.
Oh, okay.
It's a challenge.
A hurdle.
A hurdle. Can they overcome it? Can they overcome such quite a huge hurdle and actually bring out even a couple of rounds from this game, the Sidemen? I mean, I genuinely think they probably can, but it all depends on KSI not killing people.
I think we're going to see, if KSI can
Withhold
restrain
his
himself.
One of his teammates just puts the safety on.
That'll do. Maybe that we'll see some back and forth here, round for round. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
Maybe KSI's a star now. Maybe it was just a bluff.
It was all a
They
bluff.
knew they weren't going to
Could
win the
be,
first
could
game.
be.
Yeah, they didn't even want to go to the final. They wanted that playoff. This is what they
Jamie,
wanted.
we'll let you win. It's your tournament, but now we're not playing against you. We're going to be really good. You just see KSI, he'll just rappel through the roof, kill 4 people at the same time.
If he does that, I will literally go and eat their hats. I'll go and find them and I will eat them because, but you know, never know. Never know.
I now want nothing more to happen than just that.
If that happens, you will see me
The
go down there.
analysis panel will be a hat and some condiments, and we will say nothing else and just watch you eat his hat.
Just for 5 minutes and then just look up. And now back to the game.
And then we'll take you to hospital.
Wow.
But all right, well, it looks like this game is pretty much ready to get underway.
It's getting in there.
So I'm just double checking to make sure it actually is. It is fantastic. All right,
Lovely.
guys, I'm going to hand it over to you two to take us through the action for this one.
Looking forward to it. Which is going to happen right now, so
Yeah,
don't need to look
it's gonna
forward
happen
to it.
right now.
I'm going to make a cheat sheet out here
Yeah.
of names because, of course, the Sidemen don't have the... but it's easier now because I can see Bazinga, KSI there as well, and we've got Tobijizzle, Millimeter, Zerka, and, of course, defending now. We can actually see the operators. Castle, Valkyrie, Mutes, Capcan as well there on the end, and we can see how Mythical go into this on the round different map now. House.
Yeah, House.
Very popular map.
One of the first maps, I think
It was the beta map,
Yeah,
the
the
alpha
beta map.
So it's very, it's very straightforward. One of the smallest maps and probably one of the least complicated in terms of its layout.
Yeah, and I think because of that, a lot of teams have a lot of strategies because they've had more
played
time
it a
to
lot.
play it, and more kind of things come out.
Already, we can see the garage defense going on here. So you've got the garage and the gym with the bomb sites. Very popular defense point. Again, it's because it's just so easily defensible, like a bunker.
Yeah.
You can just
They
lock it
have
down.
not reinforced the garage
Well, they're going
fully
for it now.
here.
They're Peptic throwing.
They've got
going for a reinforce.
Mutes jammers
Let's look
down.
at Valkyrie as well. Let's check out what Valkyrie's up to. Because, yeah, there we go. Throwing out some
Like a
cameras
camera
up onto the middle.
That's in the snooker room.
The ground floor. Just trying to get a look to see if there's any. Now, this is the thing Valkyrie
here
does
we go.
well. As soon
Straight
as the round
outside.
starts, make a hole, throw a camera outside, and then you can get a look at them where they're going outside. Let's switch to the Sidemen. Let's see what they're doing. Let's see what they're doing. Let's have a little switch around. Going for rappel up onto the roof. I mean, did they find the bomb? I'm not sure if they did. I don't think they did. So again, they go to the roof.
There's a lot of Sidemen coming in
So this is
through
the
the gym entrance.
So this is the back steps of the house there that goes through into the gym, which is where one of the bomb sites is. That's where Valkyrie threw the camera out in the hole there. Going through to the front entrance. This, of course, being Tobijizzle, you know, going in there. And you can see Phenom there trying to. You saw him. Not the greatest throw, but Phenom there dropped a nade out there, just trying to get a cheeky kill. Didn't quite work out.
That's gone in. That's found its mark.
That's goal.
I think it's actually that.
No, it was he's on the
friendly.
roof. He's on the roof.
Ah.
So maybe we could overview a second so we can see what's happening here. Well, Mercy's picked up a kill onto Bazinga there. So you can see they're kind of working the top floor here. And you've got the back steps there. You've got KSI working his back steps. When you switch to KSI, he's got a good view onto Mercy there. KSI RB2.
RB4.
Yeah, no, he's RB2. But it's all good. We can see.
There we go.
There we go. So
and he's blind.
He's blinded. So what we're looking at here is KSI working the back steps. He's actually going to go around because he's a teammate down right there. We've got.
Does he know he can revive?
Good old Zerka there.
He's going to go check out.
He's just going for a walk now. Let's move away from KSI and switch over. I think he's revived. Yes, okay. His teammate's been revived on the Sidemen, so they're all ripped and raring to go. However, they aren't really breaching the right areas of the map at the moment. The back steps is good. Kill picked up there. Nice kill. Got Miniminter picking up a kill onto Phenom, and you know that's good. And now here we go. So we can see they've detected the bomb in there. I think he sorry, Zerka.
Actually, I just realised that as the recruits, they have no way to get through the reinforced doors. So they didn't even need the jammers there.
Yeah, but well, they've got to work the inside of the house. They've got to go. So this is the way he's got to go. Like either that entrance or even the front door or anything like that. They've got 50 seconds to make something happen.
Circling the house for 3 minutes.
You know what? It's 4v4 at the moment though. Yeah. So 40 seconds left. But it is 4v4. Now he's lying down. He's having a chill.
We've got 2 in the house.
Okay, 2 in the house is what you want to do. So now in the kitchen, there is a basement steps that goes down into the gym.
Now the hatch has been broken through here.
Will he just go? Will he just throw caution to the wind and leap in?
I don't think so.
Like a buxom vixen. A buxom
There's
vixen.
a camera there.
I'm not sure why that would be a thing. You got those back steps you could see. He just walked past them. He's looking for a way down. Again, if they don't have that much map knowledge, they won't know about those back steps.
There's a camera there up on his left.
Steps to the left. He left. Yeah. No, he's missed it. He's going to go through the hole. He's going to go through the hole there. He's going to drop down.
Incoming.
Pick up a kill. He's gone on the stairs, doing a 360. That's a teammate. He's managed to not kill him though. And then Mercy actually picks up a kill as well. He's in the corner there.
Oh,
huge
breach.
Huge C4 in fact from Ash, and Mercy picking up a kill onto the defenders. So they dropped into the gym. Mercy was sat in the corner of the gym waiting for them to come down, and that was it. End of round replay here. Yeah. It's just a man standing by a car. Who knows why?
It's his favourite car.
So siege magic. Magic. So now we're going to switch it up. Sidemen going on the defense, and now we've got the attackers, Thatcher and Thermite, classic double T's, Ash, Twitch, and Fuse. Fuse is good on bomb. I don't mind Fuse on bomb. Twitch, good, useful. You know, not as good as maybe she will be, because again, she's getting a patch soon where apparently she's going to be able to shock people during the insertion phase.
Yeah, interesting choice.
Ash is lovely, lovely girl. She is. She's an absolute,
taking her out for dinner.
Absolute bonny lass. FBI agent Ash. She's got a grenade launcher.
Okay, so the Sidemen, are they going to do any reinforcements?
They are reinforced. So they're actually on the kids' room.
That's a C4.
They're on the kids' room and in the sort of where the, I don't know, unfinished room.
I think it's called the... I don't know.
The room of wood.
Yeah.
So he's throwing a C4 down there. That is KSI, by the way, throwing C4, trying to kill his teammates, just in case you were wondering what was happening there.
They're trying to kill some drones there.
Not much reinforcement going on, it has to be said. They're kind of just getting a feel for the map. Like, oh, what's this room? How big's this room? How many feet? I assume. I don't know. But there's a bit of reinforcement on the kids' room there, so that's not too bad. Just having a look at the episode. There we go. He's locking him out. Bye.
He's like, no, KSI.
I know he's going to do that. Okay, KSI's not happy with that reinforcement. He's not happy with that.
Well, he knows that he needs access to the bomb site to be able to stop the plants.
Let's say that's what it is.
Yeah.
Actually, he might accidentally. Oh, no, that's his teammate. Now, however, Mercy is rappelling up there. There he is.
He's
missing.
decided to not shoot him.
There is a few people watching there. You've got also Tobe Jizzle watching that entrance as well. They're all 3 of them in the kids' bedroom at the moment. Again, he's really annoyed that you can't leave the area, so he's managed to break it again.
Phenom killing Man Like Yan.
Man Like Yan. Obviously, not looking where he's putting those fuse bombs. Purple thrown there, dropping down because he couldn't get into the kids' bedroom. Too many people watching that window. KSI executing his teammate from behind, Zerka.
Great job.
I'm sure he'll be pleased about that. And let's look at Ash on the roof here. Working that way into his bedroom.
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant Ash.
No, this is Ash, the person playing Thermite.
Yeah.
So Thermite on the roof here. Looking for this is a really good way. Upside down here, peeking through this little window.
Yeah, you get to see the
whole
of the kind of
the landing. There's someone there, and KSI has killed another person. That's his teammate. KSI has killed Bazinga. Not ideal. And I think he's actually he's killed Tobe Jizzle as well. So currently KSI is on a 3-kill team kill. Mercy picking up a kill on to Miniminter as well, and now just on the defending team. Yeah, they're on the other side. There's a bomb there.
There's a C4, but I don't think that's going to go off.
Stun grenade going out. Phenom picking up the last kill onto KSI. KSI downing 3 of his own teammates that round. What's his game?
3 kills. I mean, it's.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They don't seem like. They seem just like I don't know, they just seem normal down there, nothing really happening. But there, KSI obviously into some hijinks, killing his teammates, but there we go.
Second round for Mythical. Who'd have thought it?
Who'd have thought? So there we go, defending now. Mythical on the defense. Castle, they've taken 2 recruits. Are they going for the... Okay, so they're making it a level playing field here, and they're going to switch around to the recruits as well.
Okay.
So that at least, you know...
Commendable.
At least what it
Commendable.
can be said is, if anything else, that it was an even match.
Yeah.
Look at those salutes. So sexy.
They did already get 2 rounds in the bag before they did that, though. Let's not just...
Yeah, but maybe they thought that they were going to try, but obviously they're not. Okay, so we're defending the same areas again. You've got the kids' bedroom and the wood room. As I
looks like they're going to run out
hey!
like mad hammocks.
So I think it looks like they might be looking for the drones, because if you can see where the drones are roughly coming from, I know that there's a spawn down there by the boat sort of side, the riverside or seaside, whatever it is. There is a way down there. So they're all recruits, and it looks like they're going to go for an outside.
Lovely miss on the drone there. It's not dead.
Maybe they are. I don't know. It's hard to say. Do you think they're going to run outside and try and meet them in
I
combat?
think that's the idea, or at least maybe they're just going to wait.
From outside.
Yeah.
But they found the bomb this time. Well done, Sidemen.
Well done.
You found the
Well
bomb
done,
this time
Sidemen.
using the drones, using those lovely little drones to find the bomb. But I don't know if it's going to help them this round. So let's see what happens here. It's beginning. So what they're doing is they're looking outside to see if they can pick up any cheeky kills on the entrance. Switch around. See if
I want to see what the Sidemen are going to make of this.
Bazinga. Coming in.
He has spotted the broken windows.
Enemy detected outside, so let's have a look who that is. Oh no, he's gone back in. He's gone back in. Just repelling up here. Now there is a guy, man like Jan's, just through that window there, but they always go to the roof. What's their obsession with the roof? Enemy detected outside, so we switch over to the attackers, the defenders, sorry, and let's have a look if we can see who is going outside right now. There he is. We've got
There's 2 of them.
Peptid thrown, and there he is. He's dropped down. Peptid thrown, picking up the kill. I don't think they care about being outside. They are currently detected, but it doesn't matter. There's a man on the roof. He's gone for a C4.
It's skills versus skill.
3 Tobe Jizzle on the roof. He doesn't manage to throw that C4 just high enough.
Peptic needs to get inside.
He's been killed on the repel on the side, and it was KSI picking up a kill onto Peptic thrown. You can see where he was coming, because obviously if you go outside as the defenders on this map, on this game, not just this map, every map, you will be detected immediately, and you will come up on the HUD of the enemy. So. Didn't quite work. You know what? They should have all run out, to be honest. It's now 4v4, and they do know where the bombs are as well.
Yeah, so they've got 1 minute 45 now to plant the diffuser.
Will they be bucking up their ideas?
It's hard to say.
Enemy detected outside again. We've got a Mercy outside.
Using that wall hack.
And there we go. We've got Tobe Jizzle picks up the kill onto Mercy, who was outside. Because he was being mucking about.
I think they need to stop going outside now.
Phenom defending that main entrance as well. And he can see... Oh, he's going to see if he can see anyone outside.
I think he's going to try and burst
Jump out on here. Jump out.
KSI's right there.
KSI's oh, no, that wasn't KSI. That was Berserker. But now Phenom's been downed on the roof. He knows where the diffuser is as well.
He's a dead man.
He's dead. We've got a bit of Tobe Jizzle and KSI going to be repelling up now. Oh, they can just about see him. He wants to get that kill. He wants to shoot his kneecap. No, there it is. There he is. He's picked up the kill there. Tobe Jizzle picking up the kill onto Phenom, who commendably went outside. Diffuser recovered as well. So now we've got a 3v2 scenario in favour of the Sidemen. Can they pick up a round? But it has to be said, it looks like Mythical have been mucking about somewhat this round as well.
I would say so.
You know, it's all in the game. It's all to play for. So now they're going to try and breach in here. You've got
Ash has got a nice little peek down the side there.
Lovely shotgun as well. Lovely. What about who else is left? Man like Jan. He's diligently defending that bathroom.
I think KSI's in.
KSI's in.
And here it comes.
He's going to take the kill on someone. That's really annoying. He's just camping there, hidden. And he's also got...
He's defending.
Tobe Jizzle, really low health now. Ash picking up the kill on Tobe Jizzle. So you've just got now left on the attacking side. Who is it? It is... number 4, who is, of course, Mini Minter, who wants to get that diffuser back, which is left on the window.
With 10 seconds left he's going to have to kill them, because he's got 6 seconds to pick up the diffuser and plant it.
He's going to go home, I think. He's going to call this one a...
Incoming! No, he's got a 180 and...
Sick drop shot!
If he'd have 180'd firing, he might have actually won the round.
No, because... actually, you're right, because there was only 2 left.
Yeah.
You know what? That was a... lovely ending cam there. Siege magic. But it's, that was a nice drop shot. Good. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. But unfortunately, no. They're going for the they're going for the recruits
Even playing field again.
Even playing field. This time, I'm not sure if Mythical
will run outside
as much. I mean, they still won't. Although it looks like Phenom and Mercy aren't interested in this fair gameplay, and they want Thatcher and Fuse on the field. And I would like that as well, to be honest. I do love a bit of Fuse.
I like Thatcher. He's
a lovely British guy. He's
But also, I don't think that was a really wise pickup because the recruits can't put anything down that Thatcher can get rid of.
Maybe he just likes Thatcher.
Maybe he likes the gun.
Maybe he just likes the word Thatcher. He might just enjoy.
And Margaret.
Perhaps he was an enjoyer, a sympathizer of the Conservatives in the 80s. We don't know. We just don't know at this point. But now we've got Mercy going in with the old drone as well. Well, they're all
they're going to try and find the bomb sites. It's not a very big map, as we mentioned. So usually you'll pretty much always know where they are. You can actually spot people at this point, which I think he's doing just to try and annoy him.
Ooh, cheeky little spot behind the books there, lovely.
That's quite nice.
But you've got the same bomb sites again, the kids' room and the wood construction-y type room.
Cheeky spot underneath the drawer.
Trying to nip at his ankles there. But unfortunately, you can't really do that. Ash there trying to lure him in, but it's not quite working. He's not really paying attention. I'm not sure who that is there on the stairs, but he's not really interested. So now we're on the attack, the action phase. So this, of course, in the middle of Chojizzle and a teammate there guarding B.
So some reinforcements going down on
They
on
haven't
the
done
kids'
the heavy reinforcements on the walls yet.
No, behind him he has.
You do get one. You only get one as a recruit though, rather than two, which kind of sucks. But you know they haven't really used all of them. That's for sure. So they're just okay. They're going back. They're going for a back-to-back tactic there. And this here is Bazinga just prone on the landing there, just waiting for someone to come in.
Mythical are sending their drones in ahead of time. They're going to get some intel because they know the Sidemen are bucking up their ideas.
Lovely, lovely intel. Who doesn't like intel?
No.
KSI
Looks
here.
like we might have a breach here. Balls are in.
Balls are in. Balls in. And it's balls. And two kills.
Oh, that's double kill.
Double kill with Fuse using that. Those. I mean, I don't even know what the official name for it. I'm just going to call it the balls. I mean, it's just easier. Phenom there using his balls to kill KSI and Tojizzle, I believe. And don't read any more into that comment. Don't read any. That is what happened. We've got RB5, who is Zerka, dancing with a robot. And we've got, oh, no, nice pick up from Bazinga there, who's on the landing, waiting for someone to come around. Managed to get a kill onto Peptic Throne as well. RB5, Zerka. He's kind of pinned down right now.
No, he's being spotted by that drone, which is distracting when that
Ash
happens.
picking up a kill onto Bazinga as well, finally. And also Mini Minter taking a kill onto Ash. Now, Man Like Yan knows he's there. He knows full well. He's going to rush him. Oh, headshot. That spray, lovely spray. And there's the attackers have won the round. Again, that's 4-0 then to Mythical. An easy win again. Phenom there, just getting the last kill on the landing. He ran out of the kids' room to try and reinforce his friend, but it was too late. Yeah. Match point now, round 5. Is there any way that the Sidemen can get one round just to... Oh, look at this. We've got on the defense already. We've got Mythical picking up all of the operators. I know a couple of recruits.
Castle, Capcan, and Doc.
Castle, Capcan, Doc. All the recruits, of course, on the Sidemen team. I mean, they're doing the best with what they got, I suppose. I wouldn't say the best. They're doing something, but it's we'll see how it goes now. Let's see if they can
round,
pick up
I think, was
round.
probably the closest we've seen from the Sidemen.
I think the one before was relatively close. Like you said, if he'd have 180'd and or he had just left a little bit more time for himself. I mean, it was close.
Let's not forget the Mythical were running around outside
that's
during
their
that
choice.
round.
That's their choice. Okay, so now what we've got to do? We've got a garage defense.
Now they've opened the garage up. Are they going to?
Now this is what I was talking about. Exactly what I was talking about with Bryce. You open the garage doors up and then you just leg it out at the start of the round and just absolutely go mad, basically go bananas. But we'll see if that happens. Because it only really works if they're spawning down on the bottom there. Also,
he shot a teammate there trying to kill him.
And shot his teammate in the foot. Definitely not how the game's intended to be played as well. It's just. Then again, games are games. Like play them how
you
you
can
want
play
to
it
play
as
them,
you wish.
If you're allowed to go out there, do you think they're going to ride out here?
I think there's going to be some kind of Rohirrim charge.
Charge out. Oh, here we go. Let's go. No, he's not managed to go. Okay, he's going outside. Have they spawned down there?
Where are the Sidemen?
Doesn't look like they have. No, they've spawned on the other side of the
construction yard.
Yeah, they've spawned on the other side of the map.
Oh, somebody's already dead.
Bazinga's picked up a kill onto Ash, who was outside, got detected. Other side of the map at the moment. Here we go. There you can see them detected there. He's got a bead on 2 of them, but he's taken out.
Now, that's interesting because...
Oh, and look, before we go even further, KSI's grenaded a teammate. Man Like Yan looking at that garage door. Oh, he's going to throw a C4 onto the wall because he knows someone's on the other side.
The enemy wasn't quite as close there as he thought.
Peptic Throne picking up a kill as well onto Mini Minter. And now Man Like Yan, let's see, he sees the guy with the diffuser out there. That is Tojizzle. He's just still guarding the bombs. Man Like Yan, he's an objective player.
Yeah.
It has to be said. And now who's left on the attacking
team? So we've got...
Tojizzle.
And
got KSI.
Who's killed Tojizzle? Thank you, KSI, for that thrilling gameplay.
Now he's going in. He's
running at the ceiling.
He's just head to the ceiling. head to the sky, running in like a headless chicken, and you know it hasn't panned out at all. That is the end of that game. 5-0 to Mythical. It was always something that we knew might happen, and
it did.
And it did. Flawless victory. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff from Mythical there. Brilliant. Brilliant.
All right. Well, again, the Sidemen proving that maybe Rainbow Six Siege is not their game. But Mythical certainly looked a lot more promising from them.
Yeah, they did a good job. I mean, they did sort of play the recruit classes as well at some point to try and maybe even it up a little bit, make it a bit more, you know, a bit more competitive.
I think the only way to really even it up is maybe to remove KSI from the game.
That would be one of the best ways to even the scores. As the first round, he did kill 3 of his own teammates, and then later on more. You know, the Mythical, they did decent. You know, they just played the game how they play it and won because I mean.
Because the other side is useless?
Maybe, yeah.
That's a strong word.
I wouldn't. You know,
maybe not strong enough though in this case. I mean, it was a
catastrophic failure on the side of the Sidemen, who, to be fair, haven't had as much experience. It has to be said. So there is that. But
one of them's never played the game.
Yeah, but Mythical did well. I think they did okay. They did some nice strats running outside, like I mentioned, to run out and meet them.
That can actually be a valid strat, not just joking around. That can really catch people out.
Just once though, it's like a one-trick pony. But yeah, they did well. They did what they do. They played the game together a lot, and they've just crushed what they could probably consider to be a filthy scrub team.
They probably do. I think for me, one of the kind of the key things of that game was I felt like there were times where I was like, yeah, the Sidemen have got this, and then they just kind of imploded. I was like, yeah, they're doing. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, they actually had a close.
There
round.
are moments. Yeah, there are moments.
2 close-ish rounds where it was like down to 2v2, 2v1. But they just didn't manage to get. There was not enough time on the clock on one of them, and then one of them they just got outplayed, basically outgunned. Yeah. But yeah, the first 2 rounds were a wash, mainly down to KSI's team killing. Next 2 rounds pretty close. Last round.
I don't think we can say that for sure, but I think it's certainly definitely.
I mean,
it wasn't helping.
If KSI kills 80% of your team as a teammate, I think
it's detrimental. I'll admit.
But you know, that's how it went.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
That's how the cookie crumbled. KSI's cookie.
Well, KSI did crumble his own team. I mean, that last round as well. You kind of see he was like, well, I've already killed one teammate this round.
I like that he ran in at the end, head to the sky.
Yeah.
I can only imagine he was going, just going in. Not sure why.
Well, obviously he was joking around that point. But what I found very interesting is his joking around and his playing serious weren't that far apart in terms of effectiveness for his team.
When there was occasionally he got a few nice shots. Like he got, as a guy there, he aimed, shot, and he's dead. And I think if he'd have concentrated and maybe helped his team rather than hindering them, perhaps they could have picked up more than no rounds.
Too late.
All right, well, let's throw it down to the stage where Wizard is ready with another interview.
I'm joined with the team captain of Mythical, Mercy, and the dabber, Zerka. I'm going to ask you guys the same question. Like, was you here for a mess around?
I was here for a serious tournament.
Serious?
A serious tournament. I was here for a serious tournament. We tried our best. Didn't go too well, did it, really?
It didn't go too well. And did you guys come here to win?
To win, I don't know. We're playing a pro team coming up, but Jamie invited me. I'm thankful for that, but yeah.
I mean, confidence is key, you know. Be confident.
No, I did say we have a close game against them, but obviously 5-0. What can you do?
Did you think it was going to be a closer game against the Sidemen, or did you expect to... Are they going to hate me for this, but expect to wipe the floor with them?
100%. I knew we was going to win that 5-0, I knew. We pulled out pistols on purpose.
Dude, they pulled out pistols on purpose. Is there any... Like, you could trash talk, but it's not... Is it really worth it anymore?
No.
Are you confident to go forward to beat U4X?
Not at all.
Any of your teammates? You guys confident at all? No. Okay. Okay. Well, have you? You know, that's it. That's it, Bryce. They're not confident. I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. Back to you.
Probably not confident because they're not playing U4X. Actually, that's it. They're in 3rd place.
Yeah.
But let's go and cover that one anyway and talk about the games going on here. So they were confident. They pulled out pistols to kind of take them down. And I think realistically, once you see the Sidemen killing their own team, you would be confident, right?
They pulled up pistols on purpose.
Yeah.
The new tongue twister that's been invented there.
Say that 5 times fast.
They put up pistols on purpose. They pulled up pistols on purpose. They pulled up pistols on purpose. They pulled up pistols on purpose.
Yeah,
that was close.
Nearly.
It was 4. It was 4.
Yeah, it was good.
So
good
close.
Effort.
All right, well, let's talk about the positives, because we spoke a lot about the Sidemen and the calamity that was that entire team.
Yeah.
Mythical, they were better. They certainly come out of the gates this time after a 5-0 scrub. It's very easy to go into a game disheartened and not really thinking you're going to do anything, but they did come out of the gates, and they actually were a lot tighter as a team.
They did get to watch JME versus JME's team
versus the Sidemen.
Versus the Sidemen.
So they knew that the Sidemen weren't going to be, like you said, he knew there was going to be an element of crush in their game.
Treachery amongst the Sidemen.
A mischievous element on the other team in the name of KSI, who might be helping them win. So I think, they knew that it was going to be a game they were going to win. There wasn't really any problem for them. They obviously have practiced the game a bit, at least. I mean, they didn't do so well against U4X, but, it was good. I liked it. It was nice.
All right, I think that kind of sums it up. Let's have a look at the bracket and where we've got to so far. So we can remind you all at home, U4X took down Mythical first of all, 1-0. Then on the other side of the bracket, you can see Headtop took down the Sidemen. This meant we just saw the third, fourth playoff to figure out where those two teams stand in our tournaments. Mythical, of course, took that, and that means they're going to finish in third place. The Sidemen coming in dead last at fourth. But next, and our very next game is going to be the grand final. U4X versus Headtop. And it's not going to be one game. It will be a best of 3. So that's coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Frequently I get stopped by the gammon, cause my whip looks like it should be owned by Jeremy Clarkson or Richard Hammond. Feds pull me like I'm a drug baron, chatting bare shit, can't understand them. In the stereo I got Creps and Conan, in the boot I got my Creps and my Canon. I don't own a Blackberry, ask for my pin and get slapped heavy. Call me a rude kid or a maniac, but beats, I ain't sharing them like Teddy. The only thing I will share like Jack is lyrics, I'll spray whenever you're ready. Don't ask why I'm looking in your boat with your big head fam. You got a ferry, I ain't a killer but DPMO. Run up on guys with a green leaf camo. Bad boy 11 Paris, leather jacket, full back, it's not CP famo. See my black lips on your TV channel. Bare MCs wanna be me, I know. You will never be like JME. I told you on my last CD, Rago. I had a do-rag straight at birth. God sent me here to make shit worse. Nobody wants a punch in the face, cause when you get punched in the face, it hurts. Jump in the whip, spaceship turbs. Open my drink, shake it first. When I drive my car, don't move fam. The wheels turn and it just drapes the earth. I am so raw in a rave. JME on court on stage. As soon as I spit 1, 4 and an 8, I will leave the dance floor in a state. You're not lord of the place. You jack couple guys before with your mates. You're not a bad man cause you rob someone, fam. You're just poor and brave. Beef, slam doors in your face. Uppercut, leave your jaw in a brace. Man will draw for the Headtop, that Dukan. Leave you on the floor, snoring away. MCs think they're raising a bar by spitting on 14 genres a day. Safe. Raising a bar makes it easier for me to score anyway. One take. I used to have 10 youths knocking my door, asking me to roll out and lick cars. Now I got 25 youths knocking my door, still asking me to spit bars. At least they're not knocking and running, plotting and gunning, shotting and running. If my crew knocked man's door back in the day, it will be to hot him and running. 20 past 4 in the morning, and I'm still up. I ate too late, my belly got filled up. All the man them look tired. Fam, I don't blaze, but I can bill up. So if I get bored, I'm like bill it. At studio, I'm like kill it. Then I duck from the room and I jump in the booth and I dump on the tune. Rude boy, hush. Don't ask me why I'm in a rush. Don't ask me why I'm not tweeting. I'm in Brett Cross, man, I'm shopping in Lush. If you know me, phone me. I'ma go eat on my lonelies. I'm in Nando's with a veggie wrap, or I'm sitting in Leon, munching a Gobi. Whichever one's nearer. Vegan, now I see clearer. No meat, no cheese, no milk, no eggs. Don't believe me, ask Sarah. Stop staring. You're you're not for right. Only put good food in my jaw side. Sensodyne classic Listerine citrus, cause I don't wanna have no fluoride. Big up the man that know, the girls that know, teachers that know, parents and children that know. If you don't know, boy better know. If anybody try draw my thing, I'ma have to have words with friends. To avoid the clash of clans, man might go for a run with Thames. Man might go for a run with Tim. Good food will turn a fat boy slim. Man like me perform to keep trim. Spit 2 bars, don't have to go gym. We play grime all over the world still. Man bop in the head like Churchill. When us man touchdown in New York, it's lit. Us Virgil, us Barry, crazy bar led worth of Bob Marley. I will sit up with the rhythm so neatly. Now they wanna bite me like Charlie. Charlie bit me. Test me, you and what army? I'll wet a pagan out like Pagani. I'm gone. BRB.
Hard work pays off. If you want something, work towards it. Work hard. The harder you work, the faster you get where you want to get.
The only time you've got a TT is if you drink Thai food and Tetley. My flow so sick it will uppercut Kimbos like Jackie Chan and Jet Li. You people are gonna respect me. Bet I'll make you respect me. This flow's deadly. It will resurrect Bruce Lee to be the famous Deadly. The only day that I don't put in no work is the 30th of February. Do not fuck with my money. It can be 10 bags or 10p. I used to live off my overdraft, but now my account is never empty. All my supporters rep me, and half of them ain't even met me. Putting in work. It's not easy. Gotta put in that work. Trust me. And I'm putting in work. You gotta put in that work. Hard work. Cause I'm putting in work.
Trust me.
You gotta put in that work.
Whatever you want.
Man, I'm putting in work.
Anything.
You gotta put in that work.
Gotta put in that work.
Cause I'm putting in work.
Work
You
hard.
gotta put in that work.
It's not easy.
Man, I'm putting in work.
Trust
You
me.
gotta put in that work.
Hard work.
I wear snowboarding boots to festivals. You can't tell me about style. You're drinking your lager out on the field, but your name ain't Carl. All the shit you do, I've done, but I ain't touched alcohol in a while. I used to blaze, I turned 21, then I dropped the monk out just like Jamal.
What?
I moved on and I dropped Smokey out just like Jamal. I'm the 8th wonder of the world, so come see me, not the Taj Mahal. You want that beamer, you want that Merc. Money, cars, clothes, those are the perks. But to get there, you gotta put in that work. It's not easy. Gotta put in that work. Trust me. And I'm putting in work. You gotta put in that work. Hard work. Cause I'm putting in work.
Anything you
You
want.
gotta put in that work.
Absolutely
Man, I'm
anything.
putting in work.
You gotta put in that
You
work.
gotta put in that work.
Work
Cause I'm
hard.
putting in work.
Trust me.
You gotta put in that work.
It's not
Man, I'm
easy.
putting in work.
Believe
You
me.
gotta put in that work.
Hard work.
To those who don't know me, hello. You think you control me? No, I'm one of the best artists in the world, and I leave other MCs below. If you ain't heard of me, hello. Keep up, stop moving slow. Boy, wanna know what boy better know means for you to find out and for me to know. If you know my face, salute. Parlez-vous français, salut. Je m'appelle JME. Let me show you around this jungle like balloon. When you next see my face, salute. If not, here's some air for you. If it kicks off, then jump in first. Don't care if it hurts, man. Put in that work. It's not easy. Gotta put in that work. Trust me. And I'm putting in work. You gotta put in that work. Hard work. Cause I'm putting in work.
You can get
You gotta
anything.
put in that work.
Just put in that work.
Man, I'm putting in work.
And work
You
hard.
gotta put in that work.
Get the goal.
Cause I'm putting in work.
Trust
You
me.
gotta put in that work.
Nothing's
Man, I'm
easy.
putting in work.
If you wanted that
You
bad,
gotta put in that work.
hard work.
black ski mask, but I don't ski, but I snowboard. Dash an MC off piece. If one of you try violate me, you get a punch in the face with my front door key. Punch in the neck with my back door key. Boxing them out with my X6 key. Box in the eye with a fob I used to log into my HSBC. Talk about banks, kill him with peas. Run up in your gal's house with 2 of my G's. Get the money out, put the money in his mouth, then suffocate man with about 2 G's. Suffocate man with about 4 G's. Suffocate man, then I might just breathe. I'll bury man 2 foot shallow. Ain't got time to dig 6 feet deep. These MCs and rappers wanna chat about their syllables and their multis and their similes and all that shit. Then I come through with my ABC. Girls and man are like Jamie's deep. Bare pictures when they see me on street. Old school rude boy like Crazy T. All you man don't want it with me. I'm a bad rude boy MC. Say my name, J-M-E. Nostradamus couldn't see me. Expelliarmus couldn't stop me. How can a man with a uni degree be busting up mic and chatting his grief? Cause the music originated and will always remain in the streets. What about? Man don't care about all that. They're blotting out. Man don't care about all that. Who's not allowed? Man don't care about all that. Knock him out. Man don't care about all that.
What about? Man don't care about all that. Just drop him out. Man don't care about all that. I just crop him out. Man don't care about all that. He's forgotten about. Cause man don't care about all that. Cause I'm the most immediate. He's just an old school idiot. He doing local things, but we be them local geezers. Just look at my list of friends as he holds them up with tweezers. Yeah, man used to move that white, yeah, we be them old school dealers. She's lighting up some senses, he's lighting up amnesias. I'm about to get it started, I'm about to get amnesia. Man might have to move up Belmont, might have to touch Louise's. Cause at the top it's just us, yeah, man, I had to quote Lil Reese's. Like Batman, done it hardest. Just let me confirm it, loafers. Just have to be Hermers, burners. When bapping hit burners, furnace. I'm back at big burners, that's my spot, I'm back with that permit. Pull that pistol back and then burn it. Friday shit, I'm back and big worm it. Excuse me, what pardon? I had to just ask him. I am man, the man could just stalk him. Man's like, ooh, I'm back with that margin. And I'm even back in that garden where the blood clot, I'm back the Don Gargan. Started off light, I think, and then darken. Hollow man G and me, and I'm talking. Killing with D, killing MC. Digestives, cinnamon tea. Ain't no feeling his shoes, cause they still on his feet. Man's down south hustling with no gold grill in his teeth.
What about? Man don't care about all that. They're blotting out. Man don't care about all that. Who's not allowed? Man don't care about all that. Knock him out. Man don't care about all that.
What about? Man don't care about all that. Just drop him out. Man don't care about all that. I just crop him out. Man don't care about all that. He's forgotten about. Cause man don't care about all that.
Start top lip slapping. Think me and Skepta were born rapping. Born in the ends, move food in the ends. And that's the new meaning of spawn trapping. She sells seashells on a seashore. No, he sells weed scales on a P4. Yeah, he sells details, swiping galore. Deets, aka credit card fraud. You can't test me in the music game, I got bare XP. Doing this thing for real. In school, while you was typing up your CV, I was downloading on Windows NT. Bare sample packs of Fruity Loops free. Ask Mr. Koval about me. I was walking around with my jacket that said my controller on the back. Best MC in the game, fact. Didn't care about charts or about plaques. Didn't give a shit about YouTube stats. Didn't give a fuck about first week sales. Now you wanna come and chat all this crap. Fam, all I wanted to do was pick up the mic and spray. And today I still do that, so chat to me about fucking up shows. Bringing 100 supporters to the videos. Spitting brand new bars, nobody knows. Still everybody in the room up on their toes. Room smoked out, even though I don't smoke. Forget my bars and freestyle, I don't choke. Been doing this for over 10 years, so anybody that was there from the start that only cares now, fuck you, rude boy. Ring my phone, I'll duck you, rude boy. Chatting about, I ain't seen you for time. Yeah, I don't wanna buck you, rude boy. You never used to check me back in the day. You didn't used to rate me back in the day. You never used to bread me back in the day. So how the fuck am I the one who's changed? Piss me off, hard from the start and I ain't gone soft. Your new fans come like tans, they only want a bread man skin after man got hot. Grime in my heart just like Logan, more serious than my slogan. Anybody wanna go against me, I will leave you seeking asylum like Snowden. Trust me, even if you don't see me, I'm working so I don't get rusty, cause I'm born to do it like CD. These guys try cuss me and they ain't even sold one CD. The only time they'll succeed is if they build a zoo and it's CD. Cause they don't know about fucking up shows, bringing 100 supporters to the videos. Spitting brand new bars, nobody knows. Still everybody in the room up on their toes. Room smoked out even though I don't smoke. Forget my bars and freestyle, I don't choke. Been doing this for over 10 years, so any one of you cocaine snorting label executives that thinks you can take my integrity for a couple bags, think twice. Make grime and I get paid, I'm nice. In a rave, get a lemonade and ice. I thought by now it was apparent that these guys cannot develop our talent. I thought by now it was bait that these guys just tried to Sidemen's fate. When I made Serious way back in 2006, I can't forget Sam told me it was a hit. I had to have bare meetings with pricks, labels, A&Rs, radio, playlist managers looking at me like a dick. They weren't rating me, but the guys they were rating now ain't shit. But I'm still about, in fact I'm more than about right now. Sold out tour, smashing it out, about 20 features, smashing them out. See me in a 6-cylinder, 3 litre, 2 turbos, ragsing it out. So don't tell me that grime shouldn't be the music that man's putting out. If you don't know about fucking up shows, bringing 100 supporters to the videos. Spitting brand new bars, nobody knows, still everybody in the room up on their toes. Room smoked out, even though I don't smoke, forget my bars and freestyle, I don't choke. Been doing this for over 10 years, so shut your mouth. Allow it. Bad boy, sick lyrics, words and I don't smoke. Outside parked up next to the car. I got a matte black suit top, full tank, private plate, race and win, wheels and rim. I used to coach in Tatum's and Pims. Now I jam in a recliner. Yeah, bad boy. Soon I'm gonna have a bad boy. I spit deep lyrics from a bad boy, and I get all my P from Grime. Hard work. Say something. I big up my chest. I say I'm the cause man's been doing his thing from way back when I used to wear 2 string vests. Trust me from a lamb, mash up the whole party when I land. Don't try come clash me, brother man. You must have had Jack D's in a gram. Trust me from a lamb, mash up the whole party when I land. Don't try come clash me, brother man. You must have had Jack D's in a gram. Deep bass, bad boy bars, lights and mics, crowds and lights, steps on the left, Frisco's on the right. Trust me, you don't wanna fight. Full squad, big man thing, champs and glass, triple A pass. Step on stage and mash up the dance. One hand in the air like it in class. Yeah, boy better know. Soon I'm gonna have a whole neck ting. Businessman with a bad boy flow, and I get all my P from Grime. Cha-ching, safe. Speak up, I big up my chest. I say I'm the best, cause man's been doing his thing from I used to play Street Fighter 2 on the SNES. Trust me from a lamb, mash up the whole party when I land. Don't try come clash me, brother man. You must have had Jack D's in a gram. Trust me from a lamb, mash up the whole party when I land. Don't try come clash me, brother man. You must have had Jack D's in a gram. Trust me from a lamb, mash up the whole party when I land. Don't try come clash me, brother man. You must have had Jack D's in a gram. Trust me from a lamb, mash up the whole party when I land. Don't try come clash me, brother man. You must have had Jack D. Okay, you wanna look in my boat? Fine. You're the reason I wrote this rhyme. Yo, man, a baiters, man, a bad man, I ain't seen a fight, I know in time. Yo, you can't diss a friend of mine. Trust me, you don't wanna cross this line. Don't think you can stand in the background of the video ad-libbing next man's rhyme. Slap, do you think I'm dumb? Try to boy me, nah, that can't run. Yo, you're lucky, the OJME, but now you're just like Jamaican rum. Cause you got your name in your Nike Air Dunks. Cause you got your name in your Air Force Ones. You could have your name in your Reebok pumps. Don't think you could ever diss man once. Serious. Over me, there's not one run over. I'm overweight, yet 1 ton over. Every beat you talk about gun over. Stop MCing, it don't come over. When I MC, the crowd get won over. Yep, you and your crew get spun over. Over me. Like Hot Wheels, you get run over. Any little thing, man, get run over. Trust me, fam, that's your fun over. You can't wait for the day that I'm over. On this beat, you get flung over. Not me, that bit gets sung over. Over me, you can't get over me. I get bookings from here to Hanover. You MCs don't get rang over. I bring Skepta, Brits and Jam over. You can't afford to fly man over. Over budget, yeah, 1 grand over. I take Sam to the beach, bring Ann over. Over me, I can't be ignored like a hangover. Cause every beat I sound nang over. Half of them I don't get mad over. This bass will knock your gran over. On Pro Evo you get bang over. I make man have to pass that pad over. Over me, you can't get over me. I'm quick like the Nielsen step over. On the next level you can't get over. You MCs I don't fret over. I got bars you get upset over. You wanna bet Grime won't get let over? I'm the guy you lose your bet over. Over me, I got a show in France, jet over. Or the Eurostar, wet over. Promote, I can't pass no debt over. They're the things I'll break your neck over. Most little things I don't pet over, but I want cash, don't post no check over. Over me, you can't get over me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the serious Rainbow Six Siege tournament. It's time for the grand final. And my name is Bryce, and joining me to bring you all the action for this one, 2 angry gamers, but 2 great guys.
Yes, exactly.
Lovely
Maybe
man.
we should rebrand. Good. I like
Two
that.
lovely chaps.
Yeah.
Just split it.
TLC.
Just start up a new YouTube channel called
Yeah.
2 Great Guys. And
Yeah.
just have it go at the same time.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to be there. 3 great guys.
Oh, wow. You know what? Thank you very much. But nobody wants to watch me on YouTube.
Oh.
Best off doing your own thing. But all right, enough of that. Let's kind of find out, first of all, how this tournament has gone and why we've got to this point. So, our first game was U4X Esports taking on Mythical. They won that one, which gave them this slot in the grand final. The next game, Headtop took on the Sidemen, and Headtop took down the Sidemen. And that put the Sidemen into that third, fourth playout. That third, fourth playout was Mythical versus the Sidemen, where again, the Sidemen failed to impress. Mythical took them down in a dominating 5-0 fashion, which of course leaves us with our grand final, Headtop versus U4X. All right, guys, let's get straight into this one. Headtop versus U4X, what do we think?
Well, this is the one that's actually going to be the closest, right?
I think. Well, I think the most serious taken.
Yeah, the most, the serious Rainbow Six tournament. We want to have a serious game of serious fun. And this is the one.
Serious Siege.
Yeah.
Seriously, guys, come up with a punch.
Oh.
I had to jump in.
Stop calling me Shirley.
Right. Yes, Detol. I'm looking out for him again.
Yeah.
I enjoyed his play last time I saw him. I want to see him cleaning up a bit more. I want to see Gamer King Kev. I mean, yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. U4X definitely still have that edge. I think they're a professional team. You know, they've got that drilled tactics down to a T.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact that Jamie and his team, you know, they love this game. They love playing it. So
they do. They've got a knowledge of the game. They've knocked all the operators. It's a good start.
Yeah. they don't have the recruits, so it's good.
All right, well, quickly before we go too much into this one, I just need to point out, this is a best of 3.
Yeah.
So we're not going to see a swift defeat for either team. So for me, I'm kind of curious, do you think that JME can really take on U4X, a team that from the very outset we've kind of said these are the teams to watch, these are the professionals, they should be able to walk away with this. Do you think maybe JME's team of Headtop, they can adapt, they can adjust, they can overcome?
I think it's very possible that Headtop can get a few rounds for sure. Whether they can get a match, I'm not 100% confident, Bryce. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Hey, you don't have to apologise to me. It's your opinion. It's fine.
I just think that maybe they've got it in them to take a few rounds, but I just think, I don't know if they'll be able to take a match, but we'll see.
I think it'll depend on the map. Depends how well Headtop have practiced that particular map, and then also what strats U4X have got to kind of combat them.
Yeah, they'll just have drilled tactics, won't they? They'll just have stuff they always play.
You think it's 8 hours a day,
yep.
Rainbow Six Siege?
It's full regiment going on there over at the U4X camp. I presume it's a camp of some sort. And basically, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say, but it's basically you've got sort of a casual but team that play together a lot versus a professional team that obviously play together a hell of a lot. And whether who can pick a round off them, I don't know. We'll see.
Here's the difference for me, right? Between these two teams, U4X are the guys that I don't think will crack under pressure. I think if it does become close, Headtop might.
Yeah, they might, because they might get more frustrated. I know that gaming can be an emotional thing. So, yeah.
I think we're going into it.
We certainly are. All right, guys, this game is getting underway. It is our grand final, Headtop versus U4X. Guys, please take it away.
Excellent, right. Excellent. And we've actually got operators now, so this is good. We've got, this is the whole point of the game. Bit of pulse coming out there on the defense. So we've got U4X on the attack and the Headtop on defense. Pulse with
and we are playing Bank as well.
Bank?
Yeah, none of my watch, you son of a church.
Kapkan, Jaeger, Mutant, Frost, good defensive team, obviously. And on the attack, Thermite, Ash, Sledge.
No Thatcher.
Blackburn. No Thatcher, so there'll be no EMP, but we'll see how that pans out for them. So we'll first of all see where the defending team is going to set up for the bomb site. Let's have a look. Right on the bottom, in the middle, in the vault. Lovely area. I do like this map.
I like the vault.
It's a very good map, actually. So, you know what? I haven't played this map for ages.
Yeah, it has been a while.
The way the Siege works, it kind of randomly gives you a map when you're matchmaking. So now this bomb site here can be a bit tricksy. It has got a rear way in, like a tunnel that you can go down and tunnel your way in, basically. There's also a back steps area as well. Already, you can see the Headtop. It's the Sidemen then. Headtop's looking for those ways in. Looking where they can place their defensive gadgets and see if they can just lock down A as much as they can. I think A is definitely a problem on this map.
Jamie favours mute, I think.
Yeah, most people will defend B really heavily because it's in the vault.
Yeah.
But the A is in the sort of back office
and
here.
if they plant just here,
it's really hard.
It's very hard to actually stop that and then go in and defuse it. You've got to clear out the whole room, and they can just run up those back stairs.
They're making a good effort of defending the back area of A here. So, a lot of people do just mainly defend B. But now let's check where the attackers are actually going though, because the round has begun. So here we go. You can see him going to the air. The wine gum's going straight to that. I think he's going straight to the sewer.
The sewer tunnel, yeah.
Down. I think he wants to get to that the rear attack. So they have split up as well. We've got TWBFC coming in through the middle.
Oh, King Gamer Kev just picked up a kill.
On Detol. He's not cleaning. He won't be cleaning out anyone.
No.
Not sure where that was. We kind of missed that one. Unfortunately, sometimes you do miss it. The action. We've got to try and find it, man. We've got to find the action. We've got Sledge using WizKid using a drone here to scout out.
He's scanning out the defences.
Scout out the JME there, and WizKid going into that rear.
What of Blackbeard? Because Blackbeard here, he's the most shielded guy. He's gonna be pushing in first. He's opened up a little hole. He's got that head peek.
Yeah, there is someone in there as well. There's someone tight on the left, killing that frost trap as well. He's pushing in.
Deagle.
The Deagle, the animation on it is mad. Okay, he's going to climb peak round, see if he can sit. There is someone tight on the right, I believe. There he is, you see?
He saw the leg, he saw the leg.
And they're going to breach through that wall as well. Jamie's in a tight spot here. They're going to breach through the wall, so he's going to be completely exposed now.
He's prone under the desk.
He's gone prone. We've got TWBFC picking up.
Oh, headshot!
Whiskers using that lovely shield to pick up a kill on JME. So now it is now 4.
Now all they've got to do now is plant the bomb. How
Pulse. It's not the Sidemen, it's Headtop.
No, I know.
Headtop. Gamer King Kev on Pulse. He got that kill at the start of the game, but unfortunately he's been picked up roaming around, and TWBFC has taken him down.
The bomb has been planted.
Shredder was very good. He was very, very good. Yeah, bomb is down on A. Again, like I said, it's really hard to defend that back A point. Shredder and Jaeger, whoever's playing Jaeger there.
Times are wasting. Astro Jaws coming in.
About halfway done on the bomb as well now. Shredder,
oh,
see how this is what
Blackbeard there is locking that down. He's got that shield. Very difficult to face him here.
No, he's taking him down. He's taking him down. Bit of siege magic there. Bit of siege magic. Whiskers though, taking a stand off. Astro George actually did manage to pick up a kill as well there. Dropping into the middle. Whiskers picks up Astro as he chops down.
A little victory spin.
A little victory spin.
And a punch to the wall.
You know what? It was looking okay for Headtop at the start there. They got Gamer King, got a kill, an early kill onto Detol, who we well know is well versed in the art of war.
Yeah.
And you know, that's just the way it is. He's a very cleanly
So
man.
a close round, I think. I think if they hadn't have got the diffuse down, it would have been closer.
Close-ish.
I think there needs to be quicker rotations from Headtop.
Headtop. Now we've got the defense. Headtop. U4X on defense. They will be taking the lockers as
Valkyrie,
well.
Jaeger, Pulse, Bandit, and Rook. And Blackbeard, Ash, Capital, Thermite, and Fuse on attack.
Attack. The old Headtop attacking. Boy Better Know going for Thermite. Ash there. It's just mad. Capital. I'm not convinced Capital was the best option for this map, to be honest. But we'll see. So let's see where they've set up their bomblers. Is indeed. Oh, there's Valkyrie trying to
she's
out.
pushed into the garage.
Famous for his Valkyrie play. Infamous, I should even say. So they're going for the Lockers Vault area as well. Lockers and CCTV room, I believe it's called. So Valkyrie going to be. Wanga mentioned this on his on-stage interview with James. That you know he was really used that Valkyrie cams to his advantage. He apparently always puts all 4 down. So
oh wow!
I'd like to see if that's true. But we'll see. I mean,
or is he a liar?
He's put 2 down at the moment. he's just laying them around the map just so they've got as maximum vision as possible. Someone hasn't taken their armor. Astro George's robot going down there.
He's going to put
yeah, here we go. There's another one here. So he's
got one more left.
Yeah, he's got one on A, one guarding the garage, and one upstairs. So he's going to use his reinforce as well. So let's check out on the attack side. Let's see where they're going. We've got Gamer King on Blackbeard. He's going to the
They do know where the bomb site is. So we've got garage, we've got sewer, and you can also breach in through the top as well. So there's quite a few little pincer
they're not going to go
ways
garage.
you
They've
can go
changed
in.
their mind. No, well, no, he's confused. Now he's going to go up. So let's switch over and so we can see anyone else going in here. It's just mad seeing if there's anyone. Now on this opposite roof here, you can see pretty much the whole bank lobby here. And if anyone happens to be roaming around or mincing about, as I like to call it, they will just. It's an easy pickup, an easy kill. But
they'll get mashed up like a pasty.
Well, I would even say like a dog's body. I don't know. Let's go to the defense. Let's see. Are U4X roaming, or are they just staying tight?
I think they're staying pretty tight. Let's have a look. Detol's roaming
pushed
a little
really
bit.
hard. Hang on. Switch back there to Rook. Next to Detol, there we go. Whiskers. So he's pushed really deep into the garage there.
Yeah.
That's right on the edge of the zone that you can actually go. So if anyone pushes that way, they won't last very long. He's going to check the cameras though as well, see if he can spot anyone out. So again, it's about halfway into the round here. No one's really pushed in and engaged. Let's see if we can switch over.
Pulse? Now Pulse is roaming. He's going to try and pick up some cheeky scans on his scanner.
He's going for the a little bit of a roam. He's not actually getting anyone at the moment.
No, he's on the wrong side of the map really.
It's Whiskers.
Headtop are pushing in from a different
Someone's
side.
dead. Detol taking a kill on Astro.
Of course it was Detol.
Detol there, another lovely clean kill. Shredder using his drone here to try and spot more people out as well. But will he find anyone? Let's switch over to. We've got Jeremy at the back here.
Maybe consulting with his team.
He's doing the tactician's role here. We've got Ash on the top here. It's just mad playing Ash. Just seeing if there's anyone.
They need to kind of push in now. Like they need to start making some movement.
A minute left, and they haven't actually breached any of the lower section of the map at the moment.
Bit of action here with
King Kev on Blackbeard. He's the nearest to the action. Detol's down there waiting for him, waiting. He's in the
like a praying mantis. If he'd have just kept his aim up, maybe he'd have.
Okay, no. Detol's looking down the corridor. You can see him peeking a little bit there.
Shot to the stomach.
I might have touched him.
Shredder, Shredder Music's picking up a kill on WizKid.
Shredder taking a kill on WizKid.
That's Pulse gone.
Let's see if we can switch around and see if we can find anyone else. Oh, there's some TWBFC taking a kill on Shredder from the top deck there. Just missed that, but he was just looking down into the lobby of the bank and managed to pick up a lovely kill there. So that's nice for him. That's lovely. 3v4 now on the defense. U4X. What a nice play.
What if Wine Gun?
Wine Gun
desperately scanning,
like you said, he's always using those cameras, looking where they're going in. He is a man of his word. Gamer King Kev picking up a kill on TWBFC, and Detol responding, missing all the action here, Bong.
I'm trying to
Whiskers and Detol there killing up two of Jamie's team there. Blackbeard. Oh no! No, I'm watching. I've got the names.
We don't need them.
I mean, you know, we just got to switch around and try and use that. We're going to use the tactical map so we can see where the engagements are. So apologies for that, but yeah, I mean that's another round for U4X there. Picking up some lovely kills as well.
Valkyrie, Kapkan, Jaeger, Frost, and I'm gonna guess Mute for JME.
Yeah,
yep, there it is.
There's the Mute.
Thermite, Ash, Sledge, Capital, and Blackbeard on the attacking team.
Yeah, so we got standard sort of attack setup. We'll see how it goes. I mean, that round wasn't the closest, but it wasn't a million. It wasn't like the last games. Let's put it that way. So again, they guarded the bottom because they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't
failed
succeed
to guard it before. So now they get another chance. Let's see if they do anything different here. Set up any way differently. Speech is silver, silence is gold. It says there on the wall there. Lovely. Yep, setting up.
So the drones are in. They found Bomb A.
Yeah, pretty much setting up the same as they did before. I mean, the defense wasn't catastrophic before. It was
I think
okay.
they just need to rotate onto A faster.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be said, U4X are just much faster at playing the objective. Like, there's a lot of milling around on Headtop here. But, you know, they want to play it slow. That's their prerogative.
So setting up a few cheeky cameras.
Yeah. So we got on this tactical cam there. You can see.
Look at this. They're all, not that one, that one. They've got little cameras set up around the map to give them extra vision.
So this is Whiskers going in with Blackbeard as well. So I wonder which way they're going to go in now. No one's really been breaching through the garage.
They're all bunching up.
Well, no one's been
tight together at the moment.
They come up to the middle here, then a few people going through the main lobby. Again, he's checking the cameras, see if anyone's there. Busting in straight into the main lobby. Detol, let's stay with Detol then. Detol is usually deep in the action, isn't he? On Capital here, and he's got that crossbow. What's the gun he's using here? He's using the Para 30B.
Taking out that camera.
Yeah, it's all about the camera. So that stairs there is where you're going to find action. Found B there, and then he's dropped straight down in. Diffuser dropped. Astro George picking up a kill on Winegum though. It's kicking off down here in the vault. Detol getting the kill on Astro George in the corner. Whiskers looking around the corner.
It's just Mad just there. He's ready. He's waiting for them to peek round.
Oh no, he missed it. It's just Mad picking up the kill on Detol. Whiskers could have defended his teammate, but he's
going to plant instead.
He's going to plant instead. TW picking up a kill on It's Just Mad. Shotgun through the wall from Gamer King Kev. It's popping off. This round is high octane, high action. TW get a kill on Shredder as well. Gamer King, he knows there's someone in there. He can see him. No, he's not quite. He's just around the corner. He's just there. There he is. WizKid, pick the kill. No. WizKid dropping him.
Very close.
Very close. He actually did kill him, actually.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's a trade kill.
Okay, so
Siege Magic.
So Boy better know. Boy better get in the site and defuse.
Yeah, it looks like he's really got to get in there and defuse that bomb.
He's got a teammate here.
Yeah, he's down. Whiskers was prone, looking up through the floor there. And that was a really quick round. Lots of action going on there. Whiskers there. Look, he picks up the kill, just sees him. A little peeking his head through, and he's dead. So again, I mean, that was high action. I mean, again, there was a lot of kills. It was, I think, 3 went down on U4X.
I think a little bit too much roaming from Headtop. They need to kind of consolidate their forces, because what's happening is they're being taken out like...
Consolidate all their existing loans into one death, is what you'd say.
Well, they're being taken out like 4v2, then they plant, and then, they get a few kills, but ultimately, once the bomb is down, or the diffuser is down...
going to Chanka, baby.
Okay.
This is funny, if you'd like Siege. Tachanka's widely regarded as kind of like an underpowered hero, really. He's not that useful in many scenarios. He's not. His ability is to put down a heavy machine gun. I'm sure lots of people in the chats will be like, Tachanka's great, leave him alone. He's garbage.
He's not.
He's garbage. Yeah. But, I mean, he's a fun hero to play, because you get this big, heavy machine gun, you can lock off areas.
If
you're so exposed when you're using it, though. That's the problem with it.
Yeah.
It's such an... you can just easily be taken out. It's kind of hard to use, very hard to use hero, but also a fun hero to watch. So I look forward to Winegum using that. Now they are defending the sort of upper floor here in the what the business lounge, would you call it?
I think the meeting area.
The meeting area. Took meeting rooms. Winegum, where's he going?
He's going to put this as
Set the machines and shoot.
Oh no, he's not. He's not
going to do that. Right. Let's see.
I think he's going to set up a cheeky spot for the machine gun, though.
I'd like to see this.
I want to see what's happening.
He's going to set it up in the lobby, looking at the lobby door. So you can see over there through the sort of wall there. You can see it's just meant. So he's going to cut a lovely. Oh, he's cut a lovely hole through there.
A donut.
Yeah, cut a donut-shaped hole. So where's the attacking team, though? Let's have a quick look, see if we can see where they're coming in. Here we go. We've got...
They're going straight into the bomb site.
Going straight to the bomb site. No messing about. They did find them on the drone, so...
But it's Ash that's got the diffuser.
Yeah, but Blackbeard can easily get a few kills here through this window. He's really tough to deal with when he's doing this. Like, oh, he's been shot in the side though through that window. There we go. Winegum seeing him with Tachanka there. When you're rappelling up this wall, you really have to be mindful of those side windows. I've been killed so many times by going up that wall and just being shot in the side. So Winegum's kind of holding the main lobby here. He knows there's people rappelling up. Gamer King Kev picking up a kill on Detol though. So I mean, there he is.
And the teabag.
And there's the teabag. That's what we like to see. So that was Detol being a bit...
Let's go to the bird's eye view. Let's see if we can...
Oh, there we go. So that was the sewer area saw there. Winegum picking up a kill on George in the lobby. We've got Whiskey and Whiskers and Whiskid just guarding the bomb. TBF roaming a bit there. Gamer King Kev outside the wall a bit still. JME there. Is he moving up the stairs? You go down a level. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's... Hang on. Here we go.
Here we go. So
he's on his robot.
He's a robot. He's using his robot to scout out. It is 4v4 now on the scores. Blackbeard is pretty low on HP. So is Tachanka.
I think he can just knock this one down.
Yeah, he's just deciding what he wants to do.
Gamer King Kev telling him to wait, hold until he's got to the...
It's just man picking up a kill on Winegum in that lobby, so he's no longer around. TW retaliating, I should say, by killing him in the lobby as well. Now, Shredder, he knows the Whiskers there. I think he's had a bead on him for a while here.
Yeah,
you can see Jeremy is just pushing through the corridor as well. Above him, covering him. Nice cover. Lovely cover, lovely teamwork. Whiskid there on the other side of the reinforced wall.
And here's Whiskid, and he's down.
King Kev taking a kill.
Good lockdown on that point. They knew he was going to peak eventually.
3v2 now. This could be around for Headtop. This could be around. They've got 49 seconds there. They've left it so late again.
Here we go. Thermite breach.
Jeremy breaching into the bomb site. Diffuser is down though. They don't have the diffuser right now. It's 60 meters outside the map. It was obviously dropped by one of their teammates. So this is a big problem for them. They've either got to get the kills or get the diffuser.
Yeah.
Now where are Jaeger and Valkyrie right now?
Valkyrie's waiting for JME to just pop his little head through that hole.
25 seconds, and they've got to make something happen here. So you can see, I think...
he's going to be flanked here.
Gun? Yeah,
here comes a flank.
A nice flank coming in here. Whiskers picking up the kill. He actually peeked in the end. He got him.
Yeah.
But then we've got TW going towards Gamer King Kev here. Just about to see each other. No. Gamer King Kev picking up a kill on Whiskers, though. But it's too late. 5 seconds remaining, and they don't have the bomb. Unless they can kill. He's spinning around.
Oh!
Yes, he did. Okay.
Wow.
I was wrong. Shredder, at the same exact time, killed... who was in there? It was TW in the lobby there.
So, what I was saying earlier on today about it's just about going in at unison and attacking from different angles at the same time.
They did tend to. They went at the same time there. Yeah. I've got to be honest, they were pretty lucky to get this kill in the last 2 seconds of the round remaining, and that would have been another win for U4X. But, you know, credit where credit's due. They went in, they cleared the site. They lost the diffuser there, and they never recovered it.
No.
That's, you know, you've got to be mindful of that, really. So here we go. U4X, Whiskers on Blackbeard, Detol on Capital. I mean, you got on the defense team there, a bit of Valkyrie and Capcan again. Nice stuff, nice traps, camera traps. So let's see where... Now, they're set up in the locker room again. Because they failed. They haven't defended. They've
Third time lucky.
Third time strike. Now, they've got Castle. They've got Castle here to put some...
And mute. Here we go.
Jamie loves that. He loves doing that.
He loves the mute.
I mean, it's because he doesn't want the bots to be able to go in there. But
I think they're going to know where you are anyway.
If you've set up a mute trap and a barrier there, it's pretty obvious they're in the locker and CCTV room. He's kind of, you know what? Jamie's very regimented. He always puts them in the same spots. He doesn't. He's like, no, these are where they're going, and that's it. I mean, if he knows that they block bots, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. I think there needs to be...
speak of the bots.
Speak of the bot devil. There's some there. Going back into the garage there. No one's really been pushing the garage, to be honest. He's picked up the kill on the bot there, no problem. Yeah, no one's really been pushing the garage at all. It's quite an open area.
I think Blackbeard could be quite effective, or even a Blitz or a Montana.
Yeah, we haven't seen any shields this whole game. In fact, most of the tournament, I haven't seen anyone using Blitz or Montana, who are the shield specialists. I mean, Fuse can have a shield as well, to be fair. Now, speak of the devil, here we go. So they're all penetrating the garage now. They're all going for...
Sledge leading the charge.
Someone has gone upstairs there. All throwing their drones in first to scout out the positions of the enemy. But yeah, they are actually going to push this garage. So they've obviously seen that maybe, like us, we haven't seen anyone defending it or pushing it. So they're like, well, let's use that then. That was clever. They left the diffuser back there just in case, it got dropped. But it's fine. I mean, there was loads of them there anyway. But Detol driving around his bot, and we've got Whiskers with Blackbeard just guarding his teammates as they're going in. They know they're in there. They've just used a grenade
there.
Use a grenade.
Ash going in.
TW, he's
Ash
front man.
Wow, Ash is in the site. They're going to
plant.
plant.
I mean. They're just running straight in, planting the bomb. No one's defending on B here, so there's been no no one's stopping them. This is a bit mad. It's a bold tactic from the Headtop, not defending a bomb site.
I don't think Headtop are aware of what's going on.
They just literally stormed in and planted the bomb. No one was in there to defend. Now they've got to retake. Gamer King Kev, Wine Gun picking up a kill on Shredder. Gamer King Kev bringing down those barricades because he needs to be able to get to his teammates.
He's going to pick up a kill here. Lovely kill. But it was a trade.
His teammate was just behind. Whiskers was just behind to pick up the kill as well.
Whiskers got an amazing position here to stop anybody from defusing.
And look at that. He's shot, and then there's the Capital. Oh, wow. Absolute lockdown at the end there. So they planted that bomb, went back to the side of the garage with a position to cover the defuse. And there was absolutely no chance of heads. Look at that. Shooting him just revealed just to see through there. I mean, that was horrible. That was horrible to watch. But there we go. Match point to the U4X now. Like I said, I do think they can get another round here.
I think they can.
I think it's possible, but that was an absolute... That right there was a tactic they've practiced, for sure. Yeah. That's one they've practiced.
Rushed in, they covered the sides, planted it right in the doorway.
I don't think they expected to be able to rush in and plant the bomb so easily.
Yeah.
But I imagine that tactic usually goes along the ways of they pick a few people and then plant the bomb.
I bet it felt akin to Christmas.
Yes, I would say it's Christmas. Or Easter.
Any holiday.
And
which involves gifting.
Hanukkah?
Do they give gifts?
I don't know. To be honest. Right, so they've got armor going down here.
Which point are we at?
We're going. This is the you know.
The executive office kind of area.
No, this is downstairs again, right? This is just there we go, just a CCTV room.
Okay.
It's because it's gone over 4 rounds now, so they get to defend this again. Kind of a side effect of having extra rounds on match actually, because I'm not sure it's supposed to do that, but we'll see. Siege magic, but we've got some reinforcement going on from U4X. Just this standard practice really.
Deep roaming here.
Yeah, well the thing is they love a roam.
Well, they fought the three rounds in hand.
Fucking Wangum roaming around with his Valkyrie. You know, I love all accents.
Let's not aggravate
in England.
the man.
No, well, yeah, let's not aggravate a northernman. Christ. Right, here we go. Gamer King Kev. He loves Blackbeard. He loves him.
Who doesn't? Come on.
Blackbeard is a staple attacker because that shield's just too useful.
Yeah.
It's essentially like having someone who's immune to being shot.
Oh, Astrodore's got hit there.
Someone's coming outside. Enemy detected outside here. Someone has run outside to face their accusers. But it's gone back in. Check in the lobby, see if now last time Wine Gun was in there, you know, mucking about. With
Where is he this time?
And
on the cameras.
On his cameras, he's a camera lad. He will be able to possibly.
There's 2 of them on cameras.
Well, I mean that's the start of the round. Again, this is the thing. Headtop are really slow at getting in. They're not actually. It's now a third of the round gone, and they're not even inside yet.
Yeah, there's 3 people from U4X on cameras right now.
Because why not?
This is intel.
They haven't destroyed the cameras, and they're not going in right now. What they're doing is looking for a pick, but at the moment they're not finding any because U4X is very careful not to be presenting to the windows, especially these big windows in the lobby.
Yeah.
I think although maybe they will be able to get in again. 1 minute 50 down here, and
now Dettel might be peeking here, and Blackbeard's a little bit too high. No, not Blackbeard. Capitão's a little bit too high, but I think he just saw him. I think he
saw him walk down the corridor there. If he comes back,
if Dettel comes back.
If he comes back, he might be able to pick up a kill on his back. It's just not quite enough though. He's
incredibly close. Let's flick to Dettel here.
Yeah, he's just running around the lobby now. Thing is, they are looking into the lobby, but again, it's 1 minute 20 on the clock. They haven't made enough progress yet. They haven't got a pick, and they haven't really breached their way into any of the objective points.
1 minute 18.
It almost feels like they kind of wish that there was like 10 minutes on the clock. Gamer King has picked up the kill on Dettel. We just missed it. He was just, he was obviously, again, we knew that he was repelling on the side, and he's managed to push in and kill Dettel in that lobby. So now they've got a minute to really
5v4. They've got time. Sledge is upstairs.
Very, very low. And they are killing the cameras.
Killing the cameras, that's good.
Yeah,
no.
Can't go down there because
he needs JME.
Yeah, he needs JME. JME's at the back. At least he's inside.
Yeah.
At least he's inside from the elements. 3 people working the stairs now. They're going to get rid of the barbed wire, which can be annoying if you're perhaps running away and you get caught out by it. Can be
they need to be quick. They've got 40 seconds.
40 seconds. So they're going to work the main stairwell down into the vault area now. There is still, I think there are some hatches.
I think Sledge may have opened a hatch up there. No.
A lot of the hatches are all blocked.
JME needs to really get in there and open those hatches. 25 seconds left.
This is going to be a late play. They're going to have to go in here and just go
hot.
Guns blazing.
Let's see the response.
20 seconds on the clock. WizKid down here. Whiskers losing that camera as well. Whiskers picking up a kill on Shredder. And we've got TW coming up behind now. They're coming up behind. This is going to be a big flank onto... No, he's picking up the kill on George and another shot onto Gamer King Kev.
That was a lovely play.
Dropping the diffuser, 5 seconds on the clock. There's really... There's nothing they can do, really. That's the end of the round. Boom. Defenders win. I mean, it was just too slow. That was all it. It was just too slow, but a good match nonetheless.
Yeah.
A nice match to watch. Good map as well. Really fun map, that one.
Well, what an ending. Maybe they were a little bit too slow. Headtop not really able to execute onto that one. U4X just held fast.
Yeah, it was just U4X are just so much quicker at doing it. You saw on one of the rounds, they just literally lightning fast went in, planted the bomb, done. And then Headtop are more relaxed. They're very slow, and they usually get one pick, so they're 1 kill ahead. And then they can't.
If they'd have done that a little bit earlier.
Yeah, they can't finish. They can't finish the pie, the gaming pie.
Well, maybe that's exactly what they need to do here. And as we go into this, bearing in mind it is a best of 3, so we are going to see at least one more map from these two teams. Once they get that first pick, and you said they are getting that first pick straight away, maybe just execute a little bit faster. Go, right, we've got them. Let's move because they're going to be chaotic now. There's still going to definitely be a hole in their defensive somewhere. Because they're taking so long, they're not really finding it because it's allowing U4X to kind of readjust and close any gaps.
That's exactly right. I mean, Gamer King Kev is doing a really good job of getting picks with Blackbeard, and then they're not really capitalizing on it because they have only 30, 40 seconds left to do something. I think it's not enough time to get to really execute a breach into a really well-defended room like the locker room on that map.
I think Jeremy was doing a good job with the drones, kind of trying to get some intel, but as Thermite, you can't really spend much time doing that because you need, as soon as you know there's, okay, we're going to breach in through here, but it's reinforced, we need Thermite to break it. You have to go there, you have to explode it, otherwise your team cannot get through that bit. So maybe somebody else should have been taking kind of lead on the intelligence and kind of reconnaissance and maybe let him do a bit more wet work.
Well, I think for me, it looked like they had a plan at least. I mean, the Headtop, they certainly had a plan going into certain places. Maybe the execution was just a little bit off, or if they come against something they didn't really expect, it fell apart a little bit. They had a kind of a one-stage plan, and if it didn't go perfectly, it went to bits.
Yeah, pretty much. It just revolved around getting a pick on someone in the lobby of the main atrium area of the bank, or they didn't really exploit the rear entrance with the A, where there's like a tunnel that goes underground. It's really annoying if someone goes that way because it's a really if you can get easily flanked from it. They didn't really use that.
And well, there's 4 ways in essentially to that site. You can go through the ceiling. You can go from the tunnel at the back. There's the stairway and the garage. So there's lots of different ways they could have pincered in. But I think they kind of all gravitated towards one. There was 3 of them working on the stairs. And,
so this is the problem with Siege. If you get people going the same way, all you're doing is bottlenecking yourself, really. I'm not saying you should all split up completely, but you need to be working together and going, well, I'm going to work, us 2 are going to work this rear entrance, I'm going to go down the main stairwell. And
if you make a racket on that stairwell, then maybe 2 or 3 of the other team will look at that, and then you're distracting them long enough for a flank to come in and easily get a couple of kills.
But like you said, the plan was there, it just wasn't quite executed as well as we'd have hoped.
Well, to touch on what you were kind of just saying, it's about maybe being in a good enough position to maybe help your teammate or trade the kill away or at least do something with it rather than just standing behind him and going, don't worry, I'm watching the same way you are.
Exactly.
Someone comes, you'll get 2 of us.
I think it has to be said they got a round. They did get a round, and it was a try-hard round. Nobody was messing around. There was
no team killing here, none of that. I mean, the thing is, again, you're saying about flanking and people going the same way, TWBFC on the U4X team, he was really using that to his advantage because as soon as they saw they were all on one way, he would run a different way of the map, come up behind them. He got a good flank on 2 people at the end there, got the diffuser as well, which basically won them the round. So that's the difficulty if you all go the same way. Yeah, it can be problematic.
I have a theory.
Do you?
I think Headtop now, they're going to get at least 2 rounds. I'm going to give them another round.
Okay.
I think they're settled in. They know what they have to do. U4X, maybe after that 5-1 going, we'll do it a little bit easier. I think they'll take their foot off the gas just a little bit in places. And I think realistically, Headtop, now they've known they can at least win 1 round, will have the kind of mental capability to win 2.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's possible. They've definitely got some really good players who are like, good aim-wise. So Gamer King Kev, for example, I know he's going to be good at Shredder, really good aim as well. So hopefully we can see a couple more rounds coming their way. Maybe the match. I don't know. Difficult. Probably we'll see. I like an underdog story though. I like it. So
just before we get this game underway, who would you say is maybe the key player for both teams?
Well, Winegums and Detol are really, they're all strong on the U4X now, but Winegum's so good.
I think King Kev, Shredder. There's lots of good players that have got, they've done some good plays today.
Yeah, I think Detol on Wine Gun for U4X, and definitely Shredder and Gamer King Kev on Headtop. They're the ones to watch.
All right, well, let's see whether or not we should be watching those players. This game is ready to go. It's the second map of this best of 3. And let's hand it over to my wonderful casting friends.
Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Let's go.
So,
Let's get deep in it. Well, this time we're on Cafe Dostoevsky.
My most hated map.
Yeah, it's a tough.
It's a hard map. It's a hard map.
Tough map. Back onto bomb, of course. Always playing bomb. So first up, we've got who's defending. I didn't quite see there. Who's defending?
Okay, so we've got.
It's the Headtop defending. With Valkyrie. I mean, those Valkyrie cameras are a little bit close to each other.
Both watching the same area,
but they're defending the top. Now there's
some Capcan traps going to go down.
They're defending the top area here, the bar, the cocktail lounge.
Yeah.
This map is tough. And another thing about this map, it's a bit woody.
Boy Better Know has lost a lot of HP. What has happened there?
Someone was shooting a drone and unfortunately splattered his legs like a blood-filled pumpkin.
I think you know. I was actually once asked not to use shotguns by Tommy.
Yeah, because you shot. The amount of times, I think I've been killed several times in the setup phase where you're trying to shotgun a drone, and then I've gone, bang, my knees are gone, thanks, I'm dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, it can happen. So unfortunately, Jamie's starting on a slight handicap with health going down there. Frost Trap's going down, Shredder putting some of those down around.
Frost Traps can actually be very effective because in the firefight, when you're aiming down your scope looking for a head of an enemy, you're moving forward, and you can't see like the floor below you that easily, and then suddenly you're
right.
immobilized.
Let's have a look at the tactics map. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see if we can see where we're going. Okay, so they're repelling up the side here, straight onto the roof and through the windows as well. Already looking through into the point here. So we can just switch around. Here we go, Wine Gum on the roof. Oh, cheeky look.
And he's flashed
himself. Flashed himself there, but that is a cheeky little nade spot. It goes straight into the site there. Double flash onto the site, and then straight down.
They're going in. Now this is. I was trying to explain this to somebody last night about you can climb up here and then you could just walk forward and drop down. There's no repelling and you don't take any damage.
Okay, so that's obviously like a little, not abusable bug, but Gamer King Kev picking up a kill on
in he goes. They're going in.
So they can instantly go in.
Instant firefights.
WizKid taking a kill onto Gamer King Kev, and now they're going to defuse. They're going to plant in the smoke. This is, again, a really regimented tactic. They've obviously done this before. They've dropped through the...
And now look at this. So there's going to be somebody on the roof still.
Okay. Just Mad picking up the kill on WizKid as well, though. So now they can guard the top here. TW, U4X picking up the kill on Jamie and the kill on Shredder as well. And there's the diffuser.
Yeah.
Couldn't do anything because he's been guarded from the top. This is obviously...
With a Blackbeard as well, who... He's got a shield up there, so to take him out, it's going to be very difficult.
So who's left?
That's making me sick.
Just Jaeger left. It was just Astro George left there to try and defuse. Now, that's another example of a set play.
Yeah.
That is a set play. They know what they were doing. They've got smokes. They would double flash onto the site, smoke down, drop down, using that method that you mentioned where you don't have to repel.
Yeah.
Plant the bomb. That's it. You're in the driving seat. Yeah. That's it.
If you were an American football coach, what would you have called that?
I'd call that the double back switch smoke switch.
Okay, I like it.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Smoke, Jaeger, Bandit, Pulse, and Valkyrie on the defending team.
Attacking Blackbeard Ash, Capital, Thermite, and Fuse. Yay, Fuse! I like Fuse. I do like Fuse. A bit of Fuse. I just love the balls. I want
to see
such a fun gadget.
I want to see Boy Better Know. I want to see Thermite getting more up front and dealing with the obstacles.
I want to see Jamie getting right into the mix of things here. I want to see him get into the mix. So again,
let's see the setup here.
Have decided to defend the same area. So now they're going to show you them how to defend this area, basically. But maybe, just maybe, the Headtop will employ the tactic that U4X did. Maybe they'll try and use that top window as well.
You have to kind of climb up from the end of the ventilation shaft. And so it's quite a tricky thing to, but once you work out how to do it, it's easy.
Once you know, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that top window is really, quite an annoyance for defenders because you can peek really easily through that and get some really cheeky shots. Jaeger setting up his anti-grenade.
And here come the black eye cameras.
You can stop worrying about grenades now. Yeah. It's one of my favourite phrases in the game. It's just a weird thing to say.
And look at this, straight on the camera. They know exactly where they're coming from. And I think Winegum.
No, he's the controller of the camera, isn't he?
No, I think
it was
there's going to be some cheeky. I know he's boarding it back up.
Well,
safety first.
Someone's taking damage here. Ash is taking damage on Headtop. I presume he's been a little bit tagged from outside. Yeah, Winegum. I I think maybe looking out the window, he knows.
No, we were watching what
He's
it was.
wall hacking. He's looking right at him.
I think it was from that window
enemy
there.
detected outside as well. Someone's gone outside for a cheeky kill.
Was it Wine Gun?
Astro George taking so much damage there. He's taking Astro George was the enemy detected outside as well. Someone is outside roaming around right now.
Locked down. They haven't even been able to get up to the building yet.
Well, this is the thing. They knew exactly where they were spawning because of that Valkyrie camera, and they were like, right, go and look out the east window, and that's it. Like, they knew exactly where they are.
Who is it outside? Oh, it's Pulse.
Pulse is
being a cheeky biscuit.
No, someone else is outside because he's inside right now. And look,
it's
just mad picking up the kill on Winegum though. Winegum going down. So actually, they're Headtop on the first.
Here we go. This is the power of Pulse.
This is the absolute head. There it is.
Oh, the cheeky knife.
But it's just mad. Has picked up a kill on Wizkid as well because Detol messing around, if you like, with that knife kill. So it is actually 4-3. Detol,
he's going to catch Shredder out here, but no, he hasn't seen Shredder. Shredder could have been alerted to his presence.
Whiskers killed is just mad, though. It's just mad's rampage is over. So Detol not going to find
Astro George picking on Whiskers.
Yeah, let's switch around here. Fuse, Shredder trying to get into the point now.
Shredder knows Pulse was near there.
Again. Look how low they are, though.
Oh,
Capital and Blackbeard are both really... Oh, I thought that was going to be the end of him, actually. Gamer King Kev coming down, though. Blackbeard's still got his shield up, though, so even though he's low health, he can still take a little bit more
What you can do when you've got this little health, if you've got a C4, you can throw it at your teammate.
I wouldn't say C4, I would just use a pistol or something.
No, but you can throw it at them to knock them down, then you revive them back to half health.
Or you could use Valkyrie's cams or whatever, yeah.
But as an attacker.
Yeah, so you can do that. That is a way. So that means they have 50% health rather than 10% health. However, I have seen that backfire before where you shoot them and it instantly kills them and they're not revivable. It's very odd. I don't really sure how it works exactly, but I've seen that happen and it's quite sickening. Camera going in here into B, so they know where the bombs are now. But again, 40 seconds on the clock.
It's 3v2.
It is 3v2.
There's a chance here.
Detol just peeking outside all the time trying to get a kill.
He's downstairs.
He's downstairs, but also you've got TWBFC upstairs
he hasn't got much wall hack, what?
No. It's an obvious place to check there. He knows that there must be. They really need to make a move now. Someone's firing some music. Shredder, I think that was firing at the roof there. And there's the bot. So now he knows TW is in that back room. He knows he's there. So hopefully he can make some magic happen. So
what of Detol?
Detol knows there's people up there as well. You can see there's people on the roof.
Going in.
TW killed Shredder, who was just on the top floor there. TW now moving around. Gamer King Kev he's accidentally team killed. TW taking up the kill, last kill. Here we go. Let's see what happens. We've got in the middle there.
I think there was
just some sort of miscommunication of people there. Gamer King.
Very, very close round.
Yeah, close round. I mean, to be fair, they look like they got locked down at the start, but
I think that you can see some stress on Winegum's face there. It's not as easy as he thought it was going to be.
A stressed gum. Recruit there. IQ on WizKid here to try and counter that. He's trying to counter the Pulse, but they haven't actually picked up Pulse. So IQ's really good against Pulse because she can see his wall hack through the wall. Yeah. So basically reverse wall hacks him. But no one's actually picked up Pulse on the defending team.
So they're almost baiting him out with that last round.
Yeah, Twitch as well, though. Haven't seen Twitch this game. Buck, Blackbeard, always Blackbeard. You see, there's always heroes that you're always going to see because,
I think in the current meta, the way the game is at the moment, certain heroes are just more powerful.
Well, they're certainly more overall, a jack of all.
I think they have more advantages than disadvantages.
A jack of all trades kind of thing. Like they're all pretty much good at every
scenario. That changes with each patch. Certain shotguns were nerfed in the last patch.
Well, but any game that has heroes is always going to have a meta and a rotation of heroes that are more popular. That's just, you can't avoid that. It's impossible. But this game has, most of the heroes are, I would say, in some form of combination or other, pretty useful when you use them. There are a couple who are fairly unused, like we mentioned Tachanka, but
I don't know why. Interesting decision to put the mute thing down and then to barricade on the other side of it, because they'll just walk up to it and shoot it.
Interesting or mad?
Mad.
He's picked it back.
No, there's a different one.
Okay. Right, so they're defusing the kitchen area. Now, for me, I think the kitchen area is actually this is the hardest.
Our favourite point.
No, it's not, because this is where you get. There's one bomb in the kitchen and there's one bomb just out in the front lobby. That's more or less.
Oh, here we go, and they're going straight in.
Straight in on a kill on Gamer King Kev. Whiskers. They're just.
Cam. It must have been high. So his teammate probably crouched in under it.
Oh, wow. Capcan's going to be happy about that. But yes, that front A point, or B, I'm not sure which one it is. There's one in the front lobby. So hard to defend.
Frost's down.
Detol getting a kill onto first. Whiskers and TW picking up kills both onto Headtop. And now he's underneath. He was no way out there. No way out. TW coming through, firing through the wall as well. And WizKid, that was a really quick round.
Very fast
honestly,
round.
that is the worst bomb site. That room there is insane. It is almost impossible to to defend. There is so many windows and doors, and you can crossfire into it. And then also, once you've planted, it's the easiest defend ever.
Yeah.
Honestly, never choose that point. That's the bottom floor on Cafe Dostoevsky on bomb. It's not worth it. It's really, really tough.
I was thinking of hostage in the kitchen.
Yeah,
is very different.
If you're the kitchen's fine.
Yeah.
It's just that other bomb site, because there's two. You can choose which one you want to go for, really. It's just that other bomb site's really tough. I mean, if you have to play it, then you have to, because, for example, U4X, I think, will have to play it now, because they've won all their rounds, I believe, unless there's 4 points. Oh, no, they're going for fireplace meeting money ring.
They're picking 2 recruits here.
They've gone for 1 recruit, Smoke, Pulse, Valkyrie, Jaeger.
Interesting.
Not sure. No, they've actually gone for Fireplace, the train. The train
museum.
That's much easier to defend, much better, much easier to set up and defend. But yes, that bottom point, a bad choice to be sure. So it's stealth 3
and
now.
the drones are in. The drones are going to. They've found the bomb, so they know where it is. It's a good start.
Yeah, I mean, this point is. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the second easiest one to defend. I mean, the point that's easiest, the top floor one, I think.
I think if you can get into A and plant, it's actually quite hard to then retake A.
Well, most of the points are hard to retake, but this one is. I'd say this is the most well defended point.
I don't know what the decision to go with the. I don't know why he's done this.
He's messing about. He's mucking about. He's nudging people while they're shooting. All that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just okay. So now they have spawned here as well. This is going to be a dirty spawn kill. Astro and Gamer both spawned on this side, but they're actually being really passive because they know that.
Maybe they've heard us saying that.
They know that U4X have been doing this though. They've been getting those picks outside the window.
Oh, and he's looked away. It looks like.
It's really not something that we mentioned this earlier. It's not something that I personally enjoy about that game. I think that it kind of. I think the defenders should.
I think it detracts from what the game is about.
Yeah, I understand why people do it because it is an easy kill, and it's in the game, so use it. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't argue against it. But personally, I would love to see some kind of resolution to that. Maybe like the first 30 seconds you can't fire out. I don't know, something like that.
Gaming King Kev opening fire.
Yeah,
there's a man here just tucked in on the right.
And he loves his Blackbeard. He loves it. He's not going to be able to see. There's no one in there at the moment because you can see with the outlines if there's anyone there. No one there at the moment. But I mean, yeah, he's going to have to go upstairs to get to the fireplace. Some sort of mad grappling hook animation.
Okay, so we've got the window smashed a little bit here. This is right outside the train museum.
Yeah, well, this is where Blackbeard shines. They've got the stairwell. However, someone is waiting on the stairwell right there.
It's Pulse.
Knows they're both there.
Oh, he's giving himself away a little bit there.
Well, I mean, if you could get it, it's worth it if you could get a kill though, right? But he hasn't. But maybe he thought because he moved in front of the window, then moved back.
So he knows they're in. He knows they're in upstairs. He's relaying that to his team.
Yeah, he's using those.
I almost hear him in my head.
Gamer King though, picking up the kill on WizKid. Gamer King Kev really making good use of Blackbeard, and he's not taking any damage as well. So that looked like it was a flank.
Using the upside down
Spiderman.
Yeah,
John Spiderman. There is a man there. Enemy detected outside as well.
And
trying to pick him up, and he's going to leg him.
Oh,
and
lovely kill on WizKid.
Huge kill there because now it's 5v3.
Oh, Blackbeard's been taken down.
Taken down. Detol and WizKid's taking up Astro King and
so
Gamer King.
We're watching Detol now as Pulse.
Yeah, he's been pulsing all right. He's been pulsing.
No, he's just checking to see if there's anybody else left outside. It doesn't look like there is.
It's 3v3 now.
We know there isn't.
It's 3v3, and then it's just man trying to flank him. It's just man, I feel like he could have had that kill. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened, but he was right behind him. Winegun picking up a kill on Jamie as well. Detol moving around. Who's left on there? Who is left? It's just Fuse now. Shredder. Just Shredder. He's got to pick up 3 kills. Pulse is low. I mean,
reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, Whiskers, he's coming up the stairs here. Oh no, Winegum, sorry. Just missed him. You know what, with this game though, when it comes to clutch moments like this, I find that it's... legged him as he came
but Winegum now knows exactly where he is.
Pulse knows. He knew where he was there.
No,
he didn't pre-fire. I know what you mean though, yeah. Winegum.
Oh,
nice
lovely.
Winegum, Shredder going for this clutch now. One more kill to go.
Oh, he's got 18 seconds. He's got
18 seconds. He has to get the
kill the last guy. You can't sit in the corner.
He has to go. You've got to go, Shredder. Go kill him. Take the round. Win it for Headtop. Here he comes, and he's... No! He's so close. But
just that time. Headtop always takes so much time. They need to cut a minute off their prep phase and just get in.
It's because they spend too long outside looking in, just like trying to... Look at them when they spawned. They were literally crouching, walking as they spawned.
I think they were scared of being shot.
And they're scared. They don't know why they're getting shot.
And to be fair, like I kind of do the same thing a little bit. But what they did with these maps is people were getting shot like as they spawned, and so they've moved some of the props around so that you've got more cover when you spawn on this map, and also the Winter Lodge
you can
map.
still get instantly D'd as you spawn, though. It has happened to me many times. And now U4X rubbing salt in the wounds, going for 4 recruits, all shields, I bet, and blitz as well. This is where we're going to see a Tetsudo here.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Where are they? I know with a drone phase, so we can't see.
Yeah.
But I mean, that being said, if they
we can actually see what the weapons they've picked up.
no,
Shotgun.
Oh, there's one shield, flash shield. No,
Shotgun.
Yeah,
Shotgun. Shotgun.
Oh, so they've just gone 4 shotguns and a shield. It's like a band name, or a film, or a poem.
A sitcom.
A sitcom. 4 shotguns and a shield. What they're gonna do next? Shoot someone. You know.
No, that's interesting. I think Gobi King Kev made a hole there, and then made it so the black eye camera could see through that hole. That's kind of interesting.
Well, yeah, I was looking forward to a Roman Tetsudo here, but never mind, eh? Let's see how they do this out. So they got 4 recruits with shotguns and blitz with that flash shield. So powerful, that flash shield. I mean, one of my favorite characters, Blitz, just because he's so annoying. He's just irritating.
And here he is.
Okay, so here we go. He is, and here comes Blitz. Detol on Blitz here. Taking out the camera. Always take out those outside cameras. No reason not to. If you know where they are, always take them out.
Window in the train museum has been smashed out.
Where are those recruits? There we go. Whiskers. Let's go across to Whiskers. Here he goes. He's already clearing through with the shotgun. No, absolutely does not give a flying...
He isn't afraid of anything, I think is the...
a flying flugel, I'll say. It's a knife!
Skin on skin.
But now they've pushed in. Again, they're storming the gate here, just absolutely running through.
Blitz has died.
Well, this is what he's down. This is what we were talking about, though. If you actually do run in on Siege, it can be really... Oh, well, TWBFC there, taking the kill with the pistol onto it's just mad. And huge nade and one go. And the final kill, and knife Whiskers onto Gamer King.
We're going to see it now.
It was so fast, though. Yeah, here comes the final kill. Right up behind him, knife in the back.
Oh, that's insult to injury.
Wow, flawless victory from U4X. Really good effort.
Yeah.
Really good effort from Headtop, though.
All right, well, we are wondering just how this is going to go in, and my prediction didn't come true at all. They actually got less rounds than the first game.
This is a very difficult map. I think that, you know, even like I've played this map a lot against my best wishes, you know, there's so many different tactics that you can employ on this, especially on bomb. Like Tom said, that one room where you can literally just open a door, put the diffuser down, and then that's that.
It's very difficult. Yeah. It's a tough map, and you know, I don't think Headtop did that bad.
Yeah, I think that some of the rounds were very, very close, and they could have picked up 2 rounds. It was just literally 1 kill either way.
Yeah. Before we move on to the champions, let's quickly talk a little bit about Headtop. What could they have done better? Where were their mistakes mainly made?
Yeah, it's timing. All about timing with them. They did take way too long on their sort of preliminary attack, I would say, where they're scouting out enemy positions.
Putting the feelers out, trying to like...
So what they do is they're skirting the edge of the map and looking in, trying to get a pick. And you know what, usually, again, they were getting a pick, but it took them 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes to do it. 1 minute left.
You kind of need to do that and then move in and then do it a little bit more and then kind of close the net.
Yeah. Just tighten the grip, the iron grip of Headtop.
Yeah, if only they, you know, could kind of do something with their timing. I think maybe, you know, if they were good at something with timing, like music, for instance, you know.
Yeah.
If only they had that.
If only they had some skill to do with rhythm and timing that they could fall back on. Yeah. But unfortunately, they don't.
Wow. That's not where I was going. Oh, my goodness.
A total joke. I'm sorry, don't hurt me. No, they do. They did very well, actually, to be honest. Especially against U4X, such a regimented team. They had some set tactics there that were really fast.
Some that I shall be employing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, really?
Some good, some good strats there.
A few tips and tricks you can pick up.
Gamer King Kev did and Shredder as well did an absolutely great job. It's Just Mad did some really nice work as well. Jamie was more like a support hero here. He was like spotting people out, making sure that everyone was in the right position.
Do you think he was making the play calls?
Maybe it could well be. I couldn't hear the comms, but
as playing Thermite, you can't really be right at the back giving that. Maybe his IQ or somebody.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we're not sure what he was doing, but he was definitely using the drones to good use there. And then they were all doing pretty well.
I didn't see that many Thermite charges, like kind of breaking down the barriers, opening up the sites, giving them more ways to look in. And I think if he'd have utilised that, then maybe they'd have got a few more kills, which may have scored them around. Now, obviously, it's a team game. And one team was better than the other.
Yeah. One team certainly was better than the other. But we are going to throw it down now to the main stage with that team. And Wizite and JME.
Thank you, Brycey. I'm on stage with the 2 finalists, our winners, U4X, and our runners-up team, Headtop. Well, firstly, congratulations to you guys for winning today's tournament, taking home the money and the prizes. But also a big thank you to this man here for actually putting on the tournament, along with Hype Management, Gfinity, Ubisoft, and Turtle Beach. Thank you. Let's get a round of applause for everyone. Before I come to you guys, I want to ask these guys, did you guys expect this result, or did you expect a bit more of a better fight? Like, yeah.
I'm not too sure. Like, I thought like they might win, we might win, because we're not rubbish. Like, and we know they're not rubbish. But like, it is what it is.
You guys were the only team to take a round off of these guys right here.
That was a proud moment. That was a proud moment. Yeah.
Did it feel like winning? Did it feel like winning?
Yeah, definitely.
So,
did any of you got like customized controllers and stuff like that? 3 of them, yeah. See, these guys are pros. You know what I'm saying? They're pros. Their controllers like mold to their DNA. Like they've got like fingerprint. I swear they've got like fingerprint activated controllers in that. But yeah, we took a round, very happy, and yeah, we learned. Like I said this before. We're gonna either win or we're gonna lose and learn. And we learned quite a bit today. So yeah.
That's the main thing. Another round of applause for you guys as well. You guys obviously came to win. You absolutely turned up, dropped 1 round the whole tournament. Is that something that happens a lot for you guys?
Nah, not really. It's a decent thing that we've become remotely decent at the game, I suppose.
And in terms of like positioning in the UK, where do you guys sit? If there's some sort of leaderboard or anything like that, where are you guys placed?
I'd say top 3, top 2 definitely. We find out on Monday at the top what we're playing the other team.
So you guys didn't lose to a bad team at all. Is there some sort of like league that you guys can play in and play online to go to LAN events or anything like that?
There's an ESL Pro League that we're actually part of. There's only 8 teams in it though. Like every 12 weeks you can re-qualify and new teams go in, new teams go out. But there's only actually 2 UK teams in it.
Nice. Well, congratulations again. Thank you to everybody who turned out online here in the studios. Ubisoft, Turtle Beach, Gfinity, Hype Management, and of course JME with Sirius. Bring on the check.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Guys.
There you go. And Bryce, back up to you.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, what an incredible tournament. Jamie, though, not able to bring it out in that final game.
No, he wasn't. But he was, like you said, he lost and learned. And I feel that's actually true. I feel like, you know, they will be taking some of those strats home with them. They definitely, obviously, play the games together a lot.
I'll put some of those right in my basket.
Yeah, he's going to put some of those strats right in my basket. And yeah, they did well. I think, like you said, they probably are one of the top, well, if not the top UK team. So what can you know, doing pretty well.
It's no shame to lose to them, I think.
No, it's
and
no
they took
shame.
a round. They took a round.
They took a round. That's what they can take away. They can take that away. No one can take that round away from them, Bryce.
No one can. Nobody. But that's all for it. Congratulations once again to U4X. And, of course, thank you very much to JME for the Serious Rainbow Six Siege tournament. And, of course, the partners of this event, Turtle Beach, Hype Management, Gfinity, and Ubisoft. And, of course, one last thank you to all you watching. We'll see you next time.
Just like Jamal, I'm the 8th wonder of the world, so come see me, not the Taj Mahal. You want that beamer, you want that merc. Money, cars, clothes, those are the perks. But to get there, you gotta put in that work. It's not easy. Gotta put in that work. Trust me. Cause I'm putting in work. You gotta put in that work. Hard work. Cause I'm putting in work.
Anything
You gotta put in that work.
Absolutely
And I'm putting in work.
You gotta put in that work.
You gotta put in that work.
Work
Cause I'm
hard.
putting in work.
Trust me.
You gotta put in that work.
Not easy.
Man, I'm putting in work.
Believe
You gotta put in that work. work.
Hard work.
To those who don't know me, hello. You think you control me? And no, I'm one of the best artists in the world, and I leave other MCs below. If you ain't heard of me, hello. Keep up, stop moving slow. Boy, wanna know what boy better know means for you to find out and for me to know. If you know my face, salute. Parlez-vous français, salut. Je m'appelle JME. Let me show you around this jungle like balloon. When you next see my face, salute. If not, here's some air for you. If it kicks off, then jump in first. Don't care if it hurts, man. Put in that work. It's not easy. Gotta put in that work. Trust me. And I put in that work. You gotta put in that work. Hard work. Cause I'm putting in work.
You can get
You gotta
anything.
put in that work.
Just put in that work.
Man, I put in work.
And work
You
hard.
gotta put in that work.
Get the goal.
Cause I'm putting in work.
Trust
You
me.
gotta put in that work.
Nothing's
Man, I
easy.
put in work.
You wanted that
You
bad.
gotta put in that work.
Hard work.
I got a black ski mask, but I don't ski, but I snowboard. That's an MC off piece. If one of you try violate me, you get a punch in the face with my front door key. Punch in the neck with my back door key. Boxing them out with my X6 key. Boxing the eye with a fob I used to log into my HSBC. Talk about banks, kill 'em with peas. Run up in your gal's house with 2 of my G's. Get the money out, put the money in his mouth, then suffocate man with about 2 G's. Suffocate man with about 4 G's. Suffocate man, then I might just breathe. I'll bury man 2 foot shallow. Ain't got time to dig 6 feet deep. These MCs and rappers wanna chat about their syllables and their multis and their similes and all that shit. Then I come through with my ABC. Girls and man are like Jamie's deep. Better pictures when they see me on street. Old school rude boy like Crazy T. All you man don't want it with me. I'm a bad rude boy MC. Say my name, JME. Nostradamus couldn't see me. Expelliarmus couldn't stop me. How could a man with a uni degree be busting up mic and chatting his grief? Cause the music originated and will always remain in the streets.
What about? Man don't care about all that. They're blotting out. Man don't care about all that. Who's not allowed? Man don't care about all that. Knock him out. Man don't care about all that.
What about? Man don't care about all that. Just drop him out. Man don't care about all that. I just crop him out. Man don't care about all that. He's forgotten about. Cause man don't care about all that. Cause I'm the most immediate. He's just an old school idiot. We do with local things, but we be them local geezers. Just look at my list of friends and he holds them up with tweezers. Yeah, man used to move that white, yeah, we be them old school dealers. She's lighting up some senses, he's lighting up amnesias. I'm about to get it started, I'm about to get amnesia. Man might have to move up film, I might have to touch Louise's. Cause at the top it's just us here, man, had to quote Lil Reese's. Like Batman, done it hardest. Just let me confirm it, loafers. Just have to be Hermers, burners. When bapping hit burners, I'm back at big burners. That's my spot, I'm back with that permit. Pull that pistol back and then burn it. Friday shit, I'm bapping big worm it. Excuse me, what pardon? I had to just ask him. I am man, the man could just stalk him. Man's like, ooh, I'm back with that margin. And then even back in that garden where the blood clot, I'm back to Don Gargan. Started off light, I think, and then darken. Hollow man G and me, and I'm talking. Killing with D, killing MC. Digestives, cinnamon tea. Ain't no feeling his shoes, cause they still on his feet. Man's down south hustling with no gold grill in his teeth.
What about? Man don't care about all that. They're blotting out. Man don't care about all that. Who's not allowed? Man don't care about all that. Knock him out. Man don't care about all that.
What about? Man don't care about all that. Just drop him out. Man don't care about all that. I just crop him out. Man don't care about all that. He's forgotten about. Cause man don't care about all that.
start top lip slapping. Think me and Skepta were born rapping. Born in the ends, move food in the ends. And that's the new meaning of spawn trapping. She sells seashells on the seashore. No, he sells weed scales on a P4. Yeah, he sells details, swiping galore. Deets, aka credit card fraud. You can't test me in the music game, I got bare XP. Doing this thing for real. In school, while you was typing up your CV, I was downloading on Windows NT. Bare sample packs of Fruity Loops free. Ask Mr. Koval about me. I was walking around with my jacket that said my controller on the back. Best MC in the game, fact. Didn't care about charts or about plaques. Didn't give a shit about YouTube stats. Didn't give a fuck about first week sales. Now you wanna come and chat all this crap? Fam, all I wanted to do was pick up the mic and spray. And today I still do that, so chat to me about fucking up shows. Bringing 100 supporters to the videos. Spitting brand new bars, nobody knows. Still everybody in the room up on their toes. Room smoked out, even though I don't smoke. Forget my bars and freestyle, I don't choke. Been doing this for over 10 years, so anybody that was there from the start that only cares now, fuck you, rude boy. Ring my phone, I'll duck you, rude boy. Chatting about, I ain't seen you for time. Yeah, I don't wanna buck you, rude boy. You never used to check me back in the day. You didn't used to rate me back in the day. You never used to bread me back in the day. So how the fuck am I the one who's changed? Pissed me off, hard from the start and I ain't gone soft. Your new fans come like tans, they only want a bread man skin after man got hot. Grime in my heart just like Logan, more serious than my slogan. Anybody wanna go against me, I will leave you seeking asylum like Snowden. Trust me, even if you don't see me, I'm working so I don't get rusty. Cause I'm born to do it like CD. These guys try cuss me and they ain't even sold one CD. The only time they'll succeed is if they build a zoo and it's CD. Cause they don't know about fucking up shows, bringing 100 supporters to the videos. Spitting brand new bars, nobody knows. Still everybody in the room up on their toes. Room smoked out, even though I don't smoke. Forget my bars and freestyle, I don't choke. Been doing this for over 10 years, so any one of you cocaine snorting label executives that thinks you can take my integrity for a couple bags, think twice. Make grime and I get paid, I'm nice. In a rave, get lemonade and ice. I thought by now it was apparent that these guys cannot develop our talent. I thought by now it was bait that these guys just tried to Sidemen's fate. When I made Serious way back in 2006, I can't forget Sam told me it was a hit. I had to have bare meetings with pricks, labels, A&Rs, radio, playlist managers looking at me like a dick. They weren't rating me, but the guys they were rating now ain't shit. But I'm still about, in fact I'm more than about right now. Sold out tour, smashing it out. About 20 features, smashing them out. See me in a 6-cylinder, 3 litre, 2 turbos, ragsing it out. So don't tell me that grime shouldn't be the music that man's putting out. If you don't know about fucking up shows, bringing 100 supporters to the videos. Spitting brand new bars, nobody knows. Still everybody in the room up on their toes. Room smoked out, even though I don't smoke. Forget my bars and freestyle, I don't choke. Been doing this for over 10 years, so shut your mouth. Allow it. Bad boy, sick lyrics, wasn't I don't smoke, outside parked up next to the car. I got a matte black souped up, full tank, private plane, race and win, wheels and rim. I used to coach in Tatum's and Pims. Now I jam in a recliner, yeah, bad boy. Soon I'm gonna have a bad boy. I spit deep lyrics to my bad boy, and I get all my P from Grime. Hard work, say something, I big up my chest. I say I'm the, cause man's been doing his thing from way back when I used to wear 2 string vests. Trust me from a lamb, mash up the whole party when I land. Don't try come clash me, brother man. You must have had Jack D's on a gram. Trust me from a lamb, mash up the whole party when I land. Don't try come clash me, brother man. You must have had Jack D's on a gram. Deep bass, bad boy bars, lights and mics, crowds and hype, steps on the left, Frisco's on the right. Trust me, you don't wanna fight. Full squad, big man ting, champs and glass, triple A pass. Step on stage and mash up the dance. One hand in the air like it in class. Yeah, boy better know. Soon I'm gonna have a whole neck ting. Businessman with a bad boy flow, and I get all my P from Cha-ching safe. Speak up, I big up my chest. I say I'm the best, cause man's been doing this thing from I used to play Street Fighter 2 on the SNES. Trust me from a lamb, mash up the whole party when I land. Don't try come clash me, brother man. You must have had Jack D's on a gram. Trust me from a lamb, mash up the whole party when I land. Don't try come clash me, brother man. You must have had Jack D's on a gram. me for my lamb. Mash up the whole party when I land. Don't try come clash me, brother man. You must have had Jack D's in a gram. Trust me for my lamb. Mash up the whole party when I land. Don't try come clash me, brother man. You must have had Jack D. Okay, you wanna look in my boat? Fine. You're the reason I wrote this rhyme. Yo, man, I betas, man, a bad man, I ain't seen a fight, but I know in time. Yo, you can't diss a friend of mine. Trust me, you don't wanna cross this line. Don't think you can stand in the background of the video ad-libbing next man's rhyme. Slap, do you think I'm dumb? Try to boy me, nah, that can't run. Yo, you're lucky, the OJME, but now you're just like Jamaican rum. Cause you got your name in your Nike Air Dunks. Cause you got your name in your Air Force Ones. You could have your name in your Reebok pumps. Don't think you could ever diss man once. Serious. There's not one over. I'm overweight, yet 1 ton over. Every beat you talk about gun over. Stop MCing, it don't come over. When I MC, the crowd get won over. Yep, you and your crew get spun over. Over me. Like Hot Wheels, you get run over. Any little thing, man, get run over. Trust me, fam, that's your fun over. You can't wait for the day that I'm over. On this beat, you get flung over. Not me, that bit gets sung over. Over me. You can't get over me. I get bookings from here to Hanover. You MCs don't get brang over. I bring Skepta, Brits and Jam over. You can't afford to fly man over. Over budget, yeah, 1 grand over. I take Sam to the beach, bring Ann over. Over me. I can't be ignored like a hangover. Cause every beat I sound nang over. Half of them I don't get mad over. This bass will knock your gran over. On Pro Evo you get bang over. I make man have to pass that pad over. Over me. You can't get over me. I'm quick like the Nielsen step over. On the next level you can't get over. You MCs I don't fret over. I got bars you get upset over. You wanna bet Grime won't get let over? I'm the guy you lose your bet over. Over me. I got a show in France, jet over. Or the Eurostar, wet over. Promote, I can't pass no debt over. They're the things I'll break your neck over. Most little things I don't pet over, but I want cash, don't post no check over. Over me. You can't get over me. Any qualms, I'll brush your chin over. You can't sing on the tunes, man, sing over. You're moving slow, I'll wing over. You're not ready for the vibe that I bring over. Trust me, I've done shows in over 20 countries you ain't been over. Over me. When I'm here, don't bring your ting over. Cause your girlfriend's heart, I'll win over. She's deep in love, I'll swim over. She'll go head over heels and spin over. Come to mine tonight, you're staying over. Checkmate, I took your king over. Over me. You can't get over me.